KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome to a surprise episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We popping up because the family out running errands and we got a little bit of time today, man. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some fun today. We got Jim Johnson becoming a member to the channel. Jim Johnson, enjoy that exclusive content, man. Excuse me, enjoy that exclusive content that we drop every single day. Or every single week on the channel. Enjoy that shit. We got Judah being Israel in the building. What's happening? We got my homie Just Do Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to the homie. Salute to you, bro. We got Young World in the building. What's up, Young World? Salute to you. Savage Bo done slid through. What's up, Savage Bo? We got the link in the chat as always for anybody that got an issue with what I'm saying. We got All Things in the building. What's happening with your All Things? Salute to you. Salute to you, man. We got Brother Huey Q in the building. What's up with it, bro? Salute Jim Johnson. Salute J-Do. What's happening with you? Salute to you, man. Savage Bo, I see you in the building. 22Z, what's happening, man? Salute. Andre Noble, what's up with it, Andre? Salute to you. LaRon Jones, my homie. LaRon, I appreciate you, man. You always making sure I got all the info, man. I appreciate you, LaRon. Salute to the homie, LaRon, channel member to the channel in the building, man. Light Skin Business, what's happening with you, bro? Salute. Kester Campbell, I see you. What's good? Billy Wright, what's happening with you? Salute to you. Dead Game Boxing, I see you in the building. What's good? BB King, what's happening? And that's everybody so far. Let's run these likes up, man. We surprising people, so we may not have as many people as we usually do in the building, but we'll see what happens, man. But please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And you know, support the channel when you can. Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat, all of that good stuff to help the channel grow and help the channel continue to be profitable. So today we want to address and we want to talk about the narratives that have been surrounding and swirling about Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney that have been swirling around them for years, and the ones that keep getting knocked down and exposed to be fake, false, fraudulent narratives. But before we do, there's another fake ass narrative. Jay Allen, what's up? There's another fake ass narrative out here that we have to continue to cover and we got to continue to talk about on this channel, bro. And that is this, bro. Canelo Alvarez cowardice towards David Benavidez and the excuses that people keep making for him. I ain't gonna cook on this shit too long because I don't want to beat a dead horse. But the new thing, Raw Garcia, what's up? The new thing that's being said is that David Benavidez is the duck because he said, why would I go to the zone to fight Canelo? People keep making excuses. He just don't want to fight. And this got me to thinking, Canelo was offered $55 million minimum. He was offered to get all of the back-end pay-per-view split. David Benavidez was willing to take none of that and take $5 million out of David Benavidez's mouth. And people think that having to fight on a different platform is somehow going to make Canelo want to fight David Benavidez. He would run into the same problem with the zone that he ran into with Premier Boxing Champions is if they try to put David Benavidez on a piece of paper, Canelo Alvarez is going to act like he is allergic to a goddamn pen. He's going to act like he's allergic to a pen. That if he touches the pen to sign for David Benavidez, he is going to break out into hives or something. Anthony Britt, what up? And this idea to let's shit on Premier Boxing Champions and try to make it their fault when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, this shit is crazy. Facts, LaRon Jones. It makes no sense. He literally left Premier Boxing Champions because they wanted him to fight David Benavidez, but now he's going to fight DAZN. He's going to fight Benavidez on DAZN because they want him to. That makes no goddamn sense, bro. The man is literally doing business with a motherfucker that snaked him. People forget this. He's willing to fight Jaime Munguia, bro. And Jaime Munguia fights under Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya did some fraudulent ass shit to Canelo. Signed for deals for Canelo for fights for different money and different opponents that he did not tell Canelo Alvarez about at all. 2 weeks ago, go look it up, bro. 2 weeks ago, Kuro Black, what up? Canelo Alvarez announced his deal with Box Azteca and insured his Mexican people when he signed that deal. He insured them two things to his fans. He told his fans, we're not going to do no pay-per-view in Mexico. Y'all are going to get all my fights for free. That's why I signed this deal. And he told his fans there will be no Mexican on Mexican crime. I will not be fighting a Mexican. That's what he said, bro. No one asked him to do that. And 2 weeks later, he's doing business, presumably, allegedly, with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy again, letting them eat off of him. And he's going to be fighting a Mexican by all reports right now. A1 Hoops on, what's happening? Yet somehow people are trying to steal, deflect from his responsibility and trying to blame it on the promoter that's wanting him to fight the fight that y'all claim y'all want to see. This motherfucker is greedy. He's entitled. He's a diva. And he believes that he is bigger than the sport of boxing. I don't care about what he says publicly. His actions in negotiations. His refusal to fight mandatories. His idea that he can do whatever the hell he wants. His idea that he can make it as profitable for him as possible while just draining promotional company after promotional company, picking and choosing opponents. Bro, this shit is horrible. Thomas Hill, what's up? So anyway, that's my thoughts on Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. They ain't changing it. Anybody that wants to debate me on that, the link is in the chat. But let's get to what we came here for. We got to talk about Tank Davis and Devin Haney, bro. Hottest topic in boxing right now. These narratives that are surrounding this situation, they just keep being exposed and done and done in. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Freaking, what's up?
Salute, KO. How you, man?
I'm chilling, bro. How you doing this afternoon, this Saturday afternoon?
Well, I'm good. Your title says it's talking about fake narratives, you know, between Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this video that just recently came out, this sparring footage with Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis, has created a false narrative that Tank beat Devin Haney up in this sparring. Now, I admit I don't really know your take on this. I didn't hear what you had to say about this sparring video, so I need to hear your take on the sparring video to really understand if there is any smoke.
Okay.
Can you let me know what your take on that sparring video?
Yeah, I'm talking about it right now. And if you don't like something I say, you can hit that link.
Okay, yeah, I hit it early because I wanted to know. So you want me to jump back down and then hop back? You gonna talk about it and
I'm talking about it right now.
All right, yeah.
So if you
All
hear
right,
something you don't like, then you can hit the link.
All right, salute, bro.
I bet. Shout out my homie Frequent. So one thing about this situation that we've heard for years, we got A1 Hoops on sliding through, showing some love. A1 Hoops on with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. No, man. No, Frequent. Don't do it again, bro. Throw in the towel before the fight starts. I can't take seeing you get beat up again. Frequent gonna stand on this square, People gonna stand on this square. So this situation with Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney, we have heard so many lies through the years, and we've debunked them at every turn, right? We talk about the lie about the Muhammad Ali Act. It says nothing that Bill Haney said that it says. But what was that for? That was to paint Gervonta Tank Davis in a negative light. We exposed that. We talk about this 3-fight deal with Top Rank, where Devin Haney's 3 fights were already signed for, and they already knew exactly who he was fighting. Kambosos twice and Lomachenko. They tried to convince us for all of 2022 and half of 2023 that shit wasn't true, only to find out that the man indeed did everything that was in that contract. And then come the beginning of 2023, he let you know he was fighting Loma, and then his plan was to fight Regis Prograis. We exposed that. And now we get to this sparring footage where we have been hearing religiously for 4-5 years that Devin Haney beat the shit out of Tank Davis in sparring. Bill Haney has told us that Devin Haney stopped Tank Davis. He has told us that Tank Davis, I'm going to keep it real, Tank Davis had success in the first sparring session, but when we was in the Mayweather gym, he didn't have no success. No success. Only to find out that what Adrian Broner told us all was 100% true. And now everyone is changing their tune. And I'm not even on the Haney fans. Y'all are going to do what y'all are going to do. But Devin Haney and Bill Haney himself, Bill Haney dropped a quote yesterday where he said, by the doghouse rules, we won the money. At the end of the day, Tank Davis stopped himself. You ain't going in there and you ain't stopping Tank. So long story short, he got tired of whooping on your son's ass, bro. And we can all see it. So Frequent, you can come back up if you want. I don't know what you think that sparring footage shows other than Tank Davis was whooping on his ass. And had that been a real fight, this is what we have to talk about. If that was a real fight and that happens in a real fight, y'all, there is no second half, bro. There is no second half. If that is a real fight and you are taking punishment like that, where you are running around the ring and you are not throwing back and you are clearly hurt, getting your ass beat up, there is no second half. There is no, oh, we outlasted them, so we got the money, so we won. It went from we whooped his ass to we beat on him to we got the money to it was one-sided to we held our own. We was only 16 years old. To you ain't just gonna stop Tank Davis. Tank stopped himself. at the end of the day, bro, you reap what you sow. I got you frequent. When you lie, when you paint false narratives, shit always comes back to bite you. That's why you should stand in the truth, bro. That's why you should stand in the truth. They honored the bet because Tank stopped beating on your ass. And Tank got tired. They honored the bet because you didn't give up. Congratulations for not quitting. But what we must all also acknowledge is that if any fighter, fuck Tank, Devin, whoever, if any fighter looks like that in the ring, they're stopping that fucking fight. There is no back half. There is no, okay, let's take a break. And then here's the thing. It was doghouse rules, right? How come at the end of that motherfucker, there was a bell that went off and they stopped? I thought there's not supposed to be a break in doghouse rules. I thought you fight till you drop. At the end of that tape, how come a bell went off, y'all? A fucking bell went off and they stopped. Make that shit make sense, bro. I got two people backstage. I'm going to get to them. Shout out A1 Hoops on with the 5-piece in the super chat. Stand on his square. Man, they took his shirt, shoes, socks, and square. Everywhere I turned, frequent getting beat up worse than Floyd versus Arturo got it. Now, you can't say Floyd versus Arturo no more. You got to say Tank versus Devin. Shout out to Matty Yoel with the 50-piece, 50 bomb. Pop, 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 pop. No biscuit in the super chat, supporting the channel. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Appreciate you. All right, we got Frequent up here. We got Big Dog. Big Dog, I don't think you want to debate, so I'll let you. I think Frequent wants some smoke, so I'll let you say what you got to say.
Oh,
What you got?
You know what? Okay, I want to say this. I'm mad at you, KO, for you being soft on the Haney coat and not letting him fully have it. This has been going on for years. Them capping on a daily basis at full maximum capacity, and you should let them have it. This is what happens when you cap for so long and talk so much shit for so long, and it's all full turns. It's called karma is a bitch. You should let them have it. Don't give them any rest.
Nah, because dudes listen to my talking points and then try to come debate me after. I'm saving shit.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just over here chilling. I'm you know, I'm roping open. I'm chilling.
Okay. You know, me being a Shakur fan, you being a Tank fan, we are on different sides of the streets, but we're on the same side of the street.
We ain't teaming up. Tank win it. Tank let your boy know what's up too.
I know, and Tank's gonna get his ass, and Tank's gonna get his ass whooped too when he fights Shakur. But what I'm saying is, this Haney group, they are a devastation to mankind. They need to be stopped.
Big Dog Willie, your whole thought process is upside down, bro.
No. I'm out of here. I just want to say this. I'm out of here. All right, KO. All right, Frequent. I'm out of here.
Shots and stuff. Right,
this is what I say, bro. They don't need to, like, guys like Frequent and Devin Haney fans. They don't need to be stopped. They just need to buy his fights, bro. Buy his fights. Go to his fights. Make them the big star y'all want them to be. And that's what I would say. I don't mind Haney fans, bro. A lot of my supporters are Haney fans, so I don't mind them. Shit. If we agree on everything, what's the point of doing this shit all the time? So it is what it is. All right, Frequent, go ahead, bro. Floor is yours, man.
To clear that up, what you was talking about the doghouse rules. The doghouse rules means that it's unlimited rounds. At the end of that clip, that was the end of a round. That wasn't the end of the fight. So they went some more rounds. It's a bunch of rounds that they went. And that brings me to this, bro. You had basically a minute, or a little over a minute worth of footage there. All highlight clips of Gervonta Tank Davis getting off. Every time
Bill Haney and Devin Haney said never happened, bro.
No, they didn't say that the fight never happened.
They said that Tank Davis didn't do shit.
They're responding to them saying that Gervonta Tank Davis wobbled him. and had him out on his feet. These are the things that we have to pinpoint that Adrian Broner said, and people were just trying to run with it to say that he said the truth. We never denied that he jumped in the ring. Well, I'm not going to say we, but Bill never denied that he jumped in the ring. Bill said he was drunk jumping in the ring, and people got him up out of there like, what you doing, bro? You know, he was drunk jumping in the ring for no reason.
Bill said that he jumped in the ring and that Devin wasn't hurt. Devin said that he wasn't hurt.
He didn't look hurt.
You're out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind.
Y'all want to believe that he was hurt. We didn't see him wobbled or nothing like that.
Fighters do not run around the ring holding on, grabbing, not throwing punches when they're not hurt. They do that when they're hurt, bro. You're out of your mind.
Let me say this, bro. I didn't hear Bill Haney say that Gervonta Tank Davis didn't have any success. Now, if he said that, that was definitely wrong. We all can see that Gervonta Tank Davis definitely had success, and I wouldn't have believed that if I heard that he didn't have no success.
He literally said that multiple times, bro.
Oh, I ain't hear when I heard him say he ain't do ish, but that, you know, in response to them saying that
be frequent. This is what when they say he ain't do shit, that means the same thing, bro. We're not going. If somebody say I had you out on your feet, and somebody say you ain't do ish, that's not a broad statement that you didn't do anything in the sparring. That means you didn't do what you just said you did. That motherfucker was running around holding because he was hurt.
He was on his bicycle.
He was out, bro. He was
on his bicycle. That don't mean you.
Bro.
How you gonna be on your bicycle if you're out on your feet, bro? How you gonna be on your bicycle if you're out on your feet? If you went stiff like Adrian Broner said,
falling all over the place.
Adrian Broner said, okay, let's look at what Adrian Broner said. Adrian Broner said Tank hit him, boom, and he froze. Then Tank hit him again, and I jumped in and stopped it. We didn't see that happen. We didn't see Devin Haney freeze or none of that stuff, that goofy stuff he was saying.
Tank hit his ass, and when Adrian Broner jumped in the ring, Devin was like this, reaching for Tank. Didn't even know where the fuck
was trying to grab. He was trying to hold on.
Man, that's the same movement. Go watch Alicia Baumgartner versus Terry Harper. That's the same shit Terry Harper did when Alicia Baumgartner cracked her ass. She did like this, like she was trying to clinch her, but she's standing straight up, her feet not moving because she fucking out on her feet, bro.
If he was out on his feet if he was out on his feet, bro, when Adrian Broner pushed Tank away, why he ain't fall then? If he was out on his feet, y'all be coming with this crazy stuff, bro.
They grabbed Devin.
No, Devin was standing up by himself when they grabbed Adrian Broner, and if you look at the video, Adrian Broner.
Guess what? If you look at
the video,
he didn't do none of that shit. He just sat there and let him hold him, bro.
If you look at the video, bro, look at the video again. When you see Adrian Broner jump in the ring, he pushed both of them away. He was pushing Tank back, and somebody grabbed Adrian, and Devin Haney was standing there by himself.
And Devin was just standing there.
He was standing there because he pushed Tank away.
He didn't push. He wasn't in a fighting stand. The nigga was standing there frozen, bro. I know what a hurt fighter.
Bro, it wasn't enough time for you to assess all of that. It was just a second that you saw him get pushed away.
Watched the clip 100 times, bro. And
we're gonna move on from that because I see you reaching like Dow Sim for that one right there.
The problem that you're having is that you want to talk about that. At the end of the day, Devin was standing there looking like he didn't know where the fuck he was at. Number one. Number two, this is something that Devin and Bill Haney have built their name off of, saying didn't happen. Tank ain't do shit. We beat Tank Davis' ass. And now when you hear Bill talk about it, see, I want them to release the one we really care about. Release the one of Devin versus Floyd. Hold on, bro. You was talking about you would pay $25,000 for this footage. You was talking about you beat Tank ass. You was talking about your son stopped Tank Davis. You was saying that it never happened. Never happened. That he got off on you in the first time y'all sparred up at the Upton gym when y'all was out there. But when y'all came to Vegas, that Devin put hands, feet, knees, and elbows on Tank. That's what they have been telling us for years. Literally. When Devin and fucking Ryan Garcia were going back and forth in that little fake scripted shoving match, Devin Haney said, man, whatever, I beat the shit out of Tank. I beat the shit out of Tank. They've been saying they beat the shit out of this boy for years. Now when the sparring drops, now when you can see what Tank was doing for his good shit, all
Bro,
you hear
the
now
sparring
is,
didn't drop.
16 years old.
The sparring really didn't drop.
16 years old. We held our own, right? Oh, ain't nobody stopping Tank. Tank just stopped himself. Now their entire tune has changed, bro. It went from all of that shit before this shit dropped to we stopped him. We beat his ass. He ain't do shit. Tank pussy. Tank this. Now they giving him all the respect in the world. Oh, ain't nobody gonna stop Tank. Tank stopped himself. Oh, we was just 16 years old and we was holding our own. How come they wasn't keeping it real like that? How come they wasn't giving Tank his respect?
KO, you not keeping it real with this sparring footage because you know.
No.
As a content creator, hold on. What?
Answer my question, bro. We're not finna keep doing
what
this.
Question? I ain't hear no question. What question you said?
How come they're speaking now very respectful? And I've been told y'all this as they get closer to the fight, as more shit come out, motherfuckers is gonna get real respectful. They're not gonna be talking about Tank the same, and they damn sure ain't gonna approach fighting him the same. But my question to you was very simple, bro. How come the things that they're saying now do not match what they said before this shit dropped? Because before this shit dropped, they beat Tank Davis' ass. After the shit dropped, oh, we just held our own. Before this shit dropped, my son stopped Tank. My son stopped Tank. He stopped Tank. Now after this shit dropped, ain't nobody stopping Tank. Tank just stopped himself. Ain't nobody stopping Tank in there. He stopped himself. How come what they're saying now doesn't match what they said before this footage dropped?
I guess I'm not qualified to really answer that question because I didn't see anything that they said to assess that they're changing their tune right now. But what I'm saying to you is you're not keeping it real with this sparring footage because I know you as a content creator know what clips are and know how to cut video, chop video and add video and stuff like that. Every time in that footage that you see that it changed angle, I know that you understand that that's where they cut the footage. And so all of these times, this is basically a highlight film of Gervonta Tank Davis just throwing punches. And whenever Devin is ready to throw punches, they cut that part out conveniently. So it looks like it's a one-sided fight. It looks like this is happening the whole fight, the whole sparring match, and that's a false narrative that's being created with y'all Tank fans. Y'all think that y'all trying to say it's obvious that
I'm gonna give it back to you and let you keep cooking. Mensa Lawson, I see you backstage. When me and Freak get done, I'll bring you up. Go ahead, Freak.
It's a false narrative being created by y'all that the sparring match went this way until Tank quit. Like Devin didn't throw any punches. He just got beat across the ring where you know that there's when you know that. Oh, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish though.
Okay, wrap it up because I want to explain to you. I want to explain to you your issue. But go ahead.
Okay. Every time that every time that it's cut and you change angles, that's when they're cutting the footage out. Whenever Tank stopped punching, obviously Devin Haney is punching back, but they're not showing that part in the video, so it looks one-sided. And y'all running off of that saying he just got beat down or he just got, murdered in the sparring footage. And then even in the footage, you can see that there's like 3 times where Gervonta Tank Davis' back is to the ropes and Devin Haney is in front of him. If he's beating him up the whole time, how did he end up in that position that he's laying on the rope? And they didn't show what the work that Devin Haney did to him to get him on the ropes or the work that he did to him while he's on the rope, because they didn't show any of his work at all. All you see is they started the footage from where they started the clip from where Gervonta Tank Davis is doing good work to get back off the ropes with the nice uppercut or a body shot or whatever he did to get off the ropes. Okay, it's a false narrative, and you see that, but you're not being honest about it.
Let me cook. So here's the problem. I can see that it's edits, and I can see that it's clips. Yes, 100%. I can see all of that. But here's my problem with you and people that are crying about that. I didn't hear any of you, when Bill Haney put out the last 10 seconds of that sparring footage with Shakur Stevenson to make it look like Shakur quit. I didn't hear you crying about clips and edits and only showing a certain part of the video. And why didn't you show the entire sparring footage so we could get the full context and a better picture of it, Bill? I didn't hear you guys doing that, bro. But now you're crying when it happens to your guy. It's this victim shit, bro. This is the game that they play. Y'all have no problem. Every time y'all come up here and I shoot your ass down, you have no problem when Bill and Devin are doing it. But if someone does it to them, you want to play victim mentality. I'll give you another one. Devin and Bill, when they dropped that sparring footage of Devin Haney and Hector Luis Garcia, you didn't cry about edits and clips and only showing a certain part. When they dropped that footage 1 week before Tank Davis's fight to make Tank look bad, when they dropped that footage 1 week before Tank Davis fight to show Hector Luis Garcia wasn't shit, and hey, we kicked him out the gym. I don't really rate him. He's garbage. He's trash. Let me show you how trash he is. Let me drop this sparring footage so don't nobody want to see Tank fight him. You wasn't crying about that shit then. You didn't say, yo, Devin, can you show us the entire footage of you and Hector? Can you show us the point where you kicked him out the gym to prove that you kicked him out the gym because you was doing them so bad? You guys didn't ask for any of that, bro. You didn't. But then all of a sudden, when some footage dropped that showed Devin getting paws put on him, show him getting his ass whooped, now you're crying. Now you care about context. Now you want to see the whole footage. Now you want to see what's really going on. What showed Devin parts too? You didn't ask Devin to show Shakur parts. You didn't ask Devin to show Hector's parts. And you're mad about clout chasing. Hold on, I'm not done. You're mad about clout chasing and oh, Floyd Mayweather is hating on Devin. Oh, all of this shit is going on because they feel threatened by Devin. You didn't care about Devin showing up to Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia fight week. You didn't care when Bill Haney was saying Tank and Ryan was an exhibition. You didn't care about any of this shit, but now all of a sudden you want the full footage. Now all of a sudden you want to see Devin's good parts. The point is, Tank's side already gave you the real. Yeah, he started getting off on him when he got tired. They already said that. What you need to see, what you know for. The only thing this did was refute a bunch of bold-faced ass lies about Tank had no success. Floyd Mayweather Senior saying, oh, that shit was all one-way traffic. Devin just whooped on his ass. All that shit about Tank ain't hit him, he ain't hurt him, he ain't have him reeling. Okay. All that shit been proven to be fucking false, bro. It's been proven to be false. That nigga did have success. Damn near a whole round's worth. And we all know in boxing, it only takes one punch. See, the problem that you guys have is that in a real fight, if they fight for real and Tank get Devin looking like that, there is no second half, bro. There is no, oh, he can recover. Because if a motherfucker get in there and break up Devin and Tank the way AB had to, the fucking fight is finito. It's over with, bro. There is no second half. There is no continuing to go on so he can win money. The fight's over, bro. For all intents and purposes, that second part where Devin started getting off, that shit happened out of charity, bro. That shit happened out of charity. Not because Devin and this shit was so close. It happened because, no, let him keep going. He okay. Because they were in the gym sparring. In a real fight, you get a motherfucker not throwing back for 2 minutes, running around the ring, and then, bah, you hit him, and he frees up like that, trying to clinch, but don't got the ability to clinch, and then you hit him again, and somebody got to jump in because you hit him like that. The fight's fucking over, bro. So miss me with all these crybaby ass shit about, oh, they clipped it, they edited it. You didn't have no problem with Hector Luis Garcia shit being edited because Hector wanted the full picture too. Yeah, y'all don't talk about that though. Hector said, man, that ain't all that happened. That was good work. Show him what I did too. Hector didn't like that shit. But I ain't hear not one Devin Haney fan tell me, hey, man, nah, bro, let's see what Hector talking about. Because Hector say it didn't just happen like that. He said that wasn't the full footage. Y'all didn't ask for Devin to show that shit. Y'all ran with the shit. Y'all were like, nah, he beat Hector ass, Hector trash, Tank fighting another trash ass opponent. Fuck what Hector talking about. He ain't do shit. We saw the footage. Devin was outboxing his ass. Y'all didn't give a fuck, bro. You didn't care. You didn't care. You didn't care that there's footage all up and down this motherfucker showing that Shakur Stevenson was doing Good work with Devin Haney. You didn't care about that. The moment that little 10-second clip dropped, every Devin Haney fan in the motherfucking America, say it with me, y'all. I'm tired. That's all y'all could say. That's all y'all cared about. Oh, Shakur quit. I'm tired. I'm tired. That's all y'all cared about, bro. So
Bro,
don't stop the crybaby shit now, bro. Y'all always do this shit. It's cool when Devin and Bill do it. But if somebody do it to me, it's victim shit out here, bro. Or if somebody do it to him, it's all victim mentality and shit. Oh, we victims. I can't believe they would do that. Show the whole footage. Show this, show that. Oh, now you care because you acting like the shit didn't happen. And then I'll end it with this, bro, because I got people behind you. I'll end it with this with you, dog. At the end of the day, they tried to act like this shit didn't happen. And it did. And they can't. And what does it say about you as a fighter, as a man, as a father, to know that this happened? To know that you were there. You know that you was running around the ring for damn near a whole round. You know he had you hurt. You know AB had to jump in that bitch because you were getting your ass tattooed. You know this shit happened. But to walk around like it didn't, what does that say about you and your integrity, bro? To where now, when it's finally out there, now all of a sudden, I mean, shit, I was 16, I was holding my own. You know what I'm saying? I was just 16, holding my own. How come you couldn't say that shit and give that man his fucking props before this footage dropped? How come before this footage dropped, you couldn't just simply say, yeah, it was good work. Tank had his moments. I had my moments. I want to fight his ass, though. I think I can get him. Nah, bro. They tried to denigrate that man's name. They tried to talk down on him. They tried to make him out to be like he wasn't shit. And now when people firing back at their ass, shooting their ass, them and all their fans running around this bitch with this old, how could you playing victim and shit? Man, miss me with that, bro. Miss me with that shit frequent. So that's
bro, a lot of that.
I'll let you get the last word, bro. Go ahead and say what you got to say. Then I got I'm gonna let KQ up because I don't think KQ want to debate. Then I got Mensa Lawson. Then I got Naheem. But go ahead and I'll let you get the last words out, bro. Go ahead. And then I'll catch these super chats. Then I'll let you up real quick, KQ. Go ahead, Freak.
Bro, a lot of that stuff that you were saying is just smoke and mirrors. It don't change the fact that it's a big difference between leaving out footage and putting the whole highlight film together. It's a big difference. It makes it look a certain way. For him to put out the end of the sparring just to show that Shakur Stevenson's quit, you know, that's a total different story than making it seem like the whole sparring match went one way by just showing Tank getting off and not showing anything that the other guy is throwing back. Even Tank, with his own words, when he was describing the spar, he said it was a good back and forth. Wasn't nothing serious, you know, nothing major. It was just a good back and forth. But he said, I cracked him. So looking at what Tank said, Tank didn't lie because we can see that Tank was cracking him. But as far as him being out on his feet and Adrian Broner needing to jump in and save him and all of that is cap and it's a reach like Dow Sim or whatever y'all want to say. He didn't need to jump in the ring to save nobody. Devin Haney was clearly on his bicycle. Of course, Tank was throwing some hot stuff at him. You know what I'm saying? He weathered the storm and they got it in. They continued to get busy after the bell rung. They didn't show a complete round worth of footage, but you're saying like Devin Haney got beat up for a whole dang round, but you can clearly see that it's a bunch of clips. Who knows where they took those clips? It looks like they took those clips, you know, from different rounds in the spar match, you know, from all over the place, you know, people warping and disappearing and ending up on different ends of the ring and stuff like that. And I just think that it's a false narrative. You're basically saying it's okay for this false narrative to be put out there. There was no false narrative put out there when Bill Haney put out the sparring video of Shakur. He was just pointing out and pinpointing that Shakur quit. And what he said, it didn't make Shakur look a certain way in the sparring. Like, you know, you saw him just getting touched up and not getting back off. Any sparring footage that you saw of Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, you saw both guys work. You saw both of them putting in work. But just that part at the end shows how it ended. Now, if This sparring footage would have just been put out to just show Adrian Broner jumping in the ring to prove that that part happened and just showing Tank getting some success. That would have been good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to omit the other person's work to show that. So it was intentionally made to look like the fight went lopsided, and that's how y'all taking it. Y'all really believe in that? Y'all ain't keeping it real, bro.
I'll leave you with this. Devin Haney and Bill Haney omitted Hector Luis Garcia's work, and in their story of telling this sparring session of how it happened, they omitted everything Tank Davis did for years. For years, bro. And I didn't hear anybody.
What you mean omitted?
The only thing they said is we beat Tank Davis' ass and we left with the money. They always said when brought with this shit, when AB told this story, Bill Haney said he was lying and tried to cook him. And tried to expose text messages of him going at AB.
We can't come to the conclusion without seeing the whole footage, though, right, KO?
This video shows that they fucking were lying the whole time.
No, this video just shows a highlight film of Gervonta Tank Davis' work. That's what it shows, bro.
Let me get to the next, bro. I'll holler at you later, man. Shout out to Homie Frequent, man. Shout out to BB King in the super chat with the 5-piece. He say, LMAO, bro, he's in that position to throw that uppercut. Rolly had him on the ropes. And what happened to Rolly? Shout out to Jim Johnson with the 5-piece in the super chat. I'm about to print up shirts. Dev, get out of there on the front, and I'm not qualified on the back. Damn. Shout out to Spiritual Dreams with the 10-piece in the super chat. First of all them unanswered punches in that first clip would have been a stoppage. In a real fight, 21 punches, stop. Making excuses for Dev that you wouldn't make for Tank. All right, I'm gonna let KQ up here right quick because I know he ain't here to debate. He just got something to say. KQ, what's up?
What's up, man? You know what? Y'all hurt. All right. Devin Haney fans are hurt because Bill got caught in a lie. I've been telling y'all asses that Bill is a big liar. Devin, now he's a big liar. Listen to his father. Now, stop all that talking about editing shit. You didn't see no glitches. No glitches. All you seen was straight 25 punches whooping Devin ass. That's all you saw. Almost knocked his headgear off. Did he weather the storm? Yeah, he weathered the storm, but he was rocking. That's why. Why AB jumped in there? Because he was bent over and looked like he was about to go out. That's why AB jumped in. You didn't see it because his back was turned. So that's what happened. No, Devin tried to clinch, and what did AB do? I mean, Tank do. He refused to clinch. The same thing I say will happen if he fight Matias. Matias will walk him down. He can't punch. He'll walk through them punches because he can't get nothing to keep him off of him. And he's going to cut off that ring and refuse to clinch and do what Tank did. All right? Let's just be honest. All right? That wasn't an edited tape like you think it was. Now, yes, they probably said, hey, we just going to show where they lied all these years. All these years they've been lying about this damn tape. Now they caught in the lie and the narrative changed. Now all of a sudden I weather the storm. Hell yeah, you weathered the storm. You had headgear on. You had 10-ounce gloves on. What if you didn't have that on? That wouldn't have been AB. That would have been a referee. That's what it was. It would have been a TKO. That's what it would have been. So y'all stop all that bullshitting and stop and accept what you saw. All right, accept it. Don't believe your lying eyes. Then, all right, how about that?
Shout out to the OG, man. Y'all go check him out. He gonna be calling the fights tonight, man. Y'all go check out KC Boxing Network, right, my OG peace, and my co-host on Sunday. Salute. Shout out to Phoenix the Assassin with the 2-piece in the super chat. He say Haney got PTSD post Tank sparring disorder. That's crazy. We got Mensa Lawson in the building. Mensa, what's up?
What's up, Knockout?
Chilling. Shout out to Heather in the building. Shout out to Big Dre, Richard Morris fans. Everybody in the building. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Hey, mods, let me get a like check. We got 264 people in the building. I need at least 200 likes, man. Y'all get the likes up. Get a like check. Get the likes up for me. Go ahead, man. So what's up?
Yeah, man. You pretty much, honestly, you kind of wasted your time because you just cooked a full course meal, and Buddy that was just on the line, he didn't hear any of it. Because if you think about it, if you look at any footage before the sparring tape came out, You can't find one person who said, "Oh, Tank, Tank beat Dev and blah blah blah." No, they all agreed. Tank got tired. He was out of shape, and Dev got the best of him at the end because he was out of shape. The only purpose, like you said, this video was for was to prove that Bill was lying when he said Devin trashed Tank. He whooped him. That's a lie. That was it. Nobody. You can't find one person who said, "Oh, Tank won the sparring," and blah 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 blah. No. And if these Devin fans just stop and think, use your common sense. Floyd Mayweather signed Tank after the sparring. Why? if there was such a one-sided, whooping from Devin, why would Floyd sign Tank afterwards? That don't make no sense. Now we saw with our own eyes that what Bill said was a lie. Tank was destroying Devin, whether it's clips of him alone or not. That was the whole point. The point is, you said Tank did nothing. So my response is, okay, I'm going to show you what Tank did. Period. Now all of a sudden his excuse is, oh, he's only 16. So wasn't he about to turn pro? And people so dumb. They say, oh well, that was back when he was young. He got a lot better. Like Tank didn't get better. If they fight now, if you're a true boxing fan, if they fight now, Tank will destroy them. Like all these people, I just don't get it.
I don't get it. I want to see it.
Personally,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I'm telling you, like people like Blue Blood Sports boil my blood. Like you claim you know boxing.
Shout out to the homie Blue Blood. These ain't the opinions of KO. This is a caller.
No, I'm keeping it real, man.
But he ain't feeling you with your opinions.
I personally agree with you, bro, because I was watching Blue Bloods last night, and everybody's favorite team is Devin Haney. Everybody has to understand.
Naheem, let him finish.
My fault, bro. My fault. I'm from New York.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, like, dude, you was the one saying that, I didn't hear you did that when Gervonta Davis was talking to Blue. He was like, I didn't hear that. Okay, now we showed that you did. Tank did crack Devin. Now you're saying, oh well, why are you only showing one side? That was never my argument. My argument was never that Devin didn't get off. My argument was I got off on Devin. I cracked him. So why are you changing the argument now? Now you're talking about he was 16. Why they only show one side? Why, and he said yesterday, why would Bill have won the money if Tank won the sparring? Duh, we already said that Devin won the money because Tank got tired. Like you coming up with all different excuses now. Just accept that Bill lied and Devin lied. Period. Now you butthurt. So when they fight, I will put 10 stacks on it, and my money is good. Devin's going to get knocked out, guaranteed. I put 10 stacks on it.
Already,
like boxing, the skill level is not there. Even Shakur knows it.
Shout out to Jalen James with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say Nate Jones said if he would have scored that fight, it would have been 5-2 Devin. He said Devin controlled distance. Also said Tank was just trying to hurt Dev. Shout out to Frequent Flyer with the 5-piece in the super chat. No Biscuit said, how could it be a lie if they omitted the footage? We saw barely a minute and a half of all Tank from a 30-minute sparring match. Y'all must be slow. All right, Naheem, what's up, man? Salute. And the panel's open now. If anybody want to join the panel, I welcome all fans. So Devin Haney fans, Tank fans, Shakur fans, Canelo fans. Panel's open now. So anybody want to come up here, man, y'all welcome to come up here. Go ahead, Naheem.
I'm a fan of the sport. I'm a fan of boxing. I'm a boxer, right? So now what we're going to say is that this footage showed that AB didn't lie. And everybody's just got to take it and run with it and deal with it. The proof is in the pudding. That's like going to court, getting red-handed and say, I ain't do it. You got caught red-handed. Devin cannot handle Tank Davis. On a bad day, he cannot handle Tank Davis at all. All the Devin Haney chats, all the Devin Haney podcasts last night, I watched every last one of them. And not one time did they sit there and whatever admit that he can't handle. He might not even can't handle Ryan. Devin Haney is not the face of boxing. I'm sorry. All Devin Haney fans out there, he is not the face of boxing. You got to give it up. He got one or two things in the ring. He got quick feet, but when it comes down to Tank Davis, he's not cutting off that ring on Tank Davis. Tank Davis is going to break him down like the Twin Towers. They're going to
Look what
break him
Lomachenko
down.
did to him. You couldn't even stop Lomachenko. Look, what do you think gonna do with Tank?
Hello? And if Ryan Garcia hits him with the Lomachenko, he's going to go down. Ryan got a mean right.
I think he's going to smash on Ryan, though.
Yeah, I think he beats Ryan, but Ryan got a shot.
Ryan don't have the skills. His mind is fucked up. You can't trust shit. We just got to hope Ryan get to the motherfucking fight. We got Rick Timms in the building. What's up, Rick?
Knockout. What's up? What's up with the knockout panel? Everybody in the chat.
Chilling.
Hey, check it out, man. This what I want to share about this whole footage of practice. Because at the end of the day, we talking about practice. So for the folk that are up in arms about the footage being so biased and one-sided, it kind of remind me of being in like football, basketball, on film day, when we go through the scouting report, and if we about to face a team with a very, very extremely good opponent, you're gonna see a lot of repetition of really good plays by that certain player. So frequent, absolutely, it's a highlight tape. That's what highlight tapes are. You bias, you want to showcase nothing but good stuff from your one player, your one fighter in this instant. So this what I got to say to Bill, since they crying about it's only 1 minute 43 seconds of Tank looking good. Well, I don't know if I should call this dude Bill Suleiman or should I call him Mauricio Haney, because they both flip-flop artists. But since you're watching Bill, this is what y'all need to do. You got so much pull out here in these streets as you claim. You're so down, you're so connected with the hood, you got all these connections. Go whatever proper channel you need to go through, Bill, and get the footage yourself. Because in the courtroom, the defense attorney, his duty is not to make the plaintiff or the state look good. His job is to be biased as hell to his client, who is the defendant, to make him look good. So Bill, won't y'all get the full footage yourselves and y'all edit y'all version? Show nothing but Dev looking good and put it out. That'll fix that. Do that. Beat up Ryan after Tank beat Frank, and show him in the ring with the 8-ounce gloves, Dev. Show him, hey man, I was 16, I was young. I wasn't ready for you then, but I'm ready now. I'm the best in the world, like my daddy say. It's time to prove it. Since y'all mad the footage out, put your own bias footage out yourself, and then beat Tank ass like y'all claim y'all can. It's time to put up or shut up, people. We're going to keep going back and forth every day in these chats. Dudes going to keep getting in their feelings. Females getting in their feelings. Everybody steady getting up in arms about something that's pending that we don't even know that's really going to happen. So talk your shit, Bill and Dev. Put y'all own footage out. Bust up Ryan like Tank did and make the Tank and Dev fight happen. And that'll be it, man.
I want to problem with nothing you said. Shout out to the homie OG Chris Schaefer coming through heavy with the 10-piece no biscuit in the super chat. Oh, my bad, Dante. I'll catch it, Dante. I'll catch it right now. Shout out to the OG Chris. He say, I'm a fan of both and I want to see the fight, but I need Tank fans to stop saying he lost because he got tired. If you don't want to hear that Devin was only 17 years old. My thing with that OG Chris is this, bro. I don't care how old Devin was. This is what I know. In a fight, the second half of the fight ain't happening. In a fight, if what I saw happens in a fight, somebody throws over 20 punches unanswered, and somebody look like they are out on their feet, not fighting back, fight's over with. Fight's not continuing. So for all intents and purposes, Tank stopped Devin to me. If we just keeping it real, but everybody talk your shit, come with your talking points. I just think for me, the main thing is that I care about. I don't give a fuck about how old Devin was. I don't care about Tank getting tired. None of that shit. I just care about the fact that who was lying and who was telling the truth. And for a side, this hurts them so bad because they acted for years like this shit that we saw never happened and it didn't exist. And it reeks of delusion. It reeks of not being self-aware and not being able to keep it real. And if you can't keep it real with yourself, then that's going to put you in a position to where maybe you don't work on what you need to work on. Maybe you psych yourself up, whatever the case may be. But that's where I'm at with it. I was told for years that this shit was one-sided, that Devin beat Tank ass, that Tank wasn't shit, that Tank never hurt him, never cracked him, never did nothing to him. And then I see this shit, and it's totally the opposite of what I was sold. That's what I'm on, OG Chris. And shout out to the homie Dante Hall with the 10-piece. No biscuit in the cash app. He says, Haney is who I thought he was. All right. And shout out to Jermaine 419 with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, if that was Tank back when he was drinking and out of shape, then he really can't do shit with a sober, in shape Tank. Tank stops him in 7. We're gonna see. Shout out to one time. I hope we get to see at least, I should say, with the 2-piece in the super chat. The Haney's gotta take WE deal, 0 leverage. Now we're gonna see, man. I hope this shit is all happening because they making the Tank and Devin fight bigger. We'll see. Mr. Turner with the 50 with the 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. We already go to 140, bro. Mocking Tank. Okay. We got Alton in the building. Alton, welcome to the channel. What's up, man?
I've been on here before, like a month ago, so I just be watching though. But just got one thing to say. Ryan Garcia about devastating knockout. No, really? I don't think Devin Haney fucking with Ryan Garcia. He knocking him right the fuck out.
Damn, you think so? With
yeah,
all the shit going on,
I don't agree with the because I don't drink myself. I don't agree with alcohol, but I could see the weed smoking, the alcohol, might fuck him up, but he still got time to just get it off his system, type shit. He should stop it, but at the same time, I think I think he got him. It was game. He come out there with a game plan, not try to be an infighter like he did with Tank, and try to be a counter puncher like he always do, and move around the ring. I think he'll knock Devin out or get the decision.
Damn, okay,
I think he's faster than Devin, and he got more power. Way more power.
I got Devin in that fight, but at least hopefully we get to see the fight. Shit, at this point, Ryan winning or Ryan stopping Devin, all that. I just need Ryan to make it to the fight, bro.
Ryan, he go come to the fight on his white horse,
On the white horse. I hear that. Ryan, what's up, Ryan?
What's going on, y'all?
Chilling, man, chilling. What you got, bro?
Nah, so what I got with this whole sparring session is people don't understand that it's not that we don't believe that Devin got the best of him. Like, that's not the whole purpose of the footage. The whole purpose of the footage is to show what Tank did, because they always say he ain't never do nothing. Like, it's cool. We understand that he got the best of him. Nobody is stamping that Devin didn't do his part on the back end. But like you said, KO, they always say that Tank ain't do shit. that never happened. So in all honesty, don't nobody really care about what happened on the back end. We care about what we said, because y'all always said that it never happened. Like, so that's basically what I got for real.
So the other part that I wanted to talk about, and again, the link is open, man. So many people talking in the chat and shit and trying to argue and shit, man. The link is open. I always welcome everybody up here, so I don't know why people ain't hitting the link. Bruce Gas, what's up? The other part I wanted to talk about, it got to be damaging, and somebody had to reach out to Ryan, because now Ryan has backtracked, and Ryan is saying this. He says, hold on. Let me find it. He says, there's more to that tape Hold on. He says there's more to that tape. I'm really interested in the whole video. Plus, in my opinion, Devin was 16, 17, and Tank was already developed and becoming a man. I actually think Devin figured out a way to walk out with that money under doghouse rules. Devin Haney didn't like this shit. Devin Haney told him to eat a dick, bitch. You know what you release and why. April 20th, I'm making a highlight tape of you. So they're already in full-blown damage control because this, like what I'm hearing Devin fans, and I saw Devin say that they sold 10K tickets. So I'll cook on it, and then I pass around, let y'all cook on it. First of all, what people need to understand, those 10K tickets, they're going to secondary market sellers. So they're going to Vivid Seats, StubHub, SeatGeeks, and shit like that. And the fact that they've only sold 10,000, that's not good. Because if you remember for the Devin and Regis fight, when that shit dropped, they sold like 12, 13,000. But when they were resold and people got all the money, the Live Gate did $1.7 million. So 10,000 tickets for a fight of this magnitude. If you go to SeatGeek, if you go to StubHub, if you go to Vivid Seats right now, they literally got thousands of tickets available. So that don't mean the venue is sold out. The secondary ticket market tries to buy that shit up first so they can try to sell them to you for more than what they bought them for, and that's how they get their profit. Plus they charge fees and convenience fees and all that shit. The issue is it's going to be hard to make money because the tickets were priced so high to begin with. So we'll see how that shit goes. But they're already doing things like trying to release that 10K tickets, and they have Ryan Garcia release that because Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is literally turning into a promotion of Gervonta Tank Davis. It's literally growing Gervonta Tank Davis and his aura and who he is as a fighter and just that polarization surrounding him that's making people anticipate his return even more because people ain't talking about Devin and Ryan being a great fight or it's about to be the biggest fight in boxing. People are right now talking about Tank Davis whooping on Devin Haney ass. That's what everybody's talking about, bro. So I don't see how this makes the Devin and Ryan fight bigger. I think it makes the Tank Davis fight bigger against Frank Martin because everybody's like, yo, he been out the ring for over a year. They dropped this sparring footage. This shit went viral. And I can't remember the last time when I watched viral fight footages and shit that the motherfucker who got beat up got bigger off of that shit. Like that Starkeisha shit from years ago. Starkeisha got fucking big because she beat the girl ass. We don't even know who the other girl is. She beat her ass and she got bigger. So I don't know how people showing you getting your ass whooped makes you bigger and makes people want to fight you more. In the real world, because see, people are saying that shit on YouTube, but in the real world, the casual fans see the abnormal behavior of Devin Haney. Of Ryan Garcia. In the real world, they see two dudes from California from the West Coast fighting in New York. They see high ass ticket prices. They see that in a fight of this magnitude, supposed to be a huge fight, mega fight. They saw y'all not only invite Arnold Barboza on stage, y'all let the motherfucker talk. And y'all let him announce that, yo, just in case one of them don't make it, I'm here for the replacement. Who does that shit, bro? Everything that they've done from Golden Boy has made you question whether or not you should buy this fight. The co-main event fighter, we a month and a half away from his fight, and we don't even know who Arnold Barboza is supposed to fight. Because we all know the worst kept secret is he really there just in case Ryan Garcia pull out. And y'all think that this tape makes it bigger? If they agree with you, Ryan wouldn't have made this statement, bro. He wouldn't be running around here talking about, well, now I want to see the whole video. You didn't care about that shit when you kept telling them over and over again, I saw Tank stop you. I saw Tank rock you. I saw what he did. And now you want to see the whole video. The damage is already done, bro. Y'all succeeded in turning this into who got their ass whooped by Tank Davis more. That's all this promotion is now. Which fighter got their ass whooped more by Tank Davis? And now Devin Haney got to respond to the shit. Well, at least I didn't quit. At least I didn't quit. I kept trying. While Ryan Garcia has to be the one that quit again. Like they literally are promoting Tank, bro. And this shit is sad to see. It really, really is. But shout out to One Time with the 2-piece. In the super chat, it says they cheated for Devin. They kept stopping it. Okay, y'all go ahead, bro. Y'all can cook.
I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody trying to pay $23,000 if Arnold Barboza is the fucking is the backup, bro. $23,000 for a front row seat, and Arnold Barboza is the backup. I'll be mad as hell if that shit happens.
I just jumped on right.
That's crazy.
I just jumped on right quick because
Yeah, go ahead.
it's a perspective that people not even saying. Like, the Devin Haney channel's talking about, oh, want to see the whole tape. Once you got footage of niggas jumping in multiple times, stopping the fight, what else we need to see? It in the real world, it wouldn't last as long as that. People had to stop the fight. We saw the fight get stopped. That's a TKO. Niggas let him get a breather because niggas was digging. And if y'all pay attention, right before AB jumped in the ring, he was falling forward. He was about to touch the canvas, and he got caught. AB caught him, and they broke it up, man. That's when they're talking about he was allowed to get his second win. That's when he started getting off. So all this saving face, and I even checked those tickets. They still available even on Ticketmaster, like those nosebleeds they were talking about starting at $4. They dropped down to $250, and I'm only sure they're gonna get lower as we get closer to the date because $420 is very close. And I don't even think it's in gear. And how Knockout said, in the real world, no one, I'm the boxing guy and like friend group, anyone I talked to, no one hit me up about that fight. The last thing I got asked about fighting was when the next Tank fight coming up.
Mm-hmm. And Rolo, I bet you, Rolo, Tank and Frank is gonna do way better than Devin and Ryan. Tank and Frank is gonna be a bigger fight, bro.
Of course.
It's gonna be a bigger fight for a lot of reasons.
The street's gonna eat that up. Just
For
because
a
he
lot
just
of
got out of
reasons.
jail.
Yeah, number one, people anticipating Tank Davis's return. Number two, Al Heyman ain't gonna do stupid shit like allow the fighters to shit on the location of the fight. He's not gonna put Tank and Frank in a place where he know the live gate ain't gonna do well. And most importantly, why Tank and Frank is gonna be bigger than Devin and Ryan is Al Heyman is not gonna just put it on pay-per-view only in America. Everybody paying for that shit. In the UK, Mexico, everywhere. They ain't gonna do no stupid shit like what Golden Boy is doing. And they're on a bigger, more well-known platform. Amazon Prime has, again, go look this up. Amazon Prime has more what's the word? Has more subscribers than both DAZN and ESPN Plus combined, bro. Combined. So it's gonna be to a bigger market. So I disagree wholeheartedly, bro.
Yeah. And like they said,
I think Tank and Frank gonna be way bigger. And then Tank and Frank is a month away from Canelo. Once Canelo's fight gets announced and it's 2 weeks after Devin's fight, that shit is a wrap, bro. That shit's a wrap. Like, it's too close together. And you got the big UFC event 1 week before Devin and Ryan. That shit is sandwiched in between a lot of shit, bro. All right, we good, Rolo. We locked in. Locked in, Rolo. Y'all go ahead, bro.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on to the panel?
Good with it. What's good with it, Dean?
Hey, Rick Timms, what's up, big bro? Hope everything well, man. Hey, I wanted to say this. Knockout, why we can't let them get away with this one thing. They told us that Devin's going to be able to keep Gervonta Davis off with the jab. Let's get to the basis of why the video was put out. The video was put out because they asked Gervonta Davis, oh, did they do XYZ in sparring and blah, blah, blah. Gervonta Davis' response was, I cracked both of them. All that boxing. Y'all remember that interview where Gervonta Davis had the little black eye when he was in training? And I forget the white guy name that was interviewing him. But he said he was talking about Devin Haney and Shakur. And Tank Davis said, all that boxing. What are they going to be able to do when they can't, when they have no power? How are they going to keep me off them? What I saw and all I needed to see is exactly what Gervonta Davis said. We saw how this is going to go. A jab is not going to be enough to make Gervonta Davis go backwards. Leo Santa Cruz tried it, didn't he? Didn't Mario Barrios try that? It didn't work. And we just saw he literally went 30 seconds without throwing a punch back at Gervonta. I don't want that to fly over nobody's head. So when Gervonta, let's get to the basis of what the videos even put out for. They said Gervonta Davis couldn't have success against him. It looked like Gervonta Davis had a lot of success to the point that they had to jump into the ring. Y'all go ahead and cook.
Yeah, I just want to expound on that. The most impressive thing that I took from it, even back then, as young as Tank was then, how fluid he was cutting off the ring. He wasn't even exerting a lot of energy. Devin was running. He was like using a lot of energy trying to get out there. And it was just taking 2 steps to the side. He back in Devin's face and banging at him. That's why I like when these dudes be talking like don't even understand boxing, don't even talk boxing. Like in a real fight, Devin ain't gonna have nowhere to go. He's just gonna be eating punches.
Hey, Knockout, what's something I always say, bro?
What's
Gervonta
that?
Davis, special ability, how the way Devin and Shakur, they got
Panel
great
not full,
jabs.
Byron. You can join. Panel's not full. You can join. Oh, there you go. Go ahead, Dean.
They got a good jab. They got good footwork. They do a
Oh,
very
I'm in
good
there.
job. Shakur and Devin, they do a very good job at controlling the middle of the ring. But Gervonta Davis' superpower, besides his punching, besides his footwork, is he does a great job at inching closer to you without you noticing. Knockout, hear me say this all the time. It's what Tio couldn't do against Jermaine Ortiz. It's what Leo Santa Cruz, De Los Santos couldn't do against Shakur Stevenson. When I could close the distance without you even noticing, and before you get a chance to throw your punch, I slip and I'm right there. Mike Tyson did an amazing job at it. That was Mike Tyson's whole game plan. And Gervonta Davis already said, he already told y'all, they asked him, Knockout, they said, how would you attack Devin and Shakur? He said, I'm going straight at him. Now, tell me what y'all think, since Devin has matured so much, you want to talk about his age. Devin Haney box game, he's gotten more polished, but he fights the same exact way. He still doesn't have the power to stop Gervonta Davis because as young as he was, Gervonta Davis has gotten better. That was chubby Tank, no braids. His body is fully tattooed now. That is not the
Hey,
same person you're going in there with.
first and foremost, hey, Dean, I've been watching KO and BF. I ain't subscribed to your channel yet, bro, but I will say this. I respect and I like what you talk about. So I'm gonna subscribe to your channel when I get off this shit.
Man, I
But nah,
appreciate that. Thank you,
no,
bro.
no,
I
Yeah,
no
appreciate
doubt,
it.
man.
please
Been
do,
following
bro.
you guys for
Please
a
do.
while.
For sure.
And you're right. You're right. You're right.
I
Go ahead, KO. I was just gonna say, because I was on Fanon's channel early this morning, and the whole video came out, and I mean, come on now, I'm not a casual fan. I'm a real boxing fan. I've been watching boxing since Larry Holmes came out, So, but I wanted to get y'all's point of view on this. Now, KO, I saw your little short. I know you was busy yesterday, and I knew BF was gonna flash. BF, my dog. But I knew he was gonna flash when this video hit, and you said something. You like, hey, bro, I'll get with you over the weekend. That was cool. I like when y'all two go at it. Real shit. Cause y'all my boys, man. But the
Yeah, I'm
same,
gonna be over there. I'm gonna be over there next week for sure.
yeah. But at the same time,
My damn phone died. My damn phone died last night while I was
yeah.
driving around, so I had to put it back on the charger and shit.
But nah, bro, it's cool. Because when y'all argue, bro, I don't look at it as for like some petty shit. I look at it as good boxing talk when y'all argue, because both of y'all make good points. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I follow both of y'all and Deem as well. Deem, I've seen you on KO and I've seen you on BF's page, man. So I definitely follow and be watching. I definitely make good points, man. But I just want y'all's opinion, KO and Deem. Now this video is out. Now it's some years I'm passed by. Devin's a little bit older, but I've always told my older brother. Me and my older brother, we always talk boxing. He says that video don't mean shit, and even though Devin's older, his defense ain't shit. And if they fought today, or if they fought next Saturday or 2 Saturdays, whoever cares, it will be the same outcome. Do y'all believe that shit? Now, KO, I know you love your boy Tank. I like Tank too. I
Nah,
like Devin too.
I think Tank is gonna do him dirty. I think he's gonna do Shakur dirty too. My thing with Tank is people have to understand how high his ring IQ is, and
Yeah,
he don't fight everybody the same. So he can tap into different styles. If you trying to come forward on him like a Mario Barrios or Leo Santa Cruz or Rolly Romero, he'll play the back foot for a little bit. He'll use lateral movement and walk you into some shit. If he don't feel like he respects your power, then he'll start walking you down if you're slick. So I think and that's the worst Tank that you can get, right? The one that feel like he got you figured out, and then he's gonna just put his earmuffs on and walk to you and slip and rip and cut the ring off while being aggressive, but also looking for opportunities to just do some twitchy athletic shit and counter your shit. You know what I'm saying, off of his athleticism and ring IQ. That's the worst Tank Davis to go against. And he showed with a high ring IQ, if somebody's slick, if somebody is athletic, his game plan, as you can see from that sparring footage, it's gonna be just to get at him.
You know what? Hey, Kale, call me crazy, but
it's gonna be to get at him. So I see him approaching Devin Haney, earmuffs on, pawing at the jab from round one, closing distance, and that's the Tank Davis you don't want to be in there with. And if that showed me anything, it showed me that, bro, 8-ounce gloves, both of these dudes in shape, where motherfucker ain't gonna get tired, where Tank ain't gonna be stupid enough to punch himself out and shit. Oh, that shit could get ugly.
You know what's so beautiful about Tank when he's in the ring?
Get ugly, bro. It's a bad matchup, dog. It's a bad matchup. And Devin fans don't think so, but I'm telling y'all, bro, the worst person for Tank is the person that's gonna start off trying to keep distance and just do that shit the whole fight. You're gonna have to fight that motherfucker. You're gonna have to push him back. That's how you're gonna have. Think of the people they say they have success against him. They talk about Barrios sometimes. You hear him talk about Leo Santa Cruz sometimes, and they'll try to throw Rolly at him sometimes.
And Pitbull.
What did they all try to do? They all had the front foot at the beginning of the fight, trying to push him back, trying to make him fight off his back foot. They even try to bring up Pitbull. What was Pitbull doing? Pitbull was being aggressive, trying to come at his front foot. But if you allow Tank to come to you and you fight him like you,
that's the problem. That's the problem.
Cautious, that shit's over with, bro. So I see him turning. And then when we talk about their mental and we talk about their mind and shit, bro, you gonna get probably the most motivated version of Tank Davis that you done ever seen before. And he's a mean SOB, bro. He's mean as fuck. And
I agree.
you can already, and I'll end it with this. You can and Rolo, shout out to my homie Rolo and all the Devin Haney fans in the chat. It's palpable. You can already see the energy changing as this shit gets closer, as the fight gets bigger, as it looks like Tank is really pressing on this shit. You can see the change in energy is palpable. I mean, we're like 2 or 3 months removed from, man, we beat Tank Davis ass. My son stopped Tank Davis. We beat his motherfucking ass. We knocked Tank Davis out. Man, my son will knock Tank Davis the fuck out. And then just yesterday, well, ain't nobody gonna stop Tank Davis. He stopped himself. You just ain't gonna go in there and stop Tank. Wait a minute, what happened? Now you hearing shit like, hey man, we was just a little boy. We held our own. Like, bro, as you get closer to the fight, and I'm gonna stand on this, they're not gonna fight him anyway, like how they talked about him for all these years. The press conference is not gonna be like it is on Twitter. Motherfuckers gonna get respectful. They gonna get thankful for the opportunity and shit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be, oh, we in there with Tank Davis. We thankful for that. We know this guy's the best in the bid. Watch, bro. Watch.
You cooking. You thinking facts, but hold on. Dean, before you even respond, I do want to say this real quick, and I'll let you chime in, Dean.
Everybody else chime in too after Dean, bro.
That Frank Martin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after Dean.
That Frank Martin fight is going to be lit because Frank Martin presses too, and that's the one thing you don't want to do is press Tank. Because if you get you in that box, he's gonna start throwing them haymakers, man. You might get caught one of them. You know, so I'm like, go ahead.
I just want to say one thing. That's overrated. If you look at Tank's last knockouts, they haven't been even haymakers. They've been like body shots or counter punches. He ain't even like throwing his trying to lay niggas out. That's how powerful them punches are. If you go back to the Rolly fight, nigga just ducked in, hit him in the face, and he was gone. So imagine with some real bad intentions.
I'll say this, y'all, and it's simple as this.
Let me catch the super chat, then you got
go ahead.
Turner with the 10-piece in the super chat says Tank will KO Haney easily. I don't know about easily. He was mirroring where Haney wanted to move with no issues, cutting the ring off. I'm not even sure if Devin will get past Ryan, honestly. Ryan's power plus Derrick James. I think he'll get past Ryan, and I don't think Devin's easy. I think the Tank and Devin fight looks a lot like the Mario Barrios fight, except I don't think Devin is as tough as Mario Barrio. So I think the first time he
Oh
gets him hurt
shit.
like he did Mario Barrio, that shit gonna be over. I got like between round 7 and round 9, bro. Go ahead, Dean.
I'm gonna say this to y'all. It's as simple as this. Lomachenko has success versus Devin. Everybody saw it. Everybody knows it. If you think Lomachenko can have success, Gervonta Davis definitely will have success. He's more explosive. You want to talk about footwork? Yeah, Lomachenko has great footwork as far as circling around you. But Lomachenko, as Devin showed you, he has a problem when you have a lot of reach. He had to figure that out. He had a problem when you had a lot of reach and could keep him at bay. Gervonta Davis has shown that is not an issue for him. Gervonta Davis is the stronger fighter. Gervonta Davis is more explosive, and he's a southpaw. And he actually wants to beat Devin up. You can't leave, like Knockout said, you cannot leave that part out of it. That he actually wants to come in there with bad intentions. It comes down to just as simple as this. The punches he was getting hit with versus Lomachenko that he did not see, that he could not stop, those pull counters and everything that Lomachenko was doing, if that is Gervonta Davis, he goes down. When he got buckled in that 11th round or that 10th round, when he was far against the ropes and we thought Devin was going to go down, if that's Gervonta Davis, he is out of there. Gervonta Davis not going to give him time to recover and get back on his stance or none of that. And then like Knockout said, and like we saw in these videos, you'll have the referee being Adrian Broner coming in to stop the fight. That's how I see this fight, by either a devastating knockout or definitely a stoppage. But I don't see it going 12 rounds at all.
So you
All right,
see,
we got Rick Tim.
Absolutely.
I got
Go ahead, Rick
T-Shirts,
Tim.
Dragon's Assassin. I got NHA. I got 2 Cents Boxing. Y'all let some of them get in here. Rick, go ahead. What you have to say, bro?
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out the way. Check it out, man. This what I want to say about the whole PPV numbers and how many asses get put in the seats in whatever venues these events take place in. Hey, man, I really don't care too much about the numbers, the paydays, the pay-per-views. Just make the fights and let's get some real competition in there. So whether Frank and Tank or Dev and Ryan, whether they excel well or whether they be epic fails, man, I don't care. I just need Tank to stay undefeated. I need Dev to stay undefeated because the way they is unfolding right now with this Dev and Bill energy is, the world is against us. We some bad MFs. My son is gonna whoop anybody y'all put in front of him. Well, they making it personal with Ryan right now. So they talking religion, they talking race, they talking this tape. Man, handle your business, get Ryan out of there, and let's get you in taking now. So we 2019, 96 rounds ago, your last knockout, whether you at 108 when you see Tank next or not, Dev and Bill, make this fight happen, y'all. So all this chatter won't be, for no reason, that all this energy and emotions that we expending daily about these 2 particular fighters who ironically are scheduled to fight other people right now. But hey, man, I gotta hit this highway. I'm gonna holler, y'all.
Drive safe, man. We'll see you next time. He said something I wanted to talk about, bro. Damn, what did he say, Frank? It was something about Tank, Frank, Devin, and shit. I'll figure it out. Teach, what's up, man? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I actually like the move from Ryan. I think the video did what it was supposed to do. It clarified some of the claims and it hurt some feelings. So when you have a favorite boxer and you get personal with it, this is going to happen. It's all a part of the game. So Devin Haney fans can't be mad about this. To me, it also sells this fight, Ryan Garcia and the Dev fight. Even though it's off of Tank's name, I think it's a good promotional tactic because now I want to see what Dev does to Ryan and I want to see what Ryan does to Dev. They claim they could knock each other out, so that's what I want to see. Initially, I had it as a Devin Haney 12-round UD. But right now, I'm thinking Devin Haney's on a mission and he's gonna knock Ryan out.
Then you might want to go with your gut, dog. Go with your first thought, man.
Yeah, and
First thought, he ain't stopping Ryan, bro. The only way he's stopping Ryan is if Ryan really is gone in the fucking head, bro.
Yeah, I think Devin's on a mission right now. I think he has to prove something, and a knockout just seals it. So I think that's the plan. And then I want to say, this fight also sells. Well, this is a good promotion for the Devin Tank fight. Like, this fight has to happen now. Now that we've seen this video, it just has to happen.
100%.
And then,
yeah.
And when you think of it, Devin is a much bigger guy now, and that fight is going to be different than what we saw in the sparring. But then when it comes to the sparring match, what I would say is Tank was really beating up on Dev, right? And even though even though Dev won that fight, as they claim, I don't think Dev got off on Tank like Tank got off on him. Maybe Dev gave him a boxing lesson, but Dev never whooped his ass. So that's my take.
Already, hold on before I pass it to the next person. Let me go right here. Oh, it didn't post, so I'll go find it myself. Maybe I see it on here, but I don't see it. Dragon, what's up?
Salute knockout. Yeah, I've got Devin winning, beating Ryan.
Okay, there it is. Hey, this person right here. Come show me I'm a bum. Come show me I'm a bum. If y'all see this DGO, block him in my goddamn chat. Stop typing at me and hit the fucking link. I'll clear this panel off just for you and I'll roast your ass. How about that? How about that? Other than that, shut your whole ass up and watch from the sidelines, bro. Watch from the sidelines, because you won't get up here and talk no boxing with me. You always in the comments talking shit, but you won't never hit the link, though. Hit the link or your ass is in the shadow realm. And then if you hit the link, I'll unblock your ass and give you a wrench. But you're going to hit that link and you're going to talk to me. Go ahead, Dragon.
Yeah, man. They don't want to smoke with you, knockout. That's mad. But yeah, I've got Devin winning. For Devin to want this Tank fight, he has to stop Ryan. He can't make it go to 12 rounds. He has to make a point, because especially now this video's come out, he has to knock out Ryan. Because if he doesn't, and it's just a 12-round unanimous decision, bro, he's got no leverage for Tank. That's my take on it. He needs to actually stop him. Devin has to change his game plan for Ryan. So
so I hear you, bro. I disagree. I just think Devin needs a good win, a convincing win, and forget how he win, even if it's controversial or whatever. The most important thing is the fight needs to sell, bro. That's the most important thing. Like, he needs to win, yes. And if the more convincing he wins, the better. But even if it's a controversial win over Ryan Garcia, the main thing is, what do them live gate numbers look like? What do them pay-per-view numbers look like? Do everybody feel like they can make a profit off of it? Can the fighters get their money off of it? Can the promoters and the networks, can they get their money off of it? I don't think he needs to knock Ryan out. I just think the most important thing is this fight needs to fucking sell for the winner. Even if it's Ryan Garcia, for you to get a rematch with Tank. Even if it's Devin Haney, for you and Tank to fight in what's supposed to be this big, mega, huge fight. I think the fight needs to do numbers. They cannot, and I don't predict that it will, but they cannot have a situation where Tank Davis and Frank Martin sells more than them, which I think is what is exactly going to happen, because I think they're fucking up the promotion. That's why I'm on Ryan Garcia's helmet. That's why I'm on fucking Oscar De La Hoya's helmet, because this fight should be huge. This fight should be big. The only thing that I can see from my purview that they've successfully done is they successfully done a good job of promoting Gervonta Tank Davis. That's all. That's all I can see. They've successfully done a good job of promoting Tank Davis and building the what's the word? The legend, the aura, making him even more of a polarizing fighter and shit. Like this shit is turned into who got whooped by Tank Davis worse. Like that's what this shit is turned into.
I don't know. I highly disagree.
I agree with you on one part, KO.
Bro, 2 seconds.
I highly disagree.
Bro, what do you think? What do you think they should do to get the heat off Tank for their promotion? Knockout.
Impossible now.
They can't.
Who's talking about Tank?
Everybody, bro.
They talking
Everybody.
about nah. They talking
Bro,
about
They
Devin.
mentioned Tank name
I got
multiple
a
times at the
different
press
perspective
conference.
Who's
about
talking
it,
about
though.
Tank?
Listen, I witnessed the shit. I had 200 people in here on Thursday night. The day that Tank Davis, Devin Haney sparring footage dropped, my shit jumped up to 300 and something people. Just do boxing. I don't know if he's still in the building. Y'all go subscribe to my homie. Go check out his content. Just do boxing went live because that news dropped, that bombshell dropped. He went live while I was live, and he put Tank Davis, Devin Haney in his title about Tank stopping Devin Haney or not whooping Devin Haney ass. Just do had damn near 600 people in this chat. Now he do a great job. He's a great brother, but I don't think he'll mind me saying he don't usually have 600 people in his chat when he go live, bro. Every live stream, every video you've seen from every major content creator has been centered around Tank Davis and Devin Haney sparring session, not Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, bro.
But that's helping Devin. That's not helping Tank. That's helping Devin.
That ain't helping Devin none at all.
Yes, it
That
is.
put more pressure on him. That put more pressure
Nobody's
on him.
hold on. No, that's the point. You need that. That's drama. No one's talking about Tank just to be talking about Tank. They're talking about Devin.
John Dory, don't come up here and start lying.
No. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. They're talking about them hands Devin got. They're talking about the hands Devin got put on.
So it's not just that. There's more to it than just Devin getting smacked.
If sparring footage dropped of Tank fucking up somebody else, you think anyone would care?
Yes.
No, they wouldn't.
Absolutely.
It's because it's Devin Haney. That's why they're talking about it.
Came out and him beating Shakur Stevenson up, it'd go just as violent.
Oh, you had to pick Shakur Stevenson.
You said
really?
Anybody else?
Hold
I'm
on,
using
John,
your
let me
word.
get my 2
Anybody
cents
else?
in real quick.
Yeah, y'all let 2 cents go. She was here before.
I apologize.
They know it just trying to start some shit. Y'all know how you do. That's my
Look,
homie.
I came to work.
2 cents about the situation.
Go ahead, 2 cents. It's on you.
Okay, this is how I feel about the situation. I know Knockout feel differently, but this is what I think. As far as Ryan Garcia is going with all the antics, and we don't know if he taking it serious, and we don't know if he gonna drop out. I think people like that. Like they attract to that to see if this person is gonna really make it, if this person is gonna be able to complete and finish the goal with all of the things they got going on. Kind of like the AB effect. AB was clowning, drinking, doing all this stuff. He had a huge fan base and people that continue to support him no matter what he was doing or what he was going through. Even to this day, AB can sell out somewhere because people just want to see what he gonna do and how he's gonna perform and what's gonna happen. And the fact that Ryan Garcia is not a black fighter and he's acting like that and doing that, I think that has an even different interest of people being interested in Ryan and seeing what he's gonna do. As far as the sparring tape goes, I think that once that sparring tape drop, I feel like it's marketing a whole bunch of different things at one time. And let me tell you why. I think one, you got the Devin and Tank. People been talking about that. Bill Haney been called out for his lies. And let me say, it takes you got to be very careful with people that lie about something you can find out the truth about. Anyway, and so I think that I know Knockout like, well, they only talking about Tank, they ain't talking about the fight, but nobody is talking about that sparring tape without talking about Devin and Ryan on the 20th. People want to see Devin fight and what Devin's going to do. I know he looked bad in the tape, but that's going to want to make people see how good he looks now, in my opinion, because he was so young then. And then you got Frank and Tank fight coming up. It's going to garner interest in that fight, and people are going to anticipate that fight even more because they're going to want to see Tank fight. And the narrative is out there that he's fighting his biggest competition, whatever side you on, and they're going to want to see how he looks because they were so young back when that footage dropped. And then also for the Tank and Haney fight in the future, it's gaining more anticipation about that because now people are like, oh, I really wonder what this fight is going to look like. And who's to say in the future they won't drop the other half of the footage where, quote unquote, Devin was getting off on Tank. So I think
you might be right.
I think that this tape is a great, like, Floyd, I know people feel like he being messy or petty, but to me, it was a great marketing. If you look at it from a marketing standpoint, it's great. You're literally marketing 3 different fights at one time. Ryan is
Right.
literally out here selling this fight because you don't know how successful he's going to be. And that's what makes people watch. And that's what makes people want to know. And I've also seen about 2 different posts on the blogs, the Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked, about this fight. And usually when I see fights on blogs, they do pretty decent numbers. So from a marketing standpoint, I know Knockout, you feel like it's taking attention away from the fight, but my 2 cents, I think it's doing the complete opposite.
You make a compelling
Totally
argument.
agree. Totally agree.
Okay, if I chime in on that.
Let me correct myself. Hold
I gotta-
on. Just
I gotta
had
run,
2,000 people in this chat, and when he went live talking about Tank and Devin sparring, the man got 40,000 views just by talking about that and going live the day that it dropped. I do want to respond to 2 cents and what she said. Shout out to Mr. Turner with the 5-piece in the suit that says, Tank said, I want you to hit me. I want to feel your power. That's not normal. Plus, I believe Tank has a higher IQ than Dev. It's not going past 6. Now he'll last past 6, I think. Shout out to Emmanuel Carter with the 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat, just showing love in the super chat. He ain't even say nothing. Frequent flyer with the 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat for at 2 cents boxing and holding her own in this boxing space. Although I think she has a crush on Ryan and love to see him jump up. Hashtag.
What up, Frequent?
This is what I say. I hear what you're saying. All I know is at this point, Devin Haney and Regis Progress sold more tickets than what Devin and Ryan have sold so far. At this point, Regis and Devin has sold like 12, 13,000 tickets. Ryan and Devin have only sold 10,000 tickets. And all that shit sounds good, but I need to see what those numbers do and what they look like. I just don't see how you promote this fight, because for all of the sparring session, we still see Arnold Barboza up there at the press conference. We still see Ryan looking like a cokehead. We still saw Devin ask Ryan, "Are you even gonna show up to the fight?" And Ryan wouldn't even answer him. Started playing Coco Melon and shit. We still see all of this shit too. Ryan didn't show up to the post press conference interview. So we'll see. At this point, I want Ryan to make it to the fight. Then once I see the night of the fight that he made it to the fight, then I'm gonna want it to do really good numbers so he can make the sport of boxing be better and hopefully build the Tank and Devin Haney fight. So
hey, 2 cents.
I hear you. I don't see it having that effect because the tickets ain't sold out. Like they're supposed to, like in a big fight with Earl and Bud, with Tank and Ryan, with Canelo and Jamel. The minute the tickets went on sale, they sold out. Because all of the secondary market was buying them bitches so they could try to sell them and make money. They sold out. They still haven't sold out yet, and they've been on sale for 3-4 days. They still haven't sold out yet. They're supposed to sell out quick, and then you have to go to StubHub or SeatGeek or Vivid Seats to go get them motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, all this YouTube talk, the blogs, the social media and shit, that sound good. But I know we got a fighter that did 1.7 million live gate with Devin Haney and Regis. We know Ryan did barely $1 million in his last live gate in Texas, and we got 2 California kids fighting over there in New York. We'll see. Right. We'll see how it goes.
Let me say this important part.
I think Tank bigger, man. That's just my thought.
Right. Let me say this important part. The reason why it's not going to do better than Frank and Tank is for this one reason, y'all. 2 cents. I agree with everything you said. But this where it gets tricky at. Dragon the Assassin is not from this country. Dragon from the Assassin, I believe, is from the UK or over there, right? Yeah. They don't have to pay for it over there. Frank and Tank, you're going to have to probably pay for over there. That's going to be the biggest difference. They're only making it American, so they're putting all the pressure on the American fan base, and that's where it's going to be the disaster at. Because Knockout said. It's sandwiched in between a bunch of other high-profile pay-per-view events.
But that's on the promotion. That ain't. You get what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with it.
You're right about that.
Was talking about the gate.
But that's going.
It's not even just that.
At the end of the day,
they know UK and
it's only a select few people that's gonna buy Devin and Ryan and Canelo and Munguia. If that's the fight that Canelo fight, it's only a few people that's gonna do both, right? Barney, what's up, Barney? I see you in the building. Salute. So and then you gotta believe that history tells you if they have their choice, if you can only buy one, most people are gonna buy the Canelo fight, so that's gonna hurt their numbers. The UFC event is 1 week before them. The big 300, whatever the fuck it is, that's before them. That's gonna hurt their numbers. Then they live gate is gonna be hurt by these diehard Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fans. They all based out of Cali, y'all. You gotta go across the country, either driving or catch a flight. You gotta buy a hotel. You gotta buy the tickets that's hot in the motherfucker. You gotta pay for food, and you gotta fly back or you gotta drive back.
And New York expensive as shit too.
Okay, what
Hey,
about the
KO.
fact? What about this considering?
Remember, Earl and Bud was talked about here on YouTube, on the blogs, on fucking little social sites and shit. That shit was talked about more than anything. Anything on YouTube, bro. If you talked about Earl and Bud before they were fighting, you gonna have more people in your chat than anything else. And if you fucked around and you went live trying to talk about the fights of that week, but somebody else went live talking about Earl and Bud, nigga, your numbers is gonna suffer if they live at the same time as you. But when it came to the fight, they under fucking performed. It didn't
What
match
about the fact?
So we just gotta wait to see. I don't.
But when it comes down to the
What
pay-per-view,
about the fact that Ryan's fan base is not a boxing fan
I'm
base?
legit willing to bet y'all that Tank and Frank sell more, man.
Yeah, but when it comes to
I doubt
pay-per-view
it. I doubt
when
it.
it comes to
I doubt it because of this. Ryan Garcia
nah, you
doesn't have a
tripping.
boxing fans. He has outside fans. And right now, they're being agitated because of the antics. He's having like a Britney Spears moment. If you don't think these motherfuckers gonna eat this shit up, they about to really go hard. Now the gate, I try to buy some tickets for that fight. That shit's expensive as hell.
Hey, fellas,
Like God dog, that shit's hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I'm about to dip. That's why I'm trying to get my last word. I'm about to leave. All I was trying to say to you guys, and I want you guys' opinion on this, man. Let's not forget this nigga Ryan quit like a bitch from a body shot, bro. When I was in high school, we used to go to war. Now, mind you, I grew up I'm an 80s baby. I grew up when we was fighting. Bro, California niggas moved out here in Colorado. All the gang shit was going on. We was fighting. And if you sunk down to another nigga by a body shot, that tells me you a bitch. Now, let me ask you something. I'm asking you real man, real shit. Is that type of nigga you want getting a scrap with a dark alley? Somebody trying to kill you? Now, I know it's
No, I
boxing.
think we all. I think we all. I think we all.
I think I do better than niggas who shoot up each other.
I think we all agree, Ryan. If we had our choice between Ryan, Devin, Tank, Shakur, I think Tank, Devin, Shakur be way at the top of that list over Ryan, bro.
Yes, sir.
Anyways,
man, hey, listen. All y'all kings have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all stay blessed.
You do the same. You do the same, Maurice. You always
I'll get
welcome.
with y'all Monday, K. When everybody goes live, I'll get with y'all Monday,
man. Take it easy, dog. All right, Jay Nori, go ahead and say what you were saying, bro. What was you saying,
like
dog?
with all due respect, my guy, like Ryan Garcia, soft as he is, he kicks ass for a living. That's different than gangbanging. But like, I think it's gonna do well because I think the gate's gonna suffer a bit because of the location change. I do believe that, but I feel like the pay-per-view numbers are gonna they're gonna be close to, I would say between 5 or 7.
That would be good.
And if the social media push gets really crazy, we don't know what the hell they're gonna do. Like this is really building up. This feels like the Rolly and Tank rollout. Now if Rolly had like a higher like goddamn, if Rolly had like a higher public figure, if he was a more esteemed public figure in the boxing, then that could have been way bigger numbers because that was a crazy rollout. This feels like that. Well, you don't know what the hell is going on. So Ryan's way bigger than Rolly, and he got social media tapped. Devin, he moving up there too. I mean, he not like too far behind Tank and them guys. So I feel like this is gonna do well on pay-per-view, better than the game.
I don't know about that. My expectations, bro. If it do 300 to 400,000 pay-per-views and do like a 10 million plus live gate, I think that's a W. I think that's a W, bro. But this 700 shit, nah, bro.
See, the only thing about pay-per-views nowadays, though,
I just think that's all social media push. That's not boxing fans pushing that. That's social media push.
But with pay-per-views nowadays, though, you gotta really be willing to support the fighter because for real, like you can go get the fight for free anywhere on any live stream. Like people sell because people really want to support who they want to support, and if they don't want to support Devin or Ryan, they're gonna still watch the fight. They're just not gonna pay for it.
It
So
might
it's
not
really
even be
tricky.
about that though.
It's
It might not
really
even be
tricky
about
now.
that.
It's really
So,
tricky
so let
nowadays,
me
though.
let me let me run this down, y'all, because I like Jay Nor. You bring up a lot of good points, bro, and so did 2 Cents Boxing. And I hear y'all. Social media push, Ryan casual fan base, all of that shit. Okay, bro, I got y'all on that. Now let's talk about what could hurt the fight, bro, because all of those things are things that can help it. I'm with you. It's just, to me, there's overwhelming evidence that they're giving signs that they don't think the fight is gonna do big and that they don't think it's gonna sell. Number one, if Golden Boy and DAZN thought the fight was as big as y'all saying that it could be, then they would sell it outside of America. That's gonna hurt their numbers. They literally are cutting themselves off at the fucking feet by only making it on pay-per-view at America. So what does that tell the people? Like, damn, so you think UK fans are better than me? You think that fucking people across the ocean is better than me? Why the fuck won't y'all sell this shit worldwide? So you're already sending a bad message there. So what are some people gonna do? Man, shit, y'all giving it to them for free over there. Fuck it. I'm gonna get this shit for free too. What's the other thing that makes a great pay-per-view card? The undercard. We a month out and we don't even know who Arnold Barboza is fighting. They put this motherfucker on stage to let us know that he might be filling in for Ryan Garcia. So that could fuck up the fight. The undercard to the fight. You got those things going on. You got Ryan Garcia publicly letting you know he think the fucking tickets are too high. Instead of selling the fight, he's letting you know, man, these goddamn tickets are too high. Y'all need to lower these prices. So what is a fan gonna do? The motherfucker in the main event don't even think it's worth it. So what the fuck I'm gonna buy it for? Fuck, I look like.
So is it safe to say that
Casuals are
if this
showing up for the
fight
main
don't
event,
do
though.
good numbers,
Let me
it's not
finish.
because of the fighters, it's because
Let me
of the
finish.
promotion?
Let me
The
finish.
casuals
So
are
you
showing
have-
up for the main
let-
event, not the
let me finish.
undercard.
I'm giving you all the things that's going against it right now. So you have that going on. Then you have the fighter publicly admitting that he tried to pull out the fight, further making us question whether or not this shit is real. The motherfucker said, if I could fight in Vegas and May the 4th, why wouldn't I want to do that? But I love New York, though. Like, he's saying these types of things while telling us that it's going to be the biggest fight at the same time. So the contradiction of the promotion, the fact that they're fucking up the rollout and only selling the shit in one area, can all be things to deter their number. If it's such a great product, you want Mexico, Canada, fucking UK, over there in Japan and Europe and all that. You want them to be able to buy it too, but you're giving it to them for free and charging us. So all of their numbers are going to have to be based on the digital market here in America. On a Saturday night, on April the 20th, 420, when motherfuckers could be out getting some good shit to smoke on, getting some food, shopping and shit. Good luck with that. On top of, you got two people who did their biggest live gates on the West Coast and you moving them over to the East Coast. It's a lot of shit going on with this fight to show that the social media hype and shit, okay, that's good, but Ryan Ben had social media and he only took advantage of that shit one fucking time. So does Devin bring that same shit that Tank was able to bring, where the people with Ryan really showed up and bought the shit? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I want to see it do good. I want to see it do well. I hope that it does at least 300,000 in a $10 million live gate. Anything else is going to be a huge failure, in my personal opinion, bro. And you
Okay,
can't
yo, I
trust
agree with you.
you can't
I
trust
agree with you on that.
Golden Boy, bro. So y'all got to,
Well,
like, I hear what y'all saying, but it's a lot of shit that's showing, because y'all say this shit, then 2 weeks from now, what if Ryan Garcia pull out the fight?
I
So if
highly
he pull
doubt
out, they
the
got a
fight.
problem because we don't know the details of that Sandor Martin thing. So even if Ryan pulled out, he's still the mandatory. Barboza couldn't really step in, could he?
He dropping
So
rap
there's
videos,
that.
bro.
Y'all be killing me with the
Yeah.
Sandor Martin shit, man. This
Well,
guy's
well,
not
he
gonna.
been
He's
he
not
been the
getting the
mandatory
fight.
for the WBC since before Haney
The
fought
motherfucker
Prograis.
dropping a rap
They
video,
had to put a deal in place for this fight to even take place.
letting you motherfuckers know that
Mauricio
he ain't
Sullivan announced that.
serious. When
There's
did the nigga
always a
have
deal
time? When
possible
did
to
he have
make.
time to go to the studio, bro?
I'm gonna say this, y'all.
When
It
did
ain't
he
Sandor
no.
ain't get Sandor Martin will never fight Devin Haney. There's always gonna be a deal in
No,
place.
fuck all that. When did Ryan Garcia have time to go to the fucking studio, bro?
That's why
Come
his
on,
voice
knockout. It
sounds
don't
like that.
take that long to record a song.
Man, he got time to do something. His voice is hoarse. I don't know what the fuck this man
Come
doing.
on, bro.
Hey,
That's the
listen,
same
y'all.
voice he had on that track he
You
was spitting.
got Devin Haney publicly questioning whether or not this nigga gonna show up, bro.
But that's part of it.
All right,
That's
bro.
the drama.
And if you
It's
know,
not a stale build. I mean, we haven't had a crazy
But
rollout
it
like this
hurts
in
the
a
fight
while.
though.
you know anything
I
about
haven't
how
seen it hurt any
go,
fight in a long time. You tell me what
It
fight
hurts the
that a
fight
crazy.
because look at
if
it.
you know anything about how ticket sales go, if you ever tried to buy tickets and resell them yourself, because I've done that shit a lot. If you know anything about the secondary ticket market, big events, they sell out the moment they drop because people are trying to buy that shit up because they feel like they can sell them motherfuckers for a profit.
Yeah.
The event ain't even sold out yet. That
Be-
place holds 18,000 people, bro. 18 to
because
20,000.
people don't even know.
They've
Let me
only
say
sold,
this though,
they've
Knockout.
only sold half. They've only sold about half, 10,000 tickets, bro.
I
Because they
think
don't even know if there's going to be a full
All
card.
I'm
Nobody want to
all
travel
I'm
across the
saying
country
is
for that.
Then they can make money because the prices are already fucked up the price point because they already too high. So I can't buy these bitches and then try to sell them for a profit. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's a lot of signs y'all ain't paying attention to. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm telling y'all, success, man, I hope they do between 300, 400,000 pay-per-views and at least a $10 million live gate.
I agree with you.
That's why a lot of boxing
John,
matches.
let me get this off.
Go
I
ahead,
agree with
T-Cent.
you, Knockout, but it seems to me like what you're saying is if this fight doesn't do good numbers, it's not the fight or it's not the fighters, it's the promotion. Because from my understanding, it's for the promotion to go around and foster deals with the SeatGeeks and the StubHubs in order to sell the tickets. So if they not even handling the location right and this right, they probably didn't handle that right either. So
no, but here's the thing, 2 cents, and then I'll let you finish cooking. What I would say to that, just that first part of what you said, when you call yourself the face of boxing, and you call yourself that one, and this is your era and shit, that shit
Right.
don't matter. You that guy, right?
Right.
Because guess what? Guess what? If Tank and Frank is having this issue, ain't nobody gonna put it on the promoters. What they gonna tell you? Tank ain't no fucking star. Tank ain't shit. Tank ain't the star y'all said he was. Nah, you the face of boxing, right? It's your era, right? Floyd Mayweather, you retired him, right? This your era. No, that's
but that
on
just
you.
goes to show being the face of boxing takes more than just your skill. It takes the proper team, it takes a lot to be the face of boxing. So that's why when Haney keeps saying he the face of boxing, it's like, dude, you don't have all the elements and components in place to even be that.
Hey, 2
I'm
Cents, let me
just
tell y'all
saying.
this.
Look, let me jump back in real quick.
Real quick, man. Let me catch the super chat. Shout out to the homie SP Field 04 with the 5 pieces in super chat. Say Devin can get knocked out, and the YouTube channels that are part of the Haney camp and his fans will say the fighter knocking Devin out ducked him. Rolo, you crazy as hell, Rolo, bro. I want the fucking fight to sell. Why do you think I'm on Ryan Helmet, bro? Like I want the fight to sell. Y'all are crazy as hell. The more stars in boxing, the better, bro. Like we need boxing to generate revenue. Like
Hey, y'all,
we need them to make money. If Devin and Ryan can't be profitable, then that's a bad sign for the sport, bro. We need more people.
I'm seeing the profits. I mean, you gotta look up them prices. They sold 10,000 of those goddamn tickets. Them tickets are high as shit.
let me tell you this, John.
They easily made $3 million from the gate.
A lot of
from
those
that alone.
maybe 7,000 or 8,000 of those tickets are your StubHubs, your SeatGeeks, and all that. You have to wonder if they can sell them back because they're gonna try to sell them for more. But if they have to drop the price for less than what they sold them for, it's not good, bro. That's gonna make.
But they buy them at a discount too.
I went straight to the source, and them shits is high. Though.
Hey, y'all, it's no way. Hold on, y'all. Let me say this point. It's no way that this fight does very well, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, it's the network it's on. I don't know too many people that's not hardcore boxing fans that have the Zone app. That's first of all. Second of all, y'all can't name me a fight that has done well, that was a major fight that did over 200, 300,000 pay-per-view buys that wasn't that was free everywhere besides America. They're literally making sure that it doesn't do well. Y'all can't name me one fight. Not one fight that has happened in recent history.
Do you think 500,000 people in America are buying this shit?
No, absolutely not. They won't. Knockout. Name me a fight, Knockout, where it sold 200,000 or more and it was only available in America. It's not happening. It's not happening.
The Zone is not a good platform.
I got a question.
What's the bar? Anyway?
What's the bar?
The bar is just one shot in heaven between Tank and Ryan for some reason.
The bar to
I'm
me,
just saying,
the bar to
pay-per-view
me
wise.
is, the bar to me is, okay, when you put these two together, can you guys at least generate a $10 million live gate? Can the live gate generate $10 million? And then the pay-per-views, can you do more than what Tank and Rolly did there? Because Tank and Rolly fought at the Barclays. So if you can do a $10 million live gate, okay, you beat their live gate. If you can sell over 300,000 pay-per-views, okay, you beat their shit. Devin and Ryan should do better than Tank and Rolly. If they can do that, then that is good, bro. That would be a very good start. Now, if they can outsell Tank and Frank, which I don't see happening because of the structure of the way they doing this shit, you already losing by only selling it in America, and PBC gonna sell that shit every fucking where the Amazon Prime is offered. So you're already losing that battle. But anyway, let's say that they can outsell them. Oh, that's a huge W. That's a huge W for them. But at minimum, bro, $10 million live gate would be great with about 300,000 pay-per-views. That's a success. Anything less than a $10 million live gate is gonna be bad, bro.
I
don't think the Zone is a good platform for pay-per-view anyway. Does anybody know like the largest pay-per-view somebody's done at the Zone? Because from my understanding, when they had
Canelo, just pull any Canelos.
How many numbers? What are we talking about?
The most I think he sold over there 2 cents was like 500,000, 600,000.
Nah,
I don't think the Zone is not known for that,
crazy. 1.2 Triple G.
Yeah, he did a mill with Triple G.
I forgot about that, y'all.
Besides Canelo, anybody else?
But
the highest other one was Jake Paul doing like 500,000.
Yeah, always saying it has that capability, and
but John Dory,
Jake Paul did some crazy numbers.
Overseas, they weren't free overseas. That's the difference.
But the overseas is not the ones buying those fights. Trust me.
Yes, they are. Yeah, absolutely, they are. Absolutely, they are.
I don't think Canelo's the 1.2 because of overseas.
When the Tank and
not with those prices.
When the Tank and Ryan fight was announced and it was put on the Zone, a lot of it was sold out fast. I can assure you that. Right about now, there's not much pause at the moment for Devin, Haney, and Ryan. Right about now, I'm telling you that now as a fact.
Straight from the horse's mouth, y'all. There it goes.
Look at all the.
This is an American fight. The UK fans is not going to be that interested.
If you
Americans are barely interested.
If you're a casual fan, right? If you're a casual fan looking to go to a sports event, you got the UFC event April 13th. You got Devin Haney April 20th. You got the NFL draft first round on the April the 25th in Detroit. You got Canelo Alvarez fighting May 4th. I mean, that's a lot, bro.
You even got the first PBC card on March 30th, which is 2 weeks before.
If I could chime in real quick,
and the NBA playoffs is starting around that time.
2 seconds. There's a lot of youngers and youths that like Ryan Garcia in the UK, and that's where with them there's a lot of interest, but there's not interest at the moment. But I'm not saying it won't pick up, but it's Ryan Garcia that they'll be relying on in the UK for the casual fans.
Yeah, this is a casual fan fight. There's not going to be a lot of hardcore fans checking in on this fight. This is a new generation. All those people that bought Tank and Ryan.
That's what I wanted to ask. I'm glad I got.
You're getting those fans for this fight. This is not a hardcore boxing fight.
I'm glad I got this super chat down here. Shout out to the homie Victor with the 10 pieces of super chat. Says salute KO GTD Frank fight gonna do just fine. Yeah, I believe it is too. Shout out to Bud Jablonski with the 2 pieces of super chat. Says Frank's about to give Tank his first L. Hashtag pending. I mean, that's your opinion, man. You know, we'll see. I can't wait to see the fight. But this
isn't only a casual fan fight.
What's up with some of y'all? Some people being so mad about the Tank and Devin sparring footage that now they want Frank to win the fight against Tank. What's up with that?
They hate.
Feelings got involved. What else?
I mean, once again, that's the great marketing of the fight. Now people gonna want to anticipate and see it.
I didn't really think the tape was that bad. I don't know what's to be emotional about.
I don't know why you would say that.
But this was the question.
All Tank did was get off 3 uppercuts and tap his mitts for 2 minutes. I mean, what?
Man, you crazy.
He barely even stumbled him.
He punched that boy like
Finish the
20
job,
times.
Nord.
I mean,
You know
he had
what was the
to
most
he had
the
to
most
push his
odd
head down to
thing?
get him to
They
even get off his. He had to push his head down to even move his
John
foundation.
Nord
Y'all,
got them
and
Stevie Wonder
somehow
glasses
they
on.
had Devin in
and
there like
somehow
that
you
meme saying fight back. They was
The
about to
most
Out of
throw
there,
in the
Dev.
towel
the
on
Get
that.
out
most
of there,
odd
Dev.
thing the
Dev,
Get
get
most
out of
out of
odd
there,
there.
thing about
Dev.
that
Get
video
out of there.
was that
tell me.
Get
Adrian
out of
Broner
there,
was
Dev.
the
I'll
only
prove my
person with
point.
sense
Tell
enough
me a
to jump
time
in the
that
ring
Tank
and
hit
stop
him.
that fight.
Tell me a
That
time
was the
that
most
Tank hit
odd
him
thing about that
clean and
video.
actually stumbled him.
You,
As
you
soon as
didn't hear that
Adrian
When
person
Broner came in
screaming and
the
kick
before
up?
as
AB
soon
got
as
in the
Adrian
ring,
Broner
he
came in
had
the
been
ring.
knocked out on his
Time.
feet. Did you see his
Stumbling,
body go
Exactly.
limp?
No,
stumbling
this
around.
lady
All
had
he
screamed,
I ain't see
pick
him
him
get
up
knocked
right
out on
before
his feet.
AB jumped in. Right before AB jumped in, you hear
He
somebody
was never
screaming,
knocked
pick
out
him
on
up.
his feet. He was never knocked out on his feet.
matter
So
of
why
fact,
they saying
Tank was
Never.
pick him
pushing
up
his head.
then?
When AB jumped in, Tank was pushing his head down.
Bro,
And
he was
somebody was
Because
falling
he
screaming,
was
pick
forward.
him
slumped
up.
Devin hit him.
over.
I mean,
Was
Tank hit
pushing his
Devin and
head
Devin
down.
fell forward. If
No,
Tank
He
You
he
would
was
have
know,
moved
pushed his
slumped
out the
head
way,
over,
he
down.
would have
bro.
the
fell.
only
Pushed his
time you
head
push a
down.
fighter's head down is when you don't want to catch
He didn't
the
push his
shoot
head
back.
down.
So
Look
wait, let me
back
ask
at
y'all
it.
a
Right
question.
after
have y'all,
Tank
Let
went
me
hold
ask
into
on,
that
everybody
real
a
shot, he
quick.
fell
question.
Have
forward.
y'all seen
Never
fights stop?
wobbled or
Have y'all
stumbled
seen
or
fights
nothing.
for? Have y'all seen fights stop for a lot less?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They
The
Not
not
a big
Barroso
stopping
fight.
fight.
Devin and Tank.
Not
They
a
not
big
stopping
fight.
Devin and Tank
So let
because he
me
pushed
wait.
his
Let me
head
make 2
down.
points
Get
real
People
out of
quick.
here.
complained about
Let me
Canelo and
make 2
Kirkland
points.
being stopped
Let
Come
me
too.
on,
make
man.
2 points.
He didn't even stumble him.
Yes, Yes, he
Not
Yes, he
one
did.
did.
Let me make
time.
2 points real
No,
quick.
he didn't.
When have you
Let me
seen a
So,
make
fighter
2
take
points.
that many shots and not
Why
fight
was
back?
Devin why was Devin running around the ring if he
Bro,
wasn't hurt?
you know that was edited though.
Because that
So
body
he
shot, that was
didn't.
a clean body
Come
shot.
on,
That's
that's
the
a
only
That
thing
clean
wasn't
that
that
hurt
finish.
wasn't
him.
edited enough to cut that out.
It
Look,
was.
Tank was
Yes, it
before
going on
AB
was,
had
all
man.
jumped
out.
in, he took like
It,
25
Why
it
was
was.
straight
he
shots,
running
not
around the
edited.
ring if he wasn't hurt?
Do
That
you
clean
think
body
Haney
shot,
did
but
more
them
than that?
Why
headshots,
did
them
wait? Let me ask.
headshots wasn't doing a goddamn thing.
Why
That
did
body shot
AB
was the only
jump in
thing
the
that
ring?
hurt him.
Why
I
did
hate having
AB
to
jump in
defend
the ring?
He
Haney.
Number
hit him with
one,
a couple
So
good
and
shots.
what
He
you're
why?
never
saying
hurt.
is what you're saying is when he got hit where he didn't have any protection, that's when he got hurt.
Yeah, it was a clean body shot.
Oh, okay.
We
So
What
gotta
about
give
so
him
when
Okay,
Tank
that.
was on the ropes and hit him with them two uppercuts? He didn't
what
come
the
forward
headshot?
after
How do
that.
you think the headshots feel
But
when
he
you
ain't move him
have
either.
no headgear on?
He
Hey,
moved
yo, I'm
back.
about to get up out of here. Yo,
All
He
keep
right,
had
peace,
then.
Tank on the
y'all.
ropes.
peace out,
I
D.
And
peace,
Tank
bro.
hit him and
Later,
moved him
Dean.
back with them two uppercuts. Haney didn't press him after that.
He took a step back and he
You
didn't
don't
get stumbled
know the
either.
clip that we don't even know if he pressed
Why?
back
Why
because
was
the shit was so
Adrian? You know
gawky.
it had
He
to be
kept
bad
jumping.
if Adrian Broner was the only one in the whole gym with sense enough to stop the fight. AB. Why would
That's AD for
AB
you.
of all
AB
people
does
jump in the
AB does
ring
AB
and stop
things.
the fight
AB's
if
a
it
wild. He's a
wasn't
wild dude.
if he
He
wasn't
lost it
hurt?
at the end of the
And
day.
why
I,
was they screaming pick him up if he wasn't hurt?
all I'm
You hear
saying
somebody
is,
He was never
scream
on the
that
ground.
clearly
We
before
see him go
AB
to the
jumped in.
ground.
all I'm
When
saying
did
is,
we
you
see
can
him go to
tell
the
that the
ground?
video was edited, and you see why. Because you can
That
tell that
has
Tank
nothing
punched.
to do with the
Hold
shot,
on, hold on.
John.
I got you.
Exactly.
You can see why it was edited because Tank obviously punched himself out because he wasn't moving Devin. You can tell after that little flurry was over, he got pieced up after that. You
If he
can
wasn't
absolutely tell.
moving Devin, why was Devin all around the ring then?
I told you, he got hit with a clean body shot.
So
You get
are
hit with a
you
clean body
saying that
shot, you
in
got to
order for
regroup.
Devin
With
to beat
every
Tank, he
single
got to be
with
tired
every
and
single
pieced
cut
up?
of it?
Bro. All I know is this, and I'll leave it at this. If that was a real fight and that happens in a real fight, there is no second part.
Exactly.
That's your opinion.
Okay,
That's your opinion.
there is no second part. There's no judge that's allowing you you to look like that in the ring, get hit on like that, not throwing back, running around the ring, get hit to where you pause on your fucking feet, and they gonna stop it. It's over.
All due respect, KO. That was edited.
That fight.
Those are video. Those are clips.
If you stop that fight, that's a bivel stoppage.
Let me cut in right quick.
That wasn't nonstop action. Those are edited clips.
Hey, let me cut in right quick.
That's not how the fight goes.
Even with the edits, there's some deductive reasoning we can do. If the fight, because look at it. What did Devin do to keep him off him? Tank wouldn't have been able to do that if the thing was going back and forth. What did Devin do to keep him off him? And even then,
clips of action.
Even then, we got
action.
Okay, well let me ask this: would you say Devin is a better fighter now than he was back then?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so look at what happened with Lomachenko. Lomachenko pressed him so much he was telling his dad he don't know what to do in the corner.
But Lomachenko
the pressure that Tank applied was more than what Lomachenko did.
Facts.
The pressure Tank applied was more than what Lomachenko did 9 years ago with that. So you think Devin struggling with less pressure now was handling back then? When he's supposed to
Yeah,
be a better
He
fighter
won the
now?
money.
y'all
He won the money,
sipping
so
the
he has to
Kool-Aid.
wrestle pretty good.
This footage should scare y'all. I don't know. What are y'all looking at? Tank don't fight like this anymore. That don't scare
So why is
y'all?
he getting knockouts?
Because he's an entertainer. He
What do you
can't
mean?
go in there and just
Hold on,
hurry up
bro.
and
Hold
take a
on.
Speaking to
KO.
his opponents.
I
I'm
don't. I,
trying to listen to y'all and let y'all
If he
go,
fight
but
like that, he gonna gas himself up.
we're not going to say that. Tank does fight like that. He fought Leo Santa Cruz like that. He fought Mario Barrios like that. He fights
How?
like that when he needs to break distance. Yep. He fights like that when he needs to step on the gas. When he fights somebody that's using reach, that's using length, he's gonna go to his front foot. When he's fighting somebody that feels like they're strong, he's gonna go to his back foot, let them wear themselves out, use his boxing, and walk them in the shots. But if he sees that all
Exactly.
you're trying to do is fight off your back foot and use your jab, he's gonna take the jab away from you. He's gonna walk to you and he's gonna make you fight inside. He fought on his front foot against Pedraza. He fought on his front foot against Mario Barrios. He fought on his front foot against Leo Santa Cruz. Like I don't.
What
He
I
fought.
And Tank can
what
do
I
both.
what
And
I
Tank
mean
can
he
do
don't.
both. With
He
Devin,
stayed
you
in
see
the
he don't
pocket and
like the
fought on his.
inside.
He stayed in
Devin
the
do
pocket
fight
and
in the
fought on
inside.
his.
What are you talking
Hold
about?
on. He stayed on his pocket and fought on his front foot against Hector Luis Garcia. He was right there in the pocket, not moving backwards, not using movement, walked to him with his earmuffs and walked to him, giving him a shoulder roll, walking behind, counter punching, using a nice little stiff power jab, looking to land that left hand and that right hook, slipping Hector shots down to the body. If you try to use distance on him, he will go down, he will walk you down. And you have to understand there isn't a single fighter that Tank Davis has fought that he is going to be as motivated for than Devin Haney. He is going to fight with a lot of passion. He's going to have a fucking high sense of motivation and proving motherfuckers wrong. And he's going to work harder in that camp than he did in any other camp. And the thing about Tank Davis is that he's highly unpredictable. That motherfucker might come out and fight off his back foot. He might come out and then motherfucking just use lateral movement for 3 rounds straight. He may come out and start pressing your ass. You don't know what to do with him. But we all know that Devin is going to try to use his jab and try to keep distance on Tank the whole goddamn time. So at the end of the day, bro, to say that he don't fight like that no more, he do. Barrios was the last time that he had to, because Barrios is 6 feet tall with a 70-some inch arm reach, and he was trying to use his goddamn jab. Now, if Devin Haney tries to do that, he'll fight him like that. If Devin tries to get aggressive,
He can't fight him like that.
Sometimes, bro. He can do the thing that y'all don't want to give that man is you talk about his power. Oh, he only do this regular shit. He only knock motherfuckers out. You can literally go to multiple fights and see that young man doing multiple different things to get the job done in multiple different fights. On top of and ending with his last few knockouts. When you look at the Rolly Romero knockout, when you look at the Hector Luis Garcia knockout,
Rolly ran into that shit. He did that shit on accident.
when you look at the Ryan Garcia knockout, when you look at the Mario Barrios knockout, so Mario Barrios, Hector Garcia, Ryan Garcia, and fucking Rolly Romero, all of them got knocked out in the middle of throwing a combination that they were having success with earlier in the fight.
Them dudes ain't Devin.
Everything that got them knocked out was the shit that they thought they were having success with. And this guy right here, if my takes are laughable, bro, then you can do 2 things. You can get the fuck out, number 1, or you can hit my link and you can show me my takes are laughable. I'll clear everyone off the panel, and you can give me one of my laughable takes, and we can cook on it, and we can see who really know what the fuck they're talking about. How about that? Since your name is Lobito's Boxing Breakdowns, come break some shit down with me and show the world you know more than me. It's 314 people in here. They love to see you show me. It's a lot, because a lot of these 314 people, they ain't even commenting. They fucking haters watching from the sideline. So they love to watch you cook me, and then they go back and make fun of it and make clips about it and make live streams and videos about it. So why don't you come show me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? How about that? How about you come show me? You're invited to come show me. I'll clear the whole panel just for your ass. How about that?
Thomas Hill.
Let me know.
He a troll knockout. He a troll.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Nothing but your knockout. You was on point with everything you just said.
I see your point. I'm just saying he don't have that same act. He's not active like that anymore. The Barrios fight, like he had to catch Barrios in like moments, and Devin is way more skilled than Barrios.
But
He's
John,
not gonna make.
he fights how he needs to
Y'all
fight.
gotta
He
stop
adjusts to
this.
the fight.
Y'all gotta stop this.
Yo,
We
y'all,
not. We
y'all,
not.
y'all,
We
y'all want to
not.
slack
No, it's
on
not.
Tank's ring
Not way
IQ
more.
just because
We
he
gotta
got
stop
knockout
this.
power.
Not way more.
We gotta stop this. If y'all want Tank to get that kind of, y'all want Tank to get that kind of value in his fighting style, then he has to fight the fights. I don't want to hear this shit about
What are you
Rolly
talking
and
about?
Barrios.
Man,
They
Tank
not.
been
They
fighting the fights.
they
Tank
they
And
been
who is
not.
fighting the
Devin
fights.
Haney
People just
fighting to make
hating.
you think he's just so great?
I don't want. I'm not. We're not doing this. Devin has a better resume. We're not doing that. We just all I'm
How's
saying
he
is
got a better
you gotta
resume?
prove it. You gotta
Well,
prove
okay,
it in the ring.
what's Devin's biggest fight?
Y'all hold on. Y'all
His
always
biggest fight.
y'all
He
always
arguably
no,
lost his biggest fight.
hold on.
Y'all don't talk over each other.
Yeah, let me land it. Y'all always talk about what Lomachenko did to Devin, but Kank ain't get in the ring with Lomachenko to see what we would do to him.
Lomachenko ain't want to fight.
And whatever. I don't want to hear about who won the fight. Everybody don't want to fight Tank.
For money and turned it down in 2018 and 2011.
Everybody don't want to fight Tank. Everybody don't want to fight Tank. That's why
Lomachenko's
this
on
fight.
video saying he don't want to fight in 2 different years.
I'm glad.
Hey, salute. Hey, salute.
Y'all
Salute,
I
KO.
don't even think you get to have a resume argument, Jay Nori, because we saw what happened with Earl and Bud, bro.
I never believed in that whole Errol Spence better resume bullshit either.
Let's not have because the resume don't mean shit.
Well, he
Resume
just
don't
got
mean
finished
shit.
saying that. He just said that. He just said the resume don't mean shit because he said he didn't believe in the motherfucking Earl Spence shit. But so therefore, Earl Spence had the resume, but you didn't believe in it. So the
I
resume
didn't
don't
believe
mean
Earl Spence had a
motherfucking thing, did
resume.
you?
Why? Because he
Okay.
beat Sean
Hey,
Porter and he beat a hurt Brooke. No, I don't believe that bullshit.
But we ain't going into the Earl Spence Terrence Crawford debate. All I'm
Yeah,
saying
because I'm a
is,
Bud fan, by the way. But I'm just doing Devil Solid today.
all I'm saying is when it come down to it, what we all learned, myself included, what we learned is yes, you want to put experience, you want to consider that when you're picking a fight, you want to look at their fighting styles, you do want to do all of that. But at the end of the day, your resume ain't gonna win the fight for you, bro.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Hey, let me just say,
ain't gonna mean shit come the time of the fight. So if
That's right.
if you ain't learned that, then I don't know what to tell you. Because if you forget Earl and Bud, Stephen Fulton had a way better resume than Monster Anyway at 122 pounds. Monster Anyway never fucking fought there. Never fought there. He moved his ass up to 122.
That's
and
not a good comparison, though.
Stephen Fulton up. It is.
It's
You
not.
got a man that had an excellent. You got a man that had an excellent resume. You have a man who had an excellent resume at 122, and a man who had no resume at 122.
I mean, you tried it.
The man who had no
It was a good
resume at
try.
122 beat the man with the great resume at 122 ass. It's a damn good comparison.
Terrible.
I got a better one for you, KO. KO, I bet you that if they, I don't think they're gonna make the fight, but if they do if they do make the fight, I bet you 100 push-ups that Devin Haney will be the favorite on the books.
I bet you 500. I bet you 500 push-ups that Tank gonna knock his ass out. Fuck that.
All right, so you want to take that bet? All right, there you go. There you go.
It's a fact. There ain't no doubt. That's a fact.
That's the only thing I need to know. Y'all know Tank gonna win this fucking fight.
Think Devin is gonna win? Fuck all that.
Hell, he ain't gonna win. I got 500 for you, but the fight not
winning, but not by KO.
Hold on. We talking business.
Matter of fact, I'm so confident Devin ain't even got to win. I bet you 500 Tank will stop him. If it go the distance, then you win the bet.
All right, you better get your workout ready. We locked in, but the fight not gonna happen anyway. The fight not gonna happen anyway. You can tell.
I don't give a fuck who the favorite is. Tank gonna knock that boy out, and I bet anybody that think it's going the distance. I got 500 with Jay Norris. Whoever else on it, you can get
Dev's gonna be minus 250, and he gonna cook him.
If Devin go to 147, his next fight, would y'all agree the fight definitely not happening?
The fight definitely not happening now.
Hey, KO, can I say something real quick? Hey, look here, let me just say something
real quick. Hold on, Bella, I'm dead ass serious, and that ain't just me as a Tank fan talking. I believe that shit. In my analysis of these two fighters, bro, he about to stop that dude badly.
in 5 to 7 rounds.
I don't think he's gonna stop him. I
He
think
gonna stop him, bro.
Tank
He
beats
ain't
him
stopping
by
him.
decision, but he ain't stopping him because if he couldn't stop him in the
Knockout
sparring
in 5 to 7 rounds.
as a 16-year-old, I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying?
People
As a
don't normally get stopped in sparring in
Tank has a
you get dropped.
99. Tank has a 99% rate of stopping niggas. He has a one fight
Devin,
with Pitbull
Devin has
dudes.
100%.
The rest of them
Devin
he
has
stops.
100%.
Hey, somebody. Hey, hold on a second. Somebody drop off real quick. Somebody
I'm gonna
drop
drop
off.
off. I drop off.
Hit the link.
You got smoke.
Hit the link.
Ooh.
Hit the link.
Go once.
Y'all go ahead and keep cooking. Hit the link. I'm waiting on you.
This is sparring.
Hey,
Okay, so
2 Cent.
one
Hey,
thing.
dude, I want to say something about what 2 Cent said. 2 Cent boxing. Hey, sister, you are so right. And you know what? A lot of people forget about that too. They don't know how skillful and proficient this guy is. We're talking about Tank, to the point where he recognizes that he is a showman. He don't just go in that motherfucker with the idea or the whole package of fighting. What's included with that is he knows he's
Because he
putting on a
fights
show.
niggas that he could put on a show with.
Anyway, I tell you what, let's say you're right about that. But you know what? He's cognizant of the fact that he's putting on a show. He's not just fighting, he's also entertaining. He's literally doing things so that they observe. He's literally doing things. He's literally doing things to appease. Hey, listen. No, well, I ain't finished with my statement yet. I
gotta get to some work, dog. Hold on. I gotta get to some work. Y'all can stay in the background and all that shit. And I had y'all back up. I gotta get to this work though. If y'all gotta go, I understand y'all gotta go. I gotta get to this work. Go ahead and cook me, dog. Yeah, of course. Of course you're a bitch. Of course. That's exactly what I thought. Goodbye. Troll ass motherfucker. Goodbye. All right, we good. Y'all go ahead. What was you saying, Victor?
Hey, what I was trying to say was is that the fact that Tank is cognizant while fighting, even big niggas or some motherfuckers that do pose a threat, he's still cognizant of the fact that he has spectators watching him and he puts on a show. In the fight, he's cognizant of also putting on a show for the spectators, for his fans, for the people that are in that ring, to ensure that they are not disappointed.
He ain't got to think too much with the niggas he fighting.
That's what you say. That's what you say, and neither does Haney.
That's what a lot of
neither
people
does
say.
Haney.
That's what the haters say.
All right, well, all 30.
Too much thinking involved.
The whole box.
Let me say something.
Hey, and by the way, wait a minute, hold up. Okay, thank you. Give me just a minute. Secondly, Ronnie didn't run into no shot. That nigga wasn't running. He didn't run into no shot. That was a perfectly timed and a proficiently speedy get that motherfucker while he's there. Rolly had his hand cocked. It's just like Mario Barrios. At some point in the fight, had his and Ryan Garcia. You guys probably didn't see that, but he had his hand cocked, getting ready to throw that motherfucker at Tank. And I say this is
said it was a throwaway shot.
Man, come on, man. Let me finish the goddamn point.
Tank didn't walk him into that shit.
Yeah, that nigga read it.
Hey, shout out Devin for becoming a member for 1 month. Said what that man was saying. What that man was saying. Get out of there, Devin. Get out of there. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Devin. Appreciate you joining the channel as a member. Go ahead, bro. Land that plane, Victor. So we keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and land it. But what I'm saying is that Rolly, Mario Barrios, and Ryan Garcia, in all three of those fights, there was a point where Tank was laid back. Somebody was throwing between those three guys. They were throwing that jab at him, and then they said, "I got him with the jab. Now let me throw this right." And they cocked it. And before they could get that motherfucker away, Tank popped those motherfuckers on the chin. What I say about fighting is that in every round, all 12 rounds. In every round, there are missed opportunities to get a motherfucker to touch him before it gets away. Tank is expert on that because he's got a keen eye and he's explosive and he gets shit before it gets away. I'll land it there.
That shit.
All right, so
You
let's
talk,
tag on to that.
You just did a
#1 Tank fan.
Man, you just did a cliff notes on two of the most basic ass motherfuckers in the rings.
If you stay tank basic, that means you ain't paying attention. There's a lot to let you know. No, hold on. There's a lot to let you know that Tank is more than a power puncher. There's a lot to let you know he do more than that. There's a lot.
You got Lomachenko up in there throwing lefts, hooks, straights, going to the side, doing all this type of shit, and Devin dealing with that. And you think he won the fight? And you
he didn't lose a fight.
Here's the thing.
Ain't no arguable. He won the fight. It was unanimous.
Between Tank and Haney, there's a difference. Look at how many people Tank has fought, and he has physical disadvantages. Less height, less reach. When's the last time Haney had that? Until now, when he's fighting Ryan, he's been fighting people who's shorter than him, fighting people who got less reach than him. Tank has to overcome that.
But
if he was just a power puncher, hold on. If he was just a power puncher, he wouldn't be able to do that. That takes skill. He's able to take the jab. How many times you see a shorter fighter take the jab away from a taller fighter and establish his jab against theirs, and he got shorter arms too? You can't do that if you don't know what you're doing. If Tank is basic, he wouldn't be able to do stuff like that. Look how well he cuts off the ring.
I'm not saying
Look how he's able to pivot off that.
I'm saying Tank isn't established because he hasn't did that to a skilled fighter yet.
Bullshit. And it goes right to what KO said. And it goes right to what KO said. KO said in different words, but he said this, and this is the facts. Tank, you can't pin Tank down to no style. That nigga doesn't have, he's not what's the word?
Hey Joseph, turn your camera on right quick. We just had a troll come in here, bro. I want to make sure it's really you, Joseph. Go ahead, Victor. All right, Joseph, you good, homie.
Okay, all I'm saying is you cannot pin Tank down to a style. He fights a multiplicity of styles. Think of one, he's done it. And by the way,
it's because he adapts.
Because he's a what?
He said
he adapts to things. He's able to adapt.
Yeah,
he's not just doing one thing.
Exactly.
Adapting too.
To his fight. Y'all gotta stop acting like this man ain't fighting no
man. If he ain't adapting,
I gotta stop
why do you think he's able to time them people?
You see why it's a complete fight?
Man, y'all gotta stop this, man. Stop acting like people not actually Tank to step up. That's the thing now.
Where is he going to step up?
Where do you think? I
gotta ask this. Where is he going to step up to? Because since his first championship fight, every opponent he has had has been in the top 10 of any of the 4 sanctioning bodies. So where are we going? If you're just talking about 3 fighters, that's what I'm saying.
Some of the names in the top 10.
Y'all killing me. The man been in the division for 4 years, ain't unified shit. Y'all killing me.
Okay, and how is he going to? Y'all be saying this. No, listen.
We gotta turn boxing upside down.
This is important
just so y'all can have an argument.
This is important right here because Lomachenko, listen. Lomachenko's only reason for moving up to 135 was unifying. And he wasn't going to fight nobody unless he was going to be undisputed, right? So he moved up and within 18 months captured 3 of the belts and had 2 mandatory defenses of those belts, right? The last one that he got was the WBC, which he beat Luke Campbell for. And he called out the winner of Teofimo and Richard Comey. And then the WBC randomly gave the belt to Haney. And that fight would have been for undisputed. Listen, that's the thing. And that matters. That matters.
But gentlemen, why are we talking?
Lomachenko has signed for the TO fight already.
Exactly. And so that matters. So how was Tank going to get in the middle of those negotiations to unify? What was he going to do?
You know what? Why
are we talking about?
Why are we talking about this?
Teofimo wasn't champion yet. He had to fight Richard Comey. And they wasn't calling out Tank.
Everybody hold
They
on.
wasn't
Man, wait
calling
a minute.
out
Hold
Tank.
up, hold up, hold up,
Everybody
gentlemen.
hold on a
Why
second.
are we
Victor,
discussing?
Victor,
Okay,
hold on a
okay.
second. Who is Devin? So who is Tank Davis's biggest rival? Who's the one that we talk about him fighting the most?
Devin.
Dallas.
Devin Haney,
It's
right?
supposed to be
Everybody,
Devin.
Floyd
everybody,
Mayweather.
everybody agree that his biggest rival, the one that we argue about the most, the one that everyone want to see him fight, is Devin Haney, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if Tank Davis's resume is so trash, how y'all try to point it out to be, if it's just so garbage, I need people to explain why Devin fought Gamboa after him. I need you to explain to me why Devin is fighting Ryan after him. And I need you to explain to me why Devin Haney is calling out Mario Barrios. If Tank is fighting trash
Mario Barrios got the WBC.
and his people and the people that he's fighting are garbage in their food and they C-level, D-level fighters, why is Devin Haney backtracking through all of his opponents trying to fight them after him, bro?
Because it's a business.
He fought Gamboa.
And I feel like somebody like Devin has the right to do that. Devin Haney put the work in. He put the work
Put
in
what
already.
work in? He only fought one dude for the belts. That's not putting in work. Putting in work is going through. Lomachenko put the work in. Lomachenko collected 15 belts.
When we talk about the lightweight division, bro, when we talk about the lightweight division in the history of the lightweight division and the run that Devin Haney had, at the end of the day, his run is Kambosos and then Loma. That's his run, bro. And y'all are acting like this is like all-time great. Put his ass up here with a Roberto Duran or the other great lightweights of past years. The motherfucker beat Kambosos, and then not even he didn't even watch Loma. Kambosos controversy victory with Loma, and he is literally
Who watched Loma?
and picking up. He is literally going and picking up Tank Davis, former opponents, and y'all are saying that it's just business. But with Tank Davis, it's not business now.
It's all business. That's the problem.
Lomachenko is a dinosaur. Why are we still talking about Lomachenko? Why is he in the mess? He shouldn't even be a part of the equation. That nigga's a dinosaur. And Haney struggle with a dinosaur. All you doing is picking up a name, nigga.
Meant to be a good fight for him now.
It's an easy word for Tank then.
He wants to call him an exhibition fighter now. He's begging for Ryan Garcia, the exhibition fighter now. Hypocrisy at its best, man.
I think Ryan just came back because he didn't have no other option.
Shit crazy, bro.
Yeah,
the whole double standards with Haney and Tank is absurd. Like it's crazy.
Not a double standard. It's a standard. And if y'all can't meet that,
it is a double standard.
If y'all can't meet that standard, then y'all need to be okay with Tank being an entertaining fighter and just shut the fuck up.
What's the standard? Okay, well here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's not about a standard, or it's not about trying to make Tank have a great resume better than Devin. It's about two fighters can literally fight the same fucking fighter, and one of them is a good fight, the other one is a trash fight. Just go ahead and admit it and tell the world that y'all think Tank is better than all these niggas without telling them, bro. Just go ahead.
There you go.
Just go ahead and admit it, bro.
Okay, so that means Tank don't need to fight anyone ever again.
If you can watch Tank and Devin fight the same motherfucker in the same fucking way, and it's a great fight for Devin, but it's a bad fight for Tank, just go ahead and tell us all that you really know in your heart of hearts that Devin can't fuck with Tank. How about you just do that?
No one says it's a bad fight. But if y'all want to compare Rolly, to Kambosos,
Rolly was WBA mandatory.
Stop it. And y'all want to compare Barrios to Loma?
Don't tell me to stop and take it up with the WBA.
This is me, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing.
Well, I'm talking about these guys on the side here.
No one said that Rolly is comparing to Kambosos. I said if Tank can fight Gamboa and y'all shit on him, but Devin can fight Gamboa and y'all think it's a good fight, then tell me that Tank is better than Devin.
I don't never think that.
Tell me
that's what y'all saying because you're saying Tank ain't fought nobody.
Devin and Jorge Linares. If you can tell me Devin and Jorge fucking Linares, man, let me cook on my own shit, please. Thank you. If you can tell me that Devin and Jorge Linares is a good fight, but then tell me that Tank and fucking Leo Santa Cruz is a bad fight, then go ahead and tell me that you think Tank Davis is way better than Devin Haney. Because when Tank Davis fought fucking Leo Santa Cruz, the motherfucker had beat everyone he had ever been in the ring with. He was a 4th division champion, and Tank went down to his fucking weight class to beat him. Devin fought Linares at 135 after he already been knocked out 4-5 times. And y'all niggas will say Devin and Linares is a good fight, but shit on Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz. If you think Tank versus Ryan Garcia is trash, but you calling Devin versus Ryan a good fight today, then go ahead and tell me that you know in your heart of hearts Tank is fucking better than Devin. If you think that Devin and Barrios is a good fight now, but Tank and Barrios was fucking trash and it was garbage, go ahead and let the world know I just be talking shit. I really know Tank is that nigga. I really know he better than motherfucking Devin Haney. I just be talking shit. Go ahead and tell us that, bro. Because what you niggas is doing is saying that when Tank fight an opponent, it's trash. When Devin fight an opponent, it's good. So you really saying you know Tank is better than that nigga, bro?
No, it's not. That's a red herring.
That's speech.
You don't even know.
That's a red herring. Because you can't talk about Tank's opponents and then put him above all these other niggas who fight better niggas. You can't do that.
What?
You gotta prove it.
Niggas. What way better
You gotta
niggas?
prove it. Because all them fights you talk about with Devin, those were step-up fights for Devin at the time. And y'all leaning on these fights that Tank having.
Stepping up to what? Stepping up
to being a real contender.
Stepping up the progress.
Progress is better.
The program you call a step-up fight, nigga
belt. What are you talking
Who has
Tank fought that's better than Regis Prograis?
Now he has
Josh Taylor beat Regis Prograis. Josh Taylor gave Prograis his first loss.
You gotta.
Josh Taylor was undisputed at one point.
No. You came out of your screen. So who has Tank fought that's better than Regis Prograis? Nobody. So that's your problem.
Mario.
Pitbull and
No, nigga.
That's the crazy part.
This is where y'all fucked
Mario
up.
Barrios.
Are you saying who he fought better than Regis Prograis just in general, or who he fought better than the Regis Prograis that showed up to fight Devin?
Oh, showed up to fight Devin. Like Devin's like he ain't that nigga.
Actually, I give Santa Cruz the edge over Prograis. I give Santa Cruz the edge over Prograis.
The motherfucker that showed up to fight, Devin Haney was 35 years old, well past his prime.
Nah, I don't want.
But I guess
that's wild.
Oh,
no matter.
Y'all killing me.
Probably knock out Regis Prograis.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah, now he old. Everybody old now.
We're saying when you fight somebody don't matter.
No, not now. He's old. He was old when he fought. He was old when he fought Haney.
You know what?
He was old when he fought Haney, nigga. And so
you know what?
Hold on.
Santa Cruz is what Devin you fight.
Let me guess. When I was up here cooking Tank, if he was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao, I shouldn't have been doing that because since he fought Manny Pacquiao, then that's cool because of the name.
Manny Pacquiao hasn't fought in years.
Manny Pacquiao's like 50 years old.
Manny Pacquiao got them. Manny Pacquiao got them Jordan numbers.
Tank Davis career, right?
He got Jordan 96 numbers, Manny Pacquiao. Come on, that's
Pacquiao would have been a step-up fight.
Pacquiao about to join AARP.
Jordan 95.
Y'all didn't watch Regis Prograis gorilla fight and look at him look like trash. He was the same fighter though, huh?
Regis Prograis 45 years old. That's cool.
He definitely trash. I'm not gonna front.
He moves like he's older than that.
So when Devin watched me trash now, all right.
That's how it is.
His best days were well behind him when Devin fought him. That's it. Just a fact. He was well past his prime. He wasn't the same fighter. He was trash, bro. He fell off.
But KO, not to cut you off, but so was Santa Cruz, which I think is Tank's biggest, toughest and most accomplished opponent.
When did Santa Cruz fall off?
Santa Cruz is ranked number 1 at the time.
Santa Cruz was not trash.
Was Regis ranked number 1 during WBC?
Boot cheeks.
Regis wasn't ranked number 1. Number 1 at all of 140.
He was a champion. He was a champion.
I'm talking above everybody at 140. Regis was
So you lost.
ranked above everybody at 140.
Regis Pro Grace was your champion.
Let me get
He was a light champion. He was a WBC
Man,
champion.
I don't want to hear you, yo, dog. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you talk about Regis Prograde, dog. When you was bigging up Rolly Romero, giving us a whole scrapbook for that fight.
Regis Prograde, Tank will
So you gotta chill
kill
out.
Regis Prograde. Tank will kill Regis Prograde.
Hold on a second, bro.
Coulda, woulda,
Let's
shoulda.
all come together right now and let's cook Tank Davis just because the flat-footed fighters that he fight happen to be of Latino descent. But since Devin Haney fought a flat-footed black dude, that's cool. Let's do that. Let's all do that. How about that? Let's cook Tank just because his flat-footed fighters are from Mexico. But since Devin's flat-footed fighter was from fucking New Orleans, we ain't gonna cook him on it. Let's do that. Y'all want to do that?
If y'all want to get cooked no more, tell them to get some hardware. Put some work in.
We gonna act like Regis Prograde ain't a flat-footed fighter. That's what we doing.
Hey, he was a champion though.
You can't act like nothing. Your guy want to take the money route, and then you want to get praised for being the guy who can beat everybody.
Are we supposed to ignore that after his performance against Zorilla that Regis Prograde was making excuses and apologizing to his fans for how trash he looked?
Because he couldn't cut off the ring. He apologized for not being able to cut the ring off in that fight.
But when he takes that money route,
Boost did the same shit.
Are we all gonna come together in boxing? Are we all gonna come together as boxing aficionados and just ignore the fact that Regis Prograde throws his jab at the fucking air? Is that like that's what we doing? We ignoring that? Like,
I mean,
come on,
that
nigga
there was
been
time.
throwing his jab out the air.
Hey,
There was times in that fight where Prograde literally let Haney off the ropes, though. He literally let Haney off the ropes. He moved off to the side and gave him an escape route.
Tank might take the money route. Tank might take the money route. Hey, Tank might take the money route, but in that route, he's knocking niggas out. He might take the money route, but in that route, he's knocking niggas out, nigga.
He didn't even take the money route. He just happens to make money doing it.
Niggas out on the way.
I like watching a knockout too, but my problem with you Tank fans is y'all want too much from this dude. If he's an entertaining fighter, let him be that.
You the one who wants too much from him, nigga.
I don't ask nothing for Tank. I'm not asking Tank to fight Devin. I don't think he's gonna fight Devin. I don't really give a fuck. I don't care if he fights him or not, because I know what he is. I don't ask Tank to be doing all this shit. Y'all just be coming out of y'all screens trying to make this guy trying to make him into a pound for pound fighter. He is not. He don't want to be. He not interested. Let him make his money.
Your guy has him on
They
the
not a pound for pound fight for sure.
Your guy loves him.
He a 3-division champ, but he's not pound for pound though.
He's an exciting guy to watch. But I'm not.
I guess Stevenson don't know what he's looking at.
You can't disrespect Tank because he's exciting.
I guess your super duper favorite fighter when he was talking to Joe Rogan, Bud Crawford. I guess he don't think shit of Tank too, even though he said that boy a beast. They don't know what the fuck they looking at.
He is a beast. He is good. But he's not a pound for pound fighter, and no one puts him on the pound for pound list, and we know why.
He's not.
Not a pound for pound fighter.
Hold on. You know who else disagrees with y'all? You know
I've only seen him on one list.
Shakur got him pound for pound. Shakur got him pound for pound. And you know who called him an all-time great? Devin Haney. I mean, I hear y'all.
That's not pound. That's not saying pound.
That's not pound for pound.
What does that mean?
What all-time great wasn't on the pound for pound list?
All I'm supposed to do is motherfuckers that gotta fight him.
There's a whole bunch of people that are not the best They're not the best boxers in the world, but they're all-time greats because they're entertaining and they gave fans great shows. We gotta stop this.
Tank is a way better boxer than Devin Haney, bro.
He gotta prove
that. Stop that.
Yes, he is.
If only we could find out.
That nigga did
that's all we want. We want to find out.
It's always just mysteries and money talk with this guy.
There's no mystery now.
To outbox your ass so good. One of them is guaranteed to outbox your ass so good, he gonna 12 zip your ass the majority of the time. Devin Haney, let's give it up for him. That motherfucker is a great boxer. He gonna 12 zip your ass. He gonna 11-1 your ass, 10 to you, 9-3. That motherfucker can box. He box good. He box good than a motherfucker. The other dude, Tank Davis, he just boxed so good to where your ass ain't even gonna make it to the 12th round. So whatever y'all say though about this boxing shit, one motherfucker boxes so good that he can go the distance with you and win the majority of the round.
Tell that nigga to send the offer.
So good, he gets you the fuck up out of here. So
tell that nigga to send the offer.
Whatever, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Ain't no offer coming because it's bad money.
It ain't gonna come.
Me and you playing Madden because you young niggas, you young
Yeah,
niggas like to play
whatever.
video games.
He talking
I
about
like
the
to play video games,
yeah.
right, Joseph? Y'all play video games. Y'all love the Chiefs. Y'all probably get Patrick Mahomes. So if me and you, Jonathan, or me and you, Joseph, if we play Madden, and I play you and I barely beat you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Hall of Fame over
Joseph play
money
you,
then.
and he skunk your ass. Who better? If I have,
Yeah, but you gotta play in the playoffs.
I'm gonna take the Hall of Famer.
Somebody else skunk your ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but you playing. See, that's the thing. You playing online. You're not playing offline with the killers.
Who better?
You gotta play offline with the killers.
I'm gonna take the Hall of Famer.
Who is better?
The Hall of
If
Famer.
me and you play,
The Hall of
if me
Famer.
and you play a video game,
The walking Hall of
and
Famer.
the
I'm gonna take
game
that
is
one.
close, the game is tight, but we make it to the end of that motherfucker. Or me and you play a video game and I skunk your ass, you got to get off by the second quarter, nigga. What's better?
Theories don't work,
Yeah, it look better online, but if you're not going offline and playing the killers for the money, then it don't mean shit.
And woulda and coulda. It ain't never happened. It ain't never happened. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. It ain't never happened.
Better against Uriel Gamboa.
Man, we trying to
Tank
woulda,
did.
coulda, shoulda.
You gotta come outside.
12's it.
AKO, Tank
Not to
did that better.
Not to mention the man.
Tank did that better.
Not to mention the man who was missing one leg.
Touched up by Gamboa. Let's not do that.
Hey, KO, let me just.
Still beating his ass.
Hey, KO, but before you get your answer, can I just say this? There was somebody, so this sounds sweet. He said, well, come on, man. We know he's a great entertainer, but that's it. So that was a little bit of a compliment, but in the process, guess what they did? Stripped all the other shit away. Stripped all the other shit away. He's a entertainer, but that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. He knocks niggas out. He stops them. He knocks niggas out. He knocks them through the rope. He crumples them on where they stand. You know what I mean? He has the referee have to come in and rescue him. But no. He's a good entertainer. And that's it. Ain't that a bitch?
I know, and to add on to that, I think that
How you go? You let him respond.
I was going to say that same person also said Prograis was good because he was WBC champ, which to my point, Tank's opponents, all top 10 from the sanctioning bodies.
No,
so we gonna give Haney credit for Prograis.
I'm gonna respond to you.
Long Wolf Sports Forum says with $2 in super chat, KO just be shouting straw man arguments. You can hit that link.
Hey, Prograis was all those things you said. Prograis was all those things you said and a champ, but he wasn't good. See, you can be that and not be good, nigga.
Get that ass, John Lord.
I agree with that because I mean, like Prograis said it himself that he needs to work on cutting off the ring and that comeback fight he had. And what did he do against Devin? Not cut the ring off.
This ain't the best competition 140 has had in a while.
Somebody give me one of my straw man arguments right quick. I'm waiting.
On the panel, a straw man argument is when you compare Tank's opponents and then you say, "Oh, why is Devin trying to fight them when you know it's a business?" That's a straw man argument.
Just tried to game about the video game. That was
terrible.
Because you know why Devin is gonna you know why Devin wants to fight Tank's opponent is not because of skill level.
Bro, that contradicts everything you saying.
No, it's not. I never said Devin didn't want to make money. I said Devin fought more skilled fighters than Tank.
If your argument is, then I can read it to you.
Go ahead.
That's not a straw man because you staying on topic.
But we still yet have to see.
No, he's making a false argument that no one's making.
A straw man fallacy is the informal fallacy of refuting an argument different from the one actually under discussion.
Not staying on topic. He's staying on topic.
Because you're trying to make a skills. You're trying to make a skills argument, and you know he's not fighting him because of skill level. He's fighting him because it's a business. If Devin was actually, if Devin was saying, "Oh, I beat Gamboa way better than Tank," you might have a point, but he don't brag on Gamboa. He say, "I fought Loma.
Devin,
I got the belts."
Devin admitted.
Okay, so he's good off Cambosos and Loma then.
Devin and Bill.
No, he's good off his accomplishments that Tank don't have.
Hold on a second. Devin and Bill admitted that they picked Regis because of how bad he looked and how he had no feet and how he was a bum. They said that. They said
You can't sell the fight.
You can't sell the
say
fight.
that.
You can't sell the fight. Like I'm guessing.
Okay.
I'm guessing Tank complimented Ryan when he said he only has a left hook.
Yeah, that's Or crazy. when he said, Or he said, Rolly,
And that's his biggest. And that's the fight that made.
Yeah,
That's the
but
fight
bring
that
that
went
shit up.
1.2.
You're proving my
People were
point.
saying Tank was afraid
No,
of
you're
Ryan.
proving my point that Devin is fighting Ryan to sell.
Prove my point again. They both do the same thing. They both shit on their opponent. And you say that when Devin shitting on his opponent, he just selling on the fight. But when Tank shitting on his opponent, he just saying he just really doing that because he know his opponent trash. See how y'all do?
No, that's what you said. I never said that. See, that's a straw man argument. I never made that argument.
Did.
You just saying they both fighting for the same reason.
You already said it.
You're
both fighting for the same reason.
You're refuting an argument I didn't make. I never made that argument. No, I didn't.
Nobody made that argument.
That's KO's argument.
That's what he
I've
said.
been proving to y'all over and over
No,
and
that's
over
what you
again
said.
that
I never said that.
for the same reason. As a matter of fact, he picks the exact same opponents. And I was proving to you that it's a problem when Tank does it, that when Tank fights the same exact opponent as Devin, y'all shit on it, but y'all praise Devin for the same opponent. That's the point I'm
No, we don't. No, we don't.
John, let me ask you a question.
Nobody puts. Listen, that's a straw man argument.
John,
Nobody puts
besides
Devin.
Lomachenko,
Listen.
who's
Let me.
the next highest skilled opponent Devin
KO
has
love
had?
assuming.
Nobody puts Devin above Tank because he fought Gamboa. Stop it. Nobody puts Tank over Dev because he's fighting Ryan and we have to see how he fights against Ryan. No, he's undisputed. He beat Lomachenko.
So the object of being a
He 12-0 Regis Prograis.
Okay, so the object of being a hardcore fan, a boxing fan, is to see if a guy, no matter how he does it, to see if a guy can win the belt or win the title. That's what hardcore fans are looking for. They're not looking for a good physical, athletic fight. They're not looking for that. What they're looking for is no matter how he does it, even if he runs around that ring like a Karen or like a Shakur, it doesn't make any difference as long as he gets that belt. We like winning prizes.
Once again, I never said that. I never said that.
Ray Davis with the 2 pieces.
Y'all got to sell it.
Cruz when he fought. I don't know, Ray.
Wait, let me ask you a question real quick.
You tell me, bro. Go ahead, y'all.
I was going to ask you, man. This ain't the same fighter, but I do want to know if you think Devin's accomplishment of Undisputed was great. Let me see. What did you think about this other fighter? He was 2 years ago, 10 years ago, Carlos Baldomir. What do you think about him?
Carlos
Baldomir. He was the last person to beat an undisputed champion, at 147. Because no one's been undisputed since. No one's been undisputed since Carlos Baldomir beat Zab Judah. Yeah, it's still because you said undisputed is an accomplishment, but he didn't take the belts though because he ain't paid no sanctioning fee.
You have to compare that.
So I'm saying but I mean, if you're just gonna go off one accomplishment of being undisputed, shouldn't Carlos Baldomir be up there too? I mean, he took out the undisputed guy. He should be up there with Devin Haney.
Well, people do talk about Carlos Baltimore because he beat Judah.
Not that much. But they don't talk about him right now.
Whenever they talk about who Judah lost to, they bring up him and they bring up Zoo. So he does get talked about.
But not a lot. They say he was a bum, and nobody just slow and flat-footed.
Nobody say he's a bum.
I mean,
nobody called him a bum.
I've heard people say that. I've heard people say that.
Well, no.
I never heard nobody call him a bum before. That's a first for me. They might have said he wasn't the most skilled dude, but no one calls him a bum.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how people could say that about somebody who was undisputed, but at the same time, was who he beat for undisputed on the same quality as Devin or better? And do we think his skills are the same? Because I mean, if we going just off one being undisputed, or are we going off the quality of it?
It's the quality.
Is it just the fact of it,
he
or the
beat
quality?
Zab Judah.
Exactly, Zab Judah.
Hold on. He beat Zab Judah. That's not a quality opponent to you?
And can we say Cambosos is at that level?
He beat Tio.
Not Zab Judah, but he beat Tio, and that's a great win.
He beat Tio.
Yeah,
You cannot tell me that's not a great.
And he barely
Yo,
beat T.O. and T.O. had one of his worst fights.
T.O. just
Now,
had one of his
now,
worst fights
now,
again.
he knocked
So what
him
does he
down.
say?
he beat
Like,
T.O.
come
And
on,
T.O.
he
also
beat him.
knocked him
T.O.
down.
knocked him down.
So how is it barely? They battling in there. It wasn't like he was running the whole fight.
I'm
But in
keep
the
it real,
grand scheme of
bro.
things, do we really
I'm
think Kambosos is really that great?
I gotta
He
keep it
beat
100 with
T.O.
y'all. These are the types of conversations that give me a headache with some people because at the end of the day, Kambosos did beat Teofimo. You got to give him credit for that. But we can all look at Kambosos before the TO fight and after the TO fight and look at him and we can all just say, "Oh yeah, bro, he ain't that good. He just had a real good night against Teofimo."
Because
But
Devin
y'all
Haney
don't want to
made
admit
him look
that, bro.
bad,
Like
bro.
he is not good, bro.
Lost to
So
one
when
guy.
Devin Haney makes somebody look
If
bad, they
anything,
all
And,
that
look
not,
tells.
and
bad. So
KO,
when
If
Devin Haney
that's
fight,
anything,
exactly my point,
when
KO.
Devin
if
Haney
Like the
makes somebody
quality
look
if
bad, they
matters.
anything,
trash
that
now.
tell. If
This is
anything,
why
that tells.
I get headaches with some of y'all, bro. Like he barely beat Lee Selby. That was a split decision victory, bro. He barely beat Mickey Bay, who was well past his prime. If he didn't knock them scorecards was 96, 94, 95, 94 with a knockdown in there in a 10-round fight. After losing to Devin, we'll give him Devin because Devin is a very good boxer, bro. He's a very good boxer, so we won't even count Devin. But after Devin, y'all seen how that man looked against Maxie Hughes, bro. Y'all see how
We go.
trash he looked
He
against
won.
Maxie Hughes, bro. Like y'all acting
We go.
like this nigga was walking on shit, bro, and like
We
he
gonna
just
see how Frank Martin look after Tank too.
come on, bro. Come
Hey,
on, dog. He ain't good, bro.
Frank Martin just
I,
had a struggle fight. What you gonna say about that?
They
Frank
building
Martin
up
had a
already.
competitive
So
fight, so a fighter can't have a
Didn't
competitive
look
fight.
Fight.
Frank
Oh,
Martin
so,
didn't
so
look
it's
like
good when he have a competitive fight, but
Frank
when
Martin
Dev
didn't look
has
He
a
like
had a
competitive fight,
competitive
oh, he
fight.
trash.
Yo,
It
It's
was
just
a
crazy.
competitive fight.
don't let Frank
come
fall off after he fight Tank.
If he fall off after he fight Tank, he fall off after he fight Tank, and then we have to reassess the victory. But as of right now, we don't know that. Frank Martin don't have multiple split decision victories against dudes past their prime. The one guy he had a close fight with was a fucking undefeated Olympian, bro.
He also don't have a TO win on his resume.
That was in his fucking
So it's
prime.
good to be an Olympian.
But you
Yeah.
know what y'all like to do?
So what
Y'all
you
like
make
to
a one
make
two-time gold
comparisons that
medalist?
Hold
ain't
on,
We
even
just
hold the
getting
fuck
niggas
on.
ready to
Hold the, did you just
You
say
got the
that?
Olympian shit.
You didn't win shit. Just go there.
Did you just ask me that? That's the most prestigious thing you can do in the amateurs, bro.
I'm just saying. So two-time gold medal don't count.
Who's shitting on the Loma fight, bro?
But you saying y'all saying competitive,
Hey
this
man.
and that. Like when you have a competitive fight with a two-time gold medalist and just the Olympian, it's kind of different, I guess.
What are you talking about, Joseph?
That was slick.
He
That was
was
slick. I
just
like
an
that.
Olympian.
I like that. I like
Talking
that.
about. No one's even talking about Devin and Loma. That was a great fight.
Nah, he got it. He got it on that one. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Two
y'all
gold
didn't hear
medals.
what I said. He's
Yeah.
just an Olympian and a two-time gold medalist. Like,
Okay. And
what we saying here?
we're
Okay, he
talking
made
about
it, but what he
He
do?
struggled
We're
with
talking
just
about
an
Cambosos and
Olympian.
you bringing up Devin and Loma. Why?
Cause y'all
Struggled
said
with
Cause
just an
it's okay to
Olympian.
have a competitive fight with an Olympian, and I'm just saying, two-time
Who
gold
said that it
medalist,
wasn't okay for
Olympian.
Devin to have a competitive fight against Loma?
Y'all said he was washed and he was
Now,
trash, and he was
you know how
questioning
y'all
himself.
nah,
you know
KO
how
didn't
y'all
say
that's the
that, but
Tank's super
homie to the
fan.
left said that. Homie to the left
That's the
said that.
Tank's. That's Tank's number one
You know how
fan that
y'all
said that.
got confused earlier with straw man argument. Joseph just showed you what the fuck it is.
No, I did not.
He did
That
it.
is
There
It
you
not a
go.
wasn't.
straw man
It
argument.
wasn't for you,
There you
KO. It wasn't for you.
That was
It
not a
wasn't for
straw
you.
man
If
argument.
you
There you
want to
go.
respond
So
to him,
everybody can
say
understand what a
he
straw
said
Did you
man
not hear
y'all.
argument
what
He
what
said
your
y'all.
other
is. It's when
people
you
are
bring
saying?
up
So if you
something
want to
that
say
ain't
more
nobody
y'all,
He
talking
go
don't he
about,
ahead.
don't hear
that
nothing
ain't
what his other
nobody
people
arguing
saying.
about to try to make a
What?
fucking point. And nobody was talking about Devin and Loma, bro.
Y'all just
Nobody.
said
He brought it up for a point.
y'all just
What was
said
the
it's
point
okay
you
for
made
Frank to
with
have
that?
a
He
competition
said he struggled in a fight.
with
He
a
said he struggled.
Olympian.
It's okay to struggle against an
And I say
Olympian.
when Dad struggled with a two-time
I'm
gold medalist a
comparing
little
Frank
bit,
Martin
y'all say
to
it's okay, but he
Camboso.
just struggled with an
Oh, he
Olympian.
struggled more than a little bit. He
Hold on.
struggled more than a little bit on that.
I don't
So
know
is
for
a
sure.
competitive
Man,
fight
hold on.
struggling to
Y'all
y'all?
You already
plugging
know
this
Yeah,
how I
shit
feel
out.
about
clean
that.
this up, Victor. You
We are
started this.
talking
Clean this
about
up.
That's
we're
what I'm
talking about
saying.
Frank Martin struggling against Artem,
Just the
comparing it
Olympian.
to
Yeah, just the
Camboso
Olympian.
struggling against Maxie Hughes, struggling against Lee Selby, struggling against Mickey Bay. Those are who we were comparing. We're comparing those.
Did you not hear what your other boy said
and you
though?
bring up Devin and Loma.
What your other boy say though?
KO, your words don't go
That's
for
what
him.
I'm
Like,
saying.
yo,
Like you
what are
just
you
Victor
you
said
doing?
he a
you want to
wash
call the
king.
base.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you though.
Hey, no, this is what I said.
That's what
This
I'm
is what I
saying.
said.
Hey,
This is what I said.
it's
Hey,
you're
this is what
not
I
the
said.
only one talking, KO.
Hold up. This is what I said. I said, and I'm gonna
KO trying to
reword it.
save me.
Lomachenko, hold up. Undisputed, gold medalist, whatever you want to call him. You forget by using all that kind of language about symbols and titles and trinkets. He's a man, and the nigga's old. He's a dinosaur. That's the fact of the matter.
You
Now
hear
you can
me?
put all
That's
the
why I said
labels
that,
and
KO.
you can
That's
put
why
all
I
the
said
labels
that,
and
KO.
titles on him you want. You can put all the labels and titles on
Jay
him and give him all
Broomfield,
the
That's
trinkets you
appreciate
want.
fine.
the
He's
super
still
chat
an
for all my
old
homie Jay
man.
Broom.
He's a dinosaur, nigga.
Big
He's still
Big
a
Big
man,
KO.
can't
You know
gain
what?
fuck.
Yeah,
Hey,
Hey, let
when
me
I
say,
responded
he
to
old
KO,
until
he was
y'all
better than
already
you heard what
compare
I said.
between Devin and
let me
Loma.
get my
Crazy.
respect, bro. Let me get the
Compare
super chat.
Devin Tank, then he not old.
Shout out my homie Jay Broomfield with the 2-piece in the super chat, man. I appreciate you. Even though you in that chat talking that bullshit, I see you. But you still the homie, Jay. I fuck with you. Salute to you. Ray Davis with the 5-piece in the super chat says, I don't recall many people saying anything but that Ryan is a great fight for Tank. Cap. Fucking cap, bro.
I
They
said
got
both
the
fights
wrong
trash.
Garcia. Hector was pulled up from 130 as a tune-up. Cap, bro. Cap. That is so fucking cap. A lot of people shitted on motherfucking Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, bro.
Yeah, that's
Stop.
Yeah,
still an
I
ass
did.
fight.
Yeah,
I
but it was
sure
be, it
did.
was be,
Myself
it was be,
included.
it was
Cap.
because of the weight class, really.
I sure did.
That's
I
cap,
shit. I'm
bro.
shitting on
It was
the
before
Devin and
we didn't
Ryan
even
fight.
find out about
We
the
didn't
weight
even
thing
know
till the
about
press
the weight
conference.
clause, bro. When the first fight first got made, motherfucker was shitting on it, bro.
And it was people thought Ryan was gonna duck again, but then people didn't shit on him. People was like, okay, he really gonna fight, cool. And then we found out all this other shit about the contracts, and it was
No
like,
one wanted to shit on Ryan for
I
not wanting
don't
to make the
know.
weight. That shit crazy, bro.
Tank
People shit on
Diehards was clamoring for that fight. It was like, yeah, he's
Ain't
fighting one of the
nobody
kings. He's the
But
only one to
before
fight
then,
one of the
people were saying
kings.
that Tank is afraid
This
of him.
is for the face of
what's worse,
boxing.
bro?
nah, we
What's
was
worse?
calling
What's
him
worse,
King
having a weight
Duck.
clause or fighting a crackhead? What we doing?
I
We don't
mean, the
know if he
crackhead
on
got
coke.
super strict. My uncle, he
Allegedly,
can carry a
KO. We can't
refrigerator.
put it
My
on
uncle
him
can
yet.
carry
Yeah,
a
like
refrigerator.
how
So
long
I
they been
don't
a
know.
crackhead? You know what I'm
My
saying?
uncle
This
can
is
carry a
What's worse,
refrigerator.
fighting a
Put
motherfucker
that on
that
him.
fighting a
My
motherfucker
uncle could
on a
carry a
weight clause, or
refrigerator. I
fighting a
don't know.
motherfucker that get up and start telling y'all he smoke, he
Crackheads can
drink.
carry
He can't tell
hey,
the
refrigerators.
a
truth.
young
So I don't
crackhead ain't
know.
nothing to sleep on.
I don't
You can't
know.
sleep on a young
Bro,
crackhead.
you
I don't
even
know.
said yourself, if he take 2 bumps,
Hey,
Y'all
it's
hoping
gonna
that
be a
motherfucker
long
take a
night.
couple of bumps
Yeah.
before he
Hey
yeah,
go.
man,
young crack. You might get
come on, man.
you might get
You ain't seen a
mixy with a young
crackhead on a
crackhead. You
bike
gotta be
Come
careful.
on,
carrying a big
man.
couch before in the hood.
You
Like
know
all
about
I'm
them
saying, they
crackheads in the
strong.
hood, man.
Claire
All I
PC
know
Rich
is
get
that
the fuck
Ryan come
out.
to the ring with that crackhead
It's better
power.
than being dehydrated. That's all I
You
know.
saw Tyson Fury against Wilder, right? And motherfucker got up. But chill.
Hey, man. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That shit's strong.
The boy gonna have a bottle of E&J in the back when he come out there, motherfucker, man.
It's gonna be in his water bottle in the corner.
Shit, Dev might have to put some boxing gloves on his feet, huh?
That motherfucker
Strong.
Ryan out here tripping, bro. That motherfucker tripping. Straight
So
up.
he
Shout out.
might be
I'll
he
give
might
it to
be
y'all,
fighting a
bro,
better right
on the
fighter.
health because if he
I
really
just
on
hope.
coke,
Hey, at
that's
this
crazy.
point, I just hope he fight Ryan, bro. I hope Ryan don't do no whole shit and fuck up the fight, bro.
I got him pulling out. I don't even think they gonna
Dude,
fight.
I think I
Ryan
think
to have
I
man.
think the
Shout out,
fight got more likelihood of being canceled the way everything's going with it because it's
shout out.
just been horrible.
You ain't lying, bro. Shout out P Hunter with the 5-piece in super chat. Says Dev is a Hall of Fame for beating Cambosos, but Jermaine Taylor isn't one for beating B Hop. You can't say that until it's all over and he's retired. Okay. I feel you, P Hunter. Shout out Trash Talk Game 15 with the 5-piece in the super chat. On the golf course, I see you. He said Ray Davis got to stop lying. It's bad. Devin does nothing better than Tank.
He lied better.
Yeah, he do lie better.
Nah,
He said
his
nothing
daddy lied
better.
better.
Yeah, my bad. He just fight more champions. That's it. That's
Actually,
take.
actually,
He do
Tank fought
unification.
more
That's
champions.
better. Are we talking about currently right now or
Uh,
about
we, uh,
career?
we, we, but when we talking career, both current and past.
All right,
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I'll
got
pull up.
Currently, currently,
you
they,
gotta
Devin
do
fought
the
more
you
currently
gotta do
they
the
champions.
fought the
Floyd
I ain't
same
gonna get
Mayweather.
number.
started on him, but
Currently, they fought the same number.
that's sad. That's sad.
nah, I
That's
think
pretty
Devin got
sad.
7 in a
11
row right
years.
now. What?
Currently, Devin got more fights than him.
What's really gonna be sad is that
That's sad
Ryan
too.
After this fight, Ryan gonna be the only one out of the so-called 4 kings that's actually fought 2 of the kings.
Yeah,
Now
That's
that's
true.
sad.
king.
So
That
Loma
is
not a
true.
king no more, I
So-called. I
guess.
said so-called.
Lomachenko never was. When they had the
So yeah,
original
I guess
thing, it
he
was
not a
Tank.
king no more.
It was
Loma was a
Tank,
king.
T.O.,
Loma was a
Ryan,
king
and
before.
Haney.
Yeah.
Loma
No,
was
it
a
was
king
Tank,
before Ryan.
T.O., Ryan, and
Loma
Haney.
been struggling ever since he came to 135.
Yeah, crazy.
Loma was a king back in the prehistoric days. Fuck Loma.
Damn.
Yeah, when they started talking about the new 4 kings, it
Nobody
was
don't
Tank,
like
Haney,
Loma, man. Why
T.O.,
y'all don't
Damn.
fuck
and
with Loma, man?
Ryan.
Right,
I
bro.
never subscribed to that. Loma was always one of the kings, man. Because at the end of the day, he was
Well,
my
Damn.
brother.
the people who named it
Why y'all
didn't care if
shitting
you
on
Them
Loma,
subscribed or
people don't know
not.
what the fuck they was talking about. All due respect.
Well,
Loma can
Ray
They
go.
had
Leonard don't know what he
just
was
by
talking
having
about. They asked him
just
about
have
it.
no, he don't. Just by
All I
having
know
Ryan up
is
in there, they didn't know what they was talking about.
all I
Ray
know is
Leonard
Devin
don't know
Haney, he asked for
boxing.
top ranked best fighters and they gave him Lomachenko. So
Just
they
because
ain't
you
give
a
him
great boxer,
Shakur.
don't mean you know
They
what you're
gave him
talking about.
Loma. They gave him Loma. They ain't give him Shakur. So that's to tell you something right there, I
They
guess.
was talking about the 135 division. Shakur wasn't up there yet till last year.
He was there.
He wasn't there
When
when
they
they
was
made.
talking about who the 4 kings
Right there,
was,
Ryan.
No, he
Shakur was
wasn't
not
Ryan,
at
there.
You gotta
135.
remember, bro. You gotta
Shakur
remember.
just moved to
Devin Haney
135 last
Loma
year.
won't even
with
fight
Top
He
Rank
didn't
in
Shakur. What
even
makes
hear
you
what he
2000.
think he gonna
said.
fight
Bro.
Tank?
So when he signed this
Y'all
deal with Top
obviously
Rank in
didn't hear what he said.
2022, and he's asked for their best, Shakur wasn't at 135 yet, bro. But again, Bill won't
After
No,
tell
he
he
you.
got
didn't.
done with
He
them
didn't
2
even
fights,
know he
yes,
was
he
fighting
was.
long. He
Yes,
asked for
he
the best
was.
Shakur's
Bro,
fighter
first
too.
fight at
three-fight deal. Loma
135
was
was
in a
last
three-fight
year.
deal, bro.
No,
Bro,
he
no, he
wasn't.
wasn't. But we ain't
Man,
even
stop,
got to get into that. We ain't even got to
stop,
get into
bro.
that because you already know
Stop,
KL
bro.
gonna start
He
capping and
wasn't
all
on the
that.
papers.
And
I,
so
I,
it,
Stop,
it
I
can
bro.
be
agree with
you
King
can say
anyway.
what you
Now
want to say,
Devin's
Stop,
Fluffy.
winning.
bro.
You can say what you
Stop.
want to say. You gonna start capping. It's cool.
I
No, I
don't
think
care.
we could all agree with K on this one. Like he wasn't at
I don't care.
135.
I don't
Bro,
care. Stop
you
that.
don't you're not taking it. He said after the 2 fights, he asked for their best fighter.
When the deal
They
was
Shakur's
gave
made
first
him
on
fight,
and
Lomachenko.
Devin Haney signs
They
to
gave
Top
him
Rank
Man, and
for a
y'all talking
Lomachenko.
three-fight
about when he
deal
signed. I'm talking nah. I'm talking about when he got done with
Wait,
with
them
on
2
the
fights and said, "Where
Lomachenko
your
at the
best
back
fighter at?"
end of the deal. They
They
didn't
said
change
Loma.
that deal. Nigga,
Man,
they
whatever.
bought
not on the
Devin Haney. They
contract.
paid for
Whatever.
Devin Haney to bring his ass to
Yeah,
New
yeah,
York.
yeah,
For his daddy to bring his ass to New York to get
yeah,
in the ring with Loma at
yeah,
the fucking Jermaine Ortiz fight. You
yeah,
think they paying all that money if it's not signed? Yeah, my
yeah.
ass, bro.
Signed where
Y'all
though?
crazy.
Signed where though?
that's why Haney jumped in the ring after that
All right,
Jermaine
bro.
Ortiz fight.
Shit, he jumped in the ring a
You
couple
think Bob
times.
Arum is
What do you
letting Devin
mean?
Haney get
He
that
jump in
clout
the ring
in
with
the middle of
everybody.
Lomachenko, his
Ain't nothing
second
new.
fucking son, who he loves so much that he do everything for Loma? You think that nigga letting Devin get in the ring to get clout off Loma if the fight not already done, nigga?
You
It
never know.
obviously
Get the fuck
wasn't
out of
done.
here, bro.
He was
It
on top
obviously
rank at the
wasn't
Y'all niggas
time.
done.
don't make no sense, bro.
It
Rank at the
obviously
time. He
wasn't
They
can say
done.
told you
whatever he
that
want.
the nigga signed a 3-fight deal and Loma was on the back end of that shit. You don't fucking believe it. They put Devin in the fucking ring with Loma after he beat Jermaine Ortiz. You don't fucking believe it. Devin Haney lets you know that he want to beat up Loma and move up to
Bob
motherfucking
Arum
Didn't
even
140.
they
said
just
it
try to put
himself,
Shakur in the
And you
ring
KO.
with
don't
Dev?
fucking
The
The
fight
believe it,
never
nigga
bro.
who
happened.
made the
You
contract
niggas don't
said it.
believe what's right in front
Who
of your
made the
fucking eyes,
contract
bro.
said it.
There's
The nigga
nothing
who
was
made the
signed. What are you
contract said
talking
it.
about?
What are you talking
You
about?
say all that,
Nothing
and
was
Dev
signed
Y'all
still
though.
ain't
crazy,
still
bro.
ain't Dev still ain't get an offer, and y'all don't believe that
Didn't get an offer
What
for
do you
what?
mean? You didn't get an offer for what, bro?
for anybody, not even just Devin.
What are you talking about?
What?
At
Only
that
only
time,
only one of the
he
four
never had
kings
an
that got
offer.
an offer ever since Dev moved to 135 has been Ryan. No one's else.
Yep,
Nothing.
that's a fact.
Nobody sent Dev for no offers at 135 because he was already tied up. I don't
I ain't
understand
talking
why
about
Hey,
y'all
Dev.
want
I'm
to
nah,
talking
keep
about
nah,
what I'm
yeah,
going.
talking
y'all
about
like that. Y'all
Tank.
like that tied
What
up
has
shit.
Tank done since he came to 135? Since we talking about what?
Bob Arum said he was willing to do anything.
Yes, he
Bob
was. He
Arum is
said
a
he was willing to
bold-faced
make that
lie.
Tank
Now,
Davis
now
fight.
he
Yeah,
ain't. Now,
Bob
now we
Arum say a
picking.
lot of
Hold
things.
on, hold on. We picking the
Bob Arum
truth
said
the way you
what?
believe, Bob.
he
No, that
said
was
he was
Pick
after.
the
willing to
truth
make
the
that
way
Tank
Bob.
Davis fight. And
He said
y'all
he was
just skip
willing to
over
do it.
that.
No,
Oh
no. He
yeah.
said that after
Yeah.
when the
He
Saudis got
also
On the
said he wasn't
bootleg
gonna make the
interview.
Tank Davis fight. You
On the
skipping over that.
bootleg
exactly.
interview.
No, he said
Bootleg
that. I'm talking
interview,
about
man.
with Devin Haney, not with Shakur Stevenson.
Oh.
Those are two different fighters.
Why
But
would they
he's a
put Bob
lion because
Arum
they
take
already
Now,
had the
now he
3-fight
a
Bob
deal
Arum
liar.
set
take the
up.
Now
Tank
he a
Davis
liar.
fight,
So
But
bro?
y'all
now he
believe
lying.
Bob for
So he
everything.
telling
Yes.
the truth when you like the
It's not
answer,
the
but he
only time he
lying
been
when he
lying.
say no. That shit just crazy.
You
You
need to
believe
The
what
listen to
double
y'all
Bob
standards
want.
is
Arum
crazy.
when he is talking
Here go
about his
KO with the
fight.
narratives. Let's go.
you need to listen to Bob Arum when he is talking about his fighters. If he is talking about other people's fighters, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. This is a man who guaranteed Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence fight in some paperwork and Bud suing his ass. He's guaranteeing motherfuckers fights for people that ain't even signed to his promotional company. This is some shit that he do. He is telling you that in the case of Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis, A side, B side is stupid. That shit don't matter. We could just go over to Saudi Arabia. But
So
then
you
in the case
still
of
ignoring that he said he was open to make
and
the
Frank
fight?
Martin, no, A side, B side did matter, and Shakur was supposed and Frank was supposed to bring his ass over the top rank, bro.
This is what you thinking
Bob
though.
Arum
You just going off your
ain't
assumptions.
making these fights, bro.
That's
He
your
didn't try to
assumptions.
make Terrence Crawford and fucking Earl Spence.
That's your assumptions.
That's
all
what
your
happened.
assumptions.
Why did Bud have to leave Top Rank to get the fight with Spence then?
Those are two different fighters.
Bro,
He
that's
said he
not
was
an
open to make the fight
assumption.
with Devin Haney.
All right,
I'm talking about
you
Devin Haney.
You call shit assumptions when I'm right.
That's
No.
not right. That's your assumption.
I mean, you
I
can
don't know
believe
where
you
you
right
where
all
you
you want,
getting
but
this
He's
from.
not making
And then
assumptions.
you
He's
just gonna
telling you
say I
literally
get it
what
from what I
happened.
he's
see.
telling us what he thinks.
No,
I'm
but
No,
telling
he's
you
told you
Telling you
literally
about
what
the
happened.
business of boxing.
No,
I'm
he
telling
telling
you
you
what
what
the
he
man
think gonna
said.
happen.
Bob Arum actually said it.
The man
He
told
said he was willing to make the
told
Tank
you
Davis
that
fight.
he's making the winner of Kambosos and Haney in their second fight at the fucking press conference. The nigga told y'all I'm making Loma versus the winner of this fight.
This was after the
Y'all
first
let
George
that shit, y'all
Cambosos fight.
let that
This was
shit go
after the
over your
first George
head.
Cambosos
The
fight.
first
He
Nigga
George
said he was
said
Cambosos
open to make the
fight.
Tank Davis fight.
he cannot
After
be
the
open
first
to make
fight.
the Tank Davis
Yeah,
fight
you like
if
going to that
Kambosos
second
has a
fight. I'm
Yeah.
talking
rematch.
about that first fight.
Yeah.
After that first fight,
You like
he
going
said he was open
crazy,
to make the
KO.
fight. And y'all just
The
skip right over
nigga
that.
cannot
Talking
be
about
open. It's not up to him.
he in
How
Y'all
come it
contract.
can't
ain't
be
up
this
to him?
slow, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
Y'all cannot be this slow.
Now,
Yeah,
Bob
okay.
Arum,
First
Bob Arum was
Kambosos
lying
fight,
right there,
it's
huh,
not
too?
up to Bob, bro. Kambosos had a rematch.
Bob was lying right
Bob
there too,
offered a
huh?
platform. It is up to Bob. He
Kambosos
make
had
the
a fucking
contracts. It
rematch.
is up to Bob. And he
It was
said,
Kambosos had
Bob
a
was
rematch
lying too,
clause.
huh?
He can't go pull
Kambosos
Tank in the middle
had
of that.
a
Tank ain't even his fighter.
rematch clause,
so
bro.
So that's why
why did
Cambosos
George
was saying
Cambosa says I hope Devin Haney honor his word. I hope. Why is he hoping? If it's solidified,
You can't
why are you
argue with
hoping?
people void of the facts.
So
Bro,
why
that
are
shit
you
crazy.
hoping?
I'm done
you know
arguing with
about
you,
Bob
bro.
Arum word. He the
I'm
promoter.
done
Great
arguing with you.
grandfather Bob Aaron.
I'm not
Great
arguing with shit
grandfather.
no more. Y'all let the
Great
little
great
y'all
You
let the
must
little
grandpappy
believe
Bob
Hey
Aaron.
man,
Arum
y'all just like
when he
assuming.
said the Devin
Y'all
and
like assuming.
Shakur
Y'all
contract
like
wasn't real.
assuming.
Y'all believe that?
What's
Hey,
that thing with
hey,
Yeah.
Bob?
hey, hey,
Yesterday I was
hey,
lying.
Yeah, y'all
Today I'm
believe
telling
what
the
Bob
truth.
Arum saying
hey.
about Devin
Bob
Haney.
was right
That's
about
what y'all
EJ.
believe.
if Kambosos
Bob
have a
was
rematch, if
Bob was
Kambosos
right about EJ. Stay away
did he
from
have
Bud Crawford.
did Devin Haney agree to a Kambosos rematch clause? Yes or no?
Bob Arum said you could get out of it.
Did he agree to it? Yes or no?
But
The
the
man who
promoter said
made
he
the
can get out
contract
of
said
it.
he could get out of it.
Did he agree
That's the end
to
of the
it?
The man who made
conversation
the
Yes
right
or
contract
there.
said he
no,
can
bro?
get out of it. So what are you saying?
Yeah,
Did
you're not gonna get
Kambosos
So
anywhere
why
with
he ain't
this.
get out of it then?
Bob Arum said it himself.
Cause Tank didn't want the
Bob
fight.
Arum told you motherfuckers
Tank didn't want it.
that
Tank
Tyson
didn't want
Fury
it.
could get
Tank
out
Y'all
of
didn't
the
just
want
get
that
Deontay
y'all don't like to
Wilder
shit.
hear
rematch.
that. Y'all don't like to
Not
hear
getting
that.
anywhere with
Your boy
this.
didn't want it.
He didn't want it.
Oh,
You
y'all
trying to
are
put all
stupid as
this
fuck,
leverage
bro.
up and all that
Y'all,
After
y'all,
bullshit.
y'all,
seeing
He
y'all,
don't
After
are
want it.
seeing
stupid as
that
He
fuck,
sparring
don't.
bro.
He's
video, you
scared to
still
take
trying
Y'all,
to
any
sit
offer
here
because
and
he
tell
know
me,
Devin gonna take it. Your boy
bro, that
don't
was
want
no
it.
way
That's
Devin
the
Haney
part,
would chop
KO.
Not
Tank at
to
Your
135.
boy
get
don't
it
want it,
chopped up.
and your partner
Not
keep
y'all with
taking
the
y'all are
brand,
bullshit.
stupid as fuck for this,
and
bro.
we know he
You
don't want
two
it.
together are way too much, bro.
Man, your boy don't want it.
You two
You can
together
say
are
all
way
that
too
to
much.
that. Your boy
Y'all
don't
need
want
to
it.
start hitting the link
Man, whatever.
separately, bro. Y'all gotta hit this shit separately because y'all are too much. Y'all, the same Bob Arum told you,
Your boy
motherfucker,
don't want it.
that Tyson Fury could get out of Deontay Wilder rematch. Did the shit happen? No, it
Now they
didn't
have to go
fucking
to
happen.
court.
George Kambosos said, I want my fucking rematch. He never talked about taking no step aside money. He never said he was willing to do that.
Sandor
Devin
Martin ain't
Haney
talking
was
about
not
no
fucking
step
available,
aside
bro.
money either. He
They
ain't
just
get
said a
his
deal
money
was
fighting for?
reached with Sandor
So what are we
Martin
talking
for it.
about?
Mauricio Suleiman
Money
announced
talk.
that they
Money
reached a
talk.
deal with
Money talk.
Sandor Martin.
Money
So
talk.
so that's how we know he took it.
Cuckoo for
You
Cocoa Puff.
believe in
Yeah,
Mauricio Suleiman now?
yeah, that's what
Now
I'm saying.
Mauricio
Nah, yeah,
truth telling
Mauricio, he
now.
That's the
Well,
talking
most
truth.
that
if
is the
that
most
weren't the
He
case, it would
progressive
be
talking
Martin
truth.
premium
against Haney
boxer
right
right
now.
now is
So
Hey,
why
If
Mauricio.
are
that
we
weren't the
comparing a
case,
that's
mandatory
fine.
if
to
that
a
weren't the
rematch
case, it would
clause?
be
Nah,
Martin
y'all just
against
looking
Haney
sad
right
out here.
now.
Y'all looking sad out here, and y'all know y'all boy don't
How
want
are
it.
we comparing a
Y'all
Ain't
know
mandatory
he
nobody,
don't
to a
ain't
want it.
nobody
rematch
looking
clause?
sad out here. Shit, your
No,
boy was
that
the one who
Your boy
lied.
don't
that
want it,
proves
KO.
KO's point.
You know
That
your boy
proves
don't want it.
KO's point.
Y'all keep proving my points, and y'all keep supporting motherfuckers that lied to you for years and shit, bro.
Man, a lot of you for
And y'all
years.
make
What are
excuses
they
for him,
lying
bro.
We
about?
believe
Y'all rock
Bob
with
Arum when
lying
it
ass
benefits
niggas.
you, KO.
Man,
Y'all rock
okay,
with
yeah,
lying ass
whatever.
niggas while calling
KO, why
yourself
you
real, bro.
believe Bob Arum when it benefits you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't even believe
I don't
Bob.
believe
Yes,
Bob
you
Arum.
I
I
don't
do.
follow
believe
the
they're
facts.
one
Yes,
of
you
them.
do. Yes, you
I
do.
follow
You
the
believe it
facts,
when it
bro.
benefits you
So here,
because we
no, it's
got
the
to
thing.
Yeah,
get.
you
No,
follow
wait,
your
So
hold
here,
on,
facts.
hold
here,
on.
here's what
Why
happened.
would
Here's what
Bob
happened.
Your
Arum
facts.
let
Keyword
you
your
out of a
facts.
contract and go make a whole fight with another promoter where he got to
He
split the
said he
money?
was
Why
willing to
would he
do
do
it.
that?
He
No,
said he
he
was willing to
wasn't.
do it. Yes, he
He's
did.
not
How
Yes,
he
he
even
wasn't?
willing
was.
to
You
do it
He
reading his
said
now
he
with
was
mind?
willing to
Shakur.
co-promote. He said
You
he was
reading
willing
his
to
Bob
mind?
never
co-promote.
said that.
You reading his mind?
Now you reading his mind.
Here's the
Bob
thing with
Now
never
Bob
said
Arum.
that.
Yeah, he
Bob
do.
Arum
He
will
do.
tell you two
What y'all
things.
don't
you're an
understand,
oracle too.
or what y'all are acting like you don't understand, is that Bob Arum can be open to something all that he wants to. And I keep trying to explain this to y'all, and y'all keep failing to understand. It was not in his court. The ball was not in Bob Arum's court. The ball was not in Devin Haney's court. It was not in Tank Davis' court. It was not in Al Heyman court. The power was with George Kambosos because he was the one with the rematch clause. They had to either pay him step aside money or he had to be willingly able and willing to
So
step
why is
aside
he
and not
hoping
take his
then?
rematch. He
Why is
never
he
said
hoping?
one time that he was willing to step aside.
Why is he hoping?
What do you
Why
mean?
he
Why is
gotta
he
hope?
hoping?
Why is
Because
he
at
Was
the
it
hoping?
end
the
of
only
at
thing
the
that
end
they
of
could
the day,
He
negotiate was the
hope.
money?
Devin Haney could
Why
try to
he
do some
hoping?
sucker shit. He
Why
could
So
why
try to
he
do
hoping?
here's why he was hoping.
Why he
Here's why he
hoping?
was hoping.
Trying to
Look what happened.
I
negotiate
gotta
money.
hear this. Let me
No,
hear. Let me
he
hear the
was
narrative.
hoping because look what happened. Remember when Tyson Fury and Wilder had a rematch and it wasn't honored? Wilder went ahead and took them to court. Kambosos would have had to do that same thing there.
I
Reading
think
his mind.
Cambosa would
You
have
an
took some
oracle
step
too, huh?
aside if it was the right amount of money.
That's
You
why
an
he
He
didn't
was
come
oracle
to.
too,
hoping
huh?
he
he would,
accepted
bro.
the
Because he didn't
same
want
money.
that
That's
ass
the
He
whooping
got
again.
He
about
never
7
say he
oracles
would,
up
and
in
they
his
never
ass.
offered him nothing. See, all
That's
that
it.
talking and shit, why did they never offer him no step aside money?
Cause your boy
You
Your
didn't
got
boy
want
you
never
got
it.
a
sent
point
no
there,
offer.
KO.
What are you
Why
Hey,
did
talking
they
about?
okay,
You
offer
gotta
I'm
him
send
no
out,
us some
y'all.
step
offer
aside
to
money
get you
Hey,
and make
something.
y'all have a
smaller
good
fights?
one.
Offer him no step aside money and make bigger fights
Tell your
because
boy to
they
act like
didn't
an
want
A
to.
side. Why your
No
boy
Because
fucking
never act like an
promoter,
A side?
no promoter worth his weight in gold is gonna know that you can win a fight and offer your opponent step aside money for a fight they know is gonna be one way.
So
That's
why
what
did
y'all
they
ain't
offer
nobody
Sandor
paying a
Martin
motherfucker
step
that
aside
they know
money?
is gonna lose not to fight. They gonna put on the fight and try to recoup their money because they know they guy gonna win. It made no fucking sense for Bob Arum to know that Devin already whipped Loma 12 zip. He know Devin gonna
You a
watch this
mind
nigga.
reader now,
And I'm gonna
KO,
pay
huh?
your trash ass step aside money.
The
No, I'm
Oracle.
gonna let Devin fight you and whoop
Look at the
you and
Oracle.
get Australia to pay for it and try to get some of the money back. And y'all still arguing this dumbass shit.
Yeah, he can see the
It's fucking
future.
stupid, bro.
So
It's
He
the
can
you
see the
dumbest shit
future.
ever.
you read
No,
Bob Arum mind.
it
But
has
look,
nothing to
look.
do with reading Bob
After
Arum's
watching that
mind.
That's
sparring
cause
video,
Bob.
how
Cause
could
why we
y'all
not
think
going
that
off what the
Devin
man
had any
said?
intentions on
Please.
fighting
I
Tank
didn't
at
have to read his
135
mind. That's
pounds?
what the fuck
Bro,
happened.
did Tank send the offer? Where's the
I didn't
offer? Y'all
have to
talking
read
about
his mind.
intentions.
That's
Tank
what the
got to
fuck
show
happened.
intentions.
There ain't no nigga sending you an offer knowing you in the middle of a 3-fight fucking deal. Who
Yeah,
are y'all
whatever.
talking
When the
to?
promoter said
Whatever.
he's willing to
Whatever.
KO,
cooperate,
You just
what
wouldn't it have
you
yapping.
been
talking
on Dev
about?
to send it to give Cambosa step aside money?
Motherfucker know that you got rematch clause and gonna be like, yeah, let me put myself in the middle of this so this motherfucker try to sue me too for sending you something knowing you got a
Huh?
rematch clause and you ain't
That would
took
have
care
been
of it.
that's
Now
like
you
Fuck
read
that's
out of
like
here.
Now
some
you
type of
just
interference
assuming.
thing.
He just assuming. He
Nobody's
just
wasting
added.
their fucking time doing that
now
shit.
This
George
is
just
what
Y'all
went
are
you
off,
think,
stupid, bro.
bro.
KO.
No,
This
those
is
are
not.
not
This is not a
assumptions.
fact.
Those are
This is
not
what you
assumptions
are
because
saying.
they
Yes,
have
Y'all
sir.
don't
None of
contracts.
this a
understand how
fact
boxing
that
business
he
works.
said. This is what he said.
Those are not assumptions because they have
They are
contracts.
assumptions.
KO,
Those are legally
KO.
Because
binding.
nothing happened.
Legit
You
question.
go
Wouldn't
ahead.
it have been on?
You go ahead and interfere. You interfere with somebody somebody business when they got to sign a contract and see how that shit work out for
If
you.
they
The
pay
promoter
step
said
aside
you
money,
could,
how?
and the promoter
Where's
said
the
you
suit?
could.
I got a
And Bob
legit
Arum
question.
Where
also
the
said
suit if
we
they
hope
pay
we can
step
work
aside
something out
money?
with Cambosos. So we don't y'all forget that Bob Arum was hoping that Cambosos would step aside too. He said that too. Y'all don't want to talk about that though.
But
When
wouldn't it
did
have
he
been on
say that?
Dev's team
Can you
to
pull it up
provide a
where he
step
said
aside
it?
money?
You know the ball was
Can
in.
you pull
If
it
he
Exactly.
up
had a
where he said
contract,
Y'all
it?
they
ignored it.
probably would have.
Pull up where he
Y'all
said he
ignored it.
hoped. Pull it up. You
Y'all
can't
ignored
pull
it.
it up. You can't
Y'all ignored it.
pull it
It's
up.
cool.
Pull it
Y'all
up.
I don't
ignored
think I
rematch
don't
Pull it
think
clause.
up.
Top
Saying
Rank
something
Top
and
Rank
Pull
didn't
it
within the
have
up.
to get
You
involved
contract
with
ignore
the
is
what
step
your
aside.
Muhammad
completely
Pull
Ali
it
different
can't
up.
things.
really say. You ignore what your own fighters say and do.
Pull it up.
You ignore
KO.
I ain't
lies.
ignoring
That's what y'all
nothing.
do,
KO.
bro.
I want to see
Keep
it. Pull
doing
it
it.
up.
Choose when you
Keep
believe
doing it.
Bob Arum,
Pull it
man. It's
up.
fine.
Keep doing it, bro. Keep believing liars, bro. You gonna get cooked every time.
Hell
no, his boy don't want it.
explain to me
It's
this. How
sad.
can you believe Bob
It's
Arum?
sad.
How can you believe Bob Arum? He said the contract to Devin and Shakur wasn't real, but you don't believe it right here.
I didn't say that.
You pick and choose.
I don't base my shit off of hold on, because you
So what you
lying on me.
basing it off of?
Hold on, you're lying on me. Okay. I based the whole Shakur and Devin thing off of the fact that Devin made Shakur an offer for less than what the mandatory split was in the sanctioning body. That's what I based my shit off
So
of.
was it
I
real?
based no, because you lied on me. I based my shit off of I read the fucking petition, and yes, Shakur asked for 50-50, but he said he was willing to accept whatever they came up with. I based my shit off of Devin left before they could come for that decision. I based my shit off of Shakur ended up fighting for the fucking belt that Devin dropped. That's what I based my shit off of. The Bob Arum shit is just icing on top of the cake. I don't give a fuck about that. When you hear me talk about that, I bring that shit up. I don't bring up Bob Arum, bro.
I heard you said Bob Arum said the contract wasn't real though. So
Hey,
you said you did it. I heard you said it.
Of course, I'm going to tell you what Bob Arum said, but that's not what I base my shit off of. I don't say, well, that's because Bob Arum say so. No, nigga, I give you a bunch of other fucking facts too.
Wait, let me ask y'all a question.
Hold on, 2 cents. I say a bunch of other shit too. So don't get up here and try to lie like I make my points off of Bob Arum word, nigga. If all I get is Bob Arum word, I don't fucking say shit about it. But if I got his word and I can read the petition and I know what the mandatory split is and I know Devin dropped his belt and I know that motherfucking Devin moved up and I know Shakur fought for his vacant belt, that's what I base my shit off of.
You literally just said Devin. You literally said Devin left because he wouldn't give up his leverage. I'm not. That's not exactly what you said. I'm just giving a roundabout way of what you said.
Devin left
because he didn't want to give up his leverage.
He didn't want to take the risk against Shakur of having less money.
Giving up his leverage. Just how you say Tank didn't want to go to the WBA because he didn't want to give up his leverage.
Devin Haney ended up fighting. Devin Haney ended up.
Wait. Hold on.
Devin Haney ended up fighting for lesser money against a lesser known fighter.
Facts.
We don't know that.
Wait. What's this about Tank going to the WBA?
Yeah,
For what?
yeah, because Regis is a bigger name than Shakur. Okay.
Wait, let me ask y'all a question. I want to see what y'all
I know pay-per-view on DAZN. DAZN does better pay-per-view numbers than ESPN Plus. Okay.
Ain't never had pay-per-view numbers, and Regis at that time never had pay-per-view numbers. So if you want to assume and pull numbers out the sky,
they got viewership
I'm
numbers.
not gonna stop.
They got free TV viewership numbers.
Yep, they sure do.
Yeah, they got one of them been kicked around. One of them been kicked around. One of them been kicked around from promoter to promoter because he ain't no name. You know, PBC to Pro Bellum, then to DAZN. The other one is a former silver medalist and been at the same promotional company his entire career. Gets millions of views fighting no name opponents. Shit that fucking Regis Prograis could only dream of. Everybody on this. This is how bad it is for you, and I'm gonna leave you alone after this, bro. This is how bad it is for you, bro. You such a Devin Haney knob gobbler. You want to be on this Johnson so bad. You can't even admit. You can't even admit
the leader of the protection
Hold
plan.
on, bro. You can't even admit the fact that at the time that this Shakur shit was going down and the Regis shit was going down, we all know that Shakur is a much bigger name in the sport of boxing than motherfucking Regis Prograis. We all know that shit, bro. But you won't even acknowledge that because you want to argue so bad for Devin that you can't even acknowledge the fact that Shakur is a much bigger name. He's considered pound for pound. Regis Prograis is not. He's a much more accomplished fighter. He's a 2-division former unified champion at the timeline that we talking about all this shit. He's in a much more steady and stable position. You know that, bro. You know all of that shit, but you ignore it because you want to argue with Devin Haney. You disingenuous, bro, and we can't have a
because you pulling numbers.
The
out
nigga
the
does
sky?
more numbers. At the time that we talking about,
the
nigga did. Man, stop cutting me off, bro. At the time that we talking about, we know that Shakur's free numbers was better than Regis. We know that he was more accomplished than Regis. We know that he's more popping than Regis on social media, whether it be Twitter or YouTube, and every metric that they have. Since neither one of those fighters had been on pay-per-view, Shakur Stevenson was a much bigger name, and fight fans were clamoring for that fight. Y'all are out y'all mind. You just want to argue for Devin so
So
bad
he supposed
that
to
you
give up his
ignore these
leverage
facts,
because y'all
bro. And
clever.
I'm done. I'm done. Y'all go ahead. I'm done, bro.
Wait,
The
let me ask y'all a
Shakur's
question real
viewership at
quick.
that
Let me
time.
ask y'all a question real
What's
quick.
up, 2 cents?
After watching that sparring video, y'all still logically believe that Tank is apprehensive or fearful of fighting Devin in some aspect? Y'all still
Yes.
believe that?
That's what they want people to
Y'all
believe.
hyped
But
over
I don't know
clips
how
though.
anybody can look at
Y'all
that and
hyped
think
over clips
otherwise.
though.
For that sparring
Y'all
video.
hyped over clips.
No, it's
Clips
not
don't
that
If
kill
I'm
I
you.
knew,
hyped. It's not about being hyped. It's about showing that what is there to be apprehensive or fearful of if
I
Tank gonna
thought
step
Tank
to the
knock
nigga
out
that way.
heavyweights in sparring. Why can't he knock out a 16-year-old?
They
a
got on
random dude to
16
weigh
ounce
two
gloves
hundred
and
pounds
Wow.
ain't the
headgear,
same as
bro.
an
What are you
actual
He
talking
knocked out
boxer.
about?
heavyweights in
Wow.
sparring. That's the same gloves and
Bro,
headgear.
Wow.
how often do
A
you think you
random
knock out
dude that
Random.
weighs
heavyweights?
two
People
hundred
get knocked out in
pounds
sparring
is
all the
not the
So
time.
now he
same as a
knocking out
boxer.
random dudes now. I thought he was knocking out heavyweights, pros.
Man, cut it off.
Now he
Heavyweight
knocking
means
out random
200
That's
dudes.
pounds.
a straw man
Listen,
argument.
How did Devin walk
That's
away with
not
the
a straw
money?
man. That's what they
I
said.
gotta see
Can
it.
I
Y'all
can
don't
I
hear
Listen,
the
can I
y'all don't
the
hear the
can I
sparring
question
story.
is
can
that's
I
not
play
the
this?
question.
Take the gloves,
The
you know.
question is
So what do
The
we
reason
saying?
why
why
would hold on. Let me finish.
What
Let
are
me
we
finish.
Answer
saying?
her
The
question
question
directly, bro.
is
Please.
how could you logically believe that after seeing that sparring, that Tank is apprehensive or fearful of fighting Haney in any way? Like, why
Because
would
he
you still
never
Because
think
sent
or
the
believe that?
Because
contract.
we
He
didn't see
hadn't
the
fought
full
him, and he's
sparring.
been in the same division as him for 4 years. He never sent the contract. That's
Can I
why.
touch on that
He,
contract sending
that's
thing?
that's
man,
Y'all
painful.
sending the
y'all keep
That's
contract?
bringing
why.
up contracts like Haney can magically snap his finger in his 3-fight deal with Top Rank and ESPN and the rematch
He
Whatever.
just
contract with
missed
Whatever. We
Cambosos
already
can
went
all
over that.
disappear.
Whatever.
He could have fought
You
him.
can't you
Whatever.
can't snap your
Like you
fingers and that
said.
all
He couldn't
disappear.
fight him 4
Unless
years.
the
4
only way he was
years?
gonna be able to fight him, the only
No
way he was
way.
gonna be
Yeah.
able to fight him was if he did what Floyd Mayweather did and put up the money to buy himself out that
Buy
Whatever.
contract.
himself out.
Whatever.
So
Whatever.
you
That's
saying
the
He's
only
out
he
of
way.
didn't?
contract
So you
now.
saying they was avoiding
That's the
Devin?
only
divisions
way.
assemble.
So
So they was avoiding
hold
Heaven
on.
Day?
Hey,
Devin Haney?
shout out to the homie. Hold
That's
on,
what you
y'all. Shout
saying?
out to the homie Quepsy with the 5 pieces in super chat. Says T.O. beat Loma and Josh Taylor, who beat Regis, and Devin beat Loma. So why didn't Devin move up and fight T.O. instead of fighting Regis
Because
and
T.O.
Ryan?
But
retired.
T.O.
Tank.
ain't want it.
Yeah,
Listen,
T.O.
bro.
No,
Haney
that's
got
not
Y'all
it.
got
true.
it.
That's not
Y'all,
true.
everybody
That's
ain't
not
scared of
true.
Devin
Bro,
Haney
nobody.
though.
No. Hold
Apparently,
on. Hold
everybody that
on.
don't fight Devin, they don't fight Devin because they scared of him.
Nah,
T.O.
nah.
did
Theo said
retire
he was
though.
going to retire. And then
No,
Devin
no,
Haney
it
said
happened.
he wanted to fight for that vacant belt. And
Yeah.
then Teofimo said, nah. If you want the belt, then you're going to have to fight me
Fight me.
for it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
Devin
So
chose Regis.
if he said that, why would he apply to be the WBO super champion when you got no mandatory for 18 months? So how was Devin supposed to fight him? He was supposed to wait 18 months in limbo, just fighting random niggas at 140.
Ain't no WBO super champion. He was going to have to fight Teo for the
There is
belt.
WBO
KO,
Super
get him,
Champion.
get him,
It's
KO,
not
get him.
cap. No, it ain't no cap. They
Bro,
had
You're
the
lying.
that's
Association
You're
of
lying
Boxing
right now.
Commissions
You're
already.
literally lying
No,
right
they
now.
can't
that's
create
pure
no
cap.
more super
You're
champions.
lying
They
right
can't
now.
create no more super
Right
champions.
now.
The
You're lying right
Association
now.
of Boxing
What
Commissions
is
already
TO right
told
now? What is TO right now?
WBO champion.
So why Bud just do the same thing right now?
What the fuck is you talking about,
Bud
bro?
ain't WBO champion right now.
What you mean he WBO champion?
Ennis is the champion. Bud got
That was
stripped.
IBF, bro. Go log
Or
off, please.
IBF is the
Log
one
off.
that nah. Well, forget Bud. We're not even talking about Bud right now. We talk about T.O.
It ain't about Bud. It's
We
about
talk
your
about
WBO.
T.O.
We talking about.
Super champion,
We talking about right now.
Yeah,
Devin
WBO
Haney.
Super Champion.
The original thing was why didn't T.O. and Haney fight? And that's because Devin didn't want to fight. He
came
chose
back and
Prograde.
applied for
He
And y'all
thought he
super.
was
gotta
going
stop
to get a
acting like
vacant
people so fearful
WBO
to fight
belt.
a nigga that
And
don't
as
even
soon
knock
as
people
T.O.
out.
That's what
said that he would
happened.
have to take it,
That's what
he
happened.
chose Regis. That's why
Lying.
T.O.
You're
stayed.
lying. You just lied.
I'm not
You just
lying.
lied. You just lied.
Did
That's not what happened.
yes or no? Did T.O. said he was going to retire? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Retired. It
Yes.
wasn't a yes
Okay.
or no.
And
He
then after
retired.
he said he was going to retire, did Devin Haney say he wanted to fight for the vacant WBO belt? Yes or no?
Like 3 days later, they got
Okay.
called for
And then after that happened, okay, then why didn't Haney go ahead and fight for the WBO belt if that's still there now?
Don't have no mandatories, nigga. How many times do I have to say this?
But they can make
got
the fight.
We're not talking about mandatories. We're not talking about mandatories.
How was he
Okay.
supposed to move and fight him? He would be
Where's the WBO belt right now then?
Nigga, T.O. got he the super champion.
No, the super champion different from the regular champion, ain't it? Ain't that what you arguing? So where's the regular WBO belt if T.O. super?
Trying to use WBC with WBO.
I'm asking you, where's the WBO? You saying he the super champion? I said WBO champion. Okay, well, which one is it?
If he's not the super
Which
champion,
one is
Bro,
it?
it's
I need to
not.
know from you. Which one is it then?
Let me clear this up, bro, because I've been trying to let
a
y'all
lot
go
of
back
shit
and
is
forth.
irrelevant.
Teofimo is a super WBO champion. There is, once you become super WBO champion in a weight class, it's not two separate belts. So there's still only one belt. The super WBO champion at 140 is Teofimo Lopez. There's no secondary belt now. You just
So
keep the
why he
same.
bring that up when I
All
said that then? That's the thing. Like,
all that super means is that now if the WBO at 147 becomes vacant or whatever, TO can be in line to get dibs on it. Super status just allows you to move up to a new weight class. That's the status that they use when they allow Terrence Crawford to go up and fight Jeff Horn for Jeff Horn's WBO title, and that's the status
yeah,
that Terrence Crawford is going to try to use to fight the winner of Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. He's going to try to use his super status to skip the line and make them enforce a fight between him and the winner of that fight. That's
and to that point, I don't know if they handle it the same way as WBA, but the Association of Boxing Commissions, they had to crack down on that. They already put. That's why there's only 3 super champions in WBA right now, because they said y'all doing too much with all these extra belts, and if y'all don't stop it, then they fight's not going to be sanctioned in the United States or recognized anymore. So I don't know if the WBO got to follow suit. I don't know if WBO got to follow suit or if they're gonna start naming super champions this and that anymore. But that's what already happened with the WBA. So I don't know about this extra super champion stuff.
Shout out to not me with the 2 pieces of super chat. Says Earl versus Bud, Floyd versus Mannix, and Tank versus Devin. Yeah, shit getting litty. Shout out to Quincy back in the super chat with the 2 pieces. Say Devin said he had no plans on becoming undisputed at 140. That is true. P Hunter, go ahead. I heard you, bro. What's up?
Okay, so I keep hearing, well, why didn't Tank send an offer, right? Knowing how PBC does business, Tank might have sent an offer. Bill's not going to mention that. Hold on.
Oh my
Bill's
God, let's not. Could have.
Hold on. Why you cut me off? Bill's not going to mention that he got an offer because the PBC is not going to play that game with them. Now, I'm not saying he did, but even if they did, we wouldn't know. So did he send an offer? Bill's not going to chop that hand right there. That would be a fool of him to say, well, yeah, they sent us an offer and it was trash. He's not going to do that. They could talk all that Twitter war, sending offer stuff, but what's behind closed doors when it comes to offers, they get done behind closed doors. We've just seen that with Spence and Bud. We've seen that with Floyd and Pat. All that stuff was done behind doors, closed doors. And believe me, those negotiations probably went back and forth for the money or whatever the case may be. So we won't know until we know. But all the speculation about, well, why didn't he send an offer? We don't know because they can negotiate behind closed doors without trying to tell everybody's business. That's how it should be done.
Yeah, you're right. They just decided to release that, Benavidez and Canelo an offer, but they just kept the Tank on quiet.
Now you right, NHA. But the only reason that got released is because Canelo decided not to take it and left. They always do that shit. Like, remember, I don't know if y'all remember when Canelo was negotiating with Caleb Plant and he was about to walk away and they were having trouble making that fight. And then Caleb Plant came out and said all the shit that they were offering Canelo to get him to take the fight. They'll do that shit when people start trying to drag their name through the mud and shit. They always do.
I agree, KO. And all I want Tank to do is just do the same thing. If call a bluff. I got Tank beating Haney. I got Tank and Shakur very close. Tank slightly edging him. But the problem is, and this is where the frustration boils down to, to the fans. It's like, we feel like if the PBC can do it for Benavidez, what I'm saying, they could send offers to people, to fighters who clearly don't want to fight, one of their fighters, just to put them out there. Then do the same for Tank. It puts all this shit to rest. But at the end of the day, until they do that, we're going to keep having this back and forth. And it's just going to be ongoing soap opera. And that's what boxing is going to turn out to be, soap opera.
I'm not even mad at what you said, bro. My response to that is what you started your shit off with, call they bluff. I hear you, bro. But my thing is, just looking at it from my perspective, I'm at the nigga that's what you bluffing for. Like, why I need to call if I know a motherfucker bluffing, what I need to call it for. And what I mean by that is, bro, I know what you do when you really want fights. When you and your daddy really want fights, numbers don't come out, bro. Numbers don't come out, all that high side and shit. You can't go find one clip where Devin was telling Cambosos how much money he needed. You won't find one clip where Devin and Bill was telling motherfucking Lomachenko what they pay had to be. You won't find one clip of Bill Haney talking money about Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. You won't find it, bro. You won't find it. But you can find them talking money publicly about Gary Russell Jr. though. You'll find them talking money publicly about Teofimo Lopez and Subriel Matias and Tank Davis. So I be hearing what people be saying in HA, and I feel you, bro. Like that's cool. But I'm the type of person where if I see a motherfucker capping a line or bluffing, what I need the other motherfucker to call your bluff for? I'm gonna be on your helmet to stop bluffing. What you bluffing for? Why you ain't doing what you did to get them other fights? How come with this motherfucker, it's all this extra shit, but with everybody else, you have decorum. You do business a certain way. You do shit. Ryan Garcia, you won't find nowhere public where Devin Haney told you the money he needed for Ryan Garcia, bro. You won't find that shit. You won't find them talking about Ryan Garcia got to give me $5 million. We got to have this. We got to have that. You will not find it, bro. Go look for it if you want to. Won't nobody be able to find that shit because they don't do that when they really want to fight. But when it's some high side and let's play this social media game shit, numbers will come out and all that extra shit. So that's always my take on it. Maybe people don't understand me, but I don't understand that about other people. Like if we see the bullshit, why do we want the other motherfucker to prove to us that it's bullshit if we already see the bullshit? I can't.
Knockout, you know what
I agree with that.
You know what I just thought about the Devin Haney fight? They said,
hey, real quick, 2 cents, you can respond. Trash talk. I don't know you, so you got to turn your camera on real quick, and then you can turn it off because you seem like a troll and shit. Okay, you good, trash talk. I got you, bro.
They said that
trolls come up here earlier, dog. I gotta monitor the channel and shit, man. Go ahead, 2 cents.
They said Oscar said that they did the negotiations for the Ryan Devin Haney fight in like 10 minutes. That made me kind of raise my eyebrow. Like, I don't care how easy and smooth something go. How you do a whole negotiation for a fight in 10 minutes?
Yeah. They already knew the
I mean, Oscar been on that stuff though.
Like he said, 10 minutes at first, and then 5 minutes.
That just goes to my point. When you want to fight, all that extra shit don't matter. Like motherfuckers will do. Hey, you want us to be on Golden Boy? Nigga will be on Golden Boy. Oh, this how much money we need? Okay, no problem. The only thing they said publicly was the motherfucker got mad when Ryan walked away from the table, and then he asked Ryan to ask Oscar to send him a real number. You didn't get all this extra shit about, yeah, nigga, I gotta walk out last, nigga, I need more money than you. This what we doing, but you ain't get all that shit.
Never said that to Tank, bro.
But in the case,
you gotta walk out
in the case of Tank Davis, nigga, I'm dictating the what I will and won't take, what weight we fighting at. I'm doing all that shit publicly. Like, come on, bro. And you know what? The response from guys like Jonathan and the homie Joseph, shout out to him.
Don't mean nothing.
The response is always, well, it don't matter what Devin Haney said. Just send him an offer. Tank and prove that he ain't gonna be able to do all that. Why isn't the response ever, yo, Devin, you didn't say that shit with this nigga? Why you doing that shit with him?
He wasn't in the same position, KO.
Come on, bro. He's in that same position.
No,
bro.
he's not.
All right, dog.
You don't realize that because you still
He's
want
in
Devin
that
to
same
be
position,
you still want Devin to be the guy he was before he fought Cambosos, and he's not that guy no more, man.
He's a bigger.
First
of all, he wasn't. I don't even consider him really the B side to Cambosos, but he's a bigger B side to Tank Davis than he was to Cambosos, and it's not even close. It's not even close.
Another thing. Hey, look here. But another thing about sending contracts.
Can I speak on
To Ryan too.
Hey, but look, hey.
Let me get trash talk. Join the panel. Hold on, Victor. Trash talk just got here. Trash talk.
Thank you, bro. I just wanted to speak on what y'all was talking about. I was listening to in the chat about the whole Bob Arum thing and Tank and
What's your name? What's your name in the chat so I can reach you up, bro?
Trash Talk Gaming 15.
Okay, that's you. Okay, yeah, go ahead, bro. Cool. Go ahead.
Yeah. So pretty much he was saying that Bob said he was willing to make the Tank fight in between after the first Cambosos fight, but that's not true. When they asked Bob about Tank, Bob said Devin Haney is fighting Cambosos in October. Now, when they went back to Bill with that, Bill said, "No, it ain't signed. We ain't fighting Cambosos." Bob was never saying that the Tank fight was on the table. They were going back and forth because Bill and Devin Haney was saying he wasn't fighting Cambosos again in October. They were saying that when they was talking, when Bill was on the Rise podcast, and he was talking with Coach Calvin. Coach Calvin said, "You're not even free." He said, "We is free. We ain't signed no contract." That's what Bill said. We ain't signed a contract with Kambosos after Bob said he was fighting Kambosos in October. Then he told him the only options that they would have for even fighting if Devin would have to pay step aside money to Kambosos, which Kambosos said he never heard anything about step aside money. That had nothing to do with Tank. Everything that would have had to happen for them to fight would have had to been on Devin's side for them to do. Bob
That's all I
Earl
was
never said
Hey,
that.
but let me just say this.
Wait.
Let
Let
me-
me
All
respond.
right, Victor, go ahead. And then Jonathan wanted to respond, but let me catch a super shout out. Not me with the 2 pieces of super chat. Did you see what happened with Big Baby? I did, bro, but I don't be liking the shine fighters in a negative light. That's why when Tank get arrested, Devin get arrested, this shit that happened with Big Baby, I don't even really speak on it, bro. I keep this shit boxing, bro. So I'm trying not to speak on it. I might make a short on it and wish them well or something, but I ain't throwing the motherfucker under the bus with the law. Shit, I don't like them motherfuckers. Go ahead, Victor.
I just want to say something real quick, and this might sound minuscule, and it might be to some degree, but it's I think it's critically important, which is you don't.
And let me not say that. Let me not say that.
Okay.
I ain't got no problem.
My guy
I ain't got no problem. Hold on. I ain't got no problem with the police. I just had bad experience with them. So I ain't finna. I'm not taking their side. I'm always on the fighter side, and they gonna get enough negative publicity off of this shit. So I try not to speak on it, not me to answer your question. If you see me speak on Tank or Devin, all I did was say I wish them well. So I wish the same for Jared Big Baby Anderson. Get through that shit. Get to your fight in April. We can't wait to watch you fight. So that's where I'm at with that. That's why I don't make videos and shit about that. Now, Victor, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick that the language we use when we have these debates and we talk about these things, just send a contract. You don't just send a contract. A contract is a complex document. You got to walk a fine line. Got a lot of administrative work in there, a lot of business aspects in there, and it even has potential liability factors in them motherfuckers. So you don't just send them like you're sending out cards to a motherfucking party invitation. That's all.
Hey,
Yeah,
can I
just
get up in here?
All right, it was my turn.
Can I get up in here?
Everybody chill.
Oh yeah, shout out. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to the homie Wayne. Talk. Wayne, how you doing, bro?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Chilling,
Hey,
man. Glad you joined the panel. Go ahead, man.
I just got a couple points. First point is about the sparring. The reason why I think Floyd Mayweather released the sparring is because Devin Haney's father been out here talking crazy to my Devin retired Floyd and all this stuff. So of course some things gonna happen. If you know that man got the tape footage in his possession, why you out here talking crazy? My second thing is about the sparring. What I've been saying all this time about Devin Haney, if he fight Tank Davis, if Tank Davis get on the inside of him, is over. But I will have this little caveat right here.
Yes, sir.
Devin Haney has looked stronger at 140, but he has not fought anybody that get on the that's willing to get on the inside of him yet. So until he fight a fighter that gets on the inside of him, I'ma always have that thing.
I ain't mad at that analysis.
If Tank Davis fight him,
in the middle of your cook, bro, tell us. Keep cooking, but in the middle of your cook, tell us who you think at 140 that's there now. Obviously not Tank ain't there now, but who at 140 you think can test him like that to your liking, where you feel like that's a good little test. Who?
Not a lot of people fight him. Not a lot of, well, that one guy that killed that one guy. What's his name?
Matias Gabriel.
Yeah, IBF champion. Yeah. Okay. All right, keep cooking. Yeah. I just want that's my thoughts too, but I just wanted to see what you thought. Go ahead.
Yeah, until I see somebody get on the inside of him at 140, and I'll see how that looks. See if he kind of rectified it a little bit. No, he can't mess with Tank Davis even at 140. My other thing is this. Now, I got a bone to pick with you and Victor. Now, I heard y'all talk about Regis. Now, this is what I don't like. This is what I really don't like, man. Devin Haney fighting Regis was a really good fight for Devin.
It was
a really good. Now, despite the deficiencies that you think Regis has, nobody made Regis look like that but Devin. Devin made him look really, really bad. Like really, really, really bad. So we got to give Devin his credit for making the man look like.
But didn't somebody else make him look bad?
Not like that though. Not like that.
Don't
like
even
that.
try it. Don't
Not
even try
Victor.
it,
Victor, you know I respect your boxing analysis, but not like that though, Victor. No. He was competitive versus Josh
like
Taylor.
a Victor problem. Cause I give Devin all the credit in the world for that win.
Oh, okay.
Victor just don't like Devin.
Okay. Come on, don't do that to me. I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna take a.
What I
Go
say,
ahead.
Wayne, is the fight went exactly what I picked, bro.
Yeah, it was exactly how I picked.
I saw this shit coming. That's why I'm like, I mean, I give you credit, but if you know your boxing and you do, Wayne, I said 12 zip that nigga, man.
Yeah. I said that
we
too.
seen your video. It did not go the way you said it.
Hey, look, check this out too.
Are you really gonna lie like that, bro?
Play it right now.
You really gonna lie like that?
Play it.
Yeah, I want to clear that lie up that they lied on me too, because I don't dislike Haney. You dead wrong about that.
It's for channel members.
Hey, knockout. Check this out.
What I said about the fight.
Just because, knockout. We can't. This the only thing I'm gonna say to that. Just because we predict the fight to be a certain way and it ends up that way, we still got to give that guy credit for beating that other guy. We really do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Hey,
but
you know what?
How much more credit can I give
There
him?
you go. It's not an ATG win. We know that.
How much more credit can I give other than to say this? He moved up, took on a champion in his first fight, a top 3 to 5 140 pounder, and he made the shit look easy and he put on a great performance. How much more credit?
That's enough credit. That's enough credit. That's enough credit. That's enough. But here's the thing. That's enough. But here's the thing. He got the credit he deserved. The institution gave it to him. We don't have to give him a damn thing.
Hey,
hold on, Victor. Hey, Victor. He got to win. Hey, Victor.
What you say in the video,
Victor.
KO?
Hey, look, y'all. Victor, I understand you don't respect titles. We already know that because we already. No. Hold on. You told me you don't really care about history. Don't say that. Don't say that, man.
Y'all got
going Victor. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. Wait a minute. Since you made the accusation and it is understood and clear, let me go ahead and address it. Okay. You're not understanding. I'm telling you, and I think even earlier in this discussion, KO said it in a different way, more elegant than I could, because he's more knowledgeable about the shit than I am. But what I said is that the titles, the belts, and even the other niggas that nigga with the title and the belts beat will not assist him in beating the next fighter he's going to fight. It's going to have to be him, his fists, his skills alone. Them belts, he can't bring the belts in with him, man. Hey, Victor, we know the belts can't fight for you. I'm just saying, I don't like when people diminish the belts. I don't like when people do that. I don't like when people diminish the belts. And I didn't do that. What I said was, even I promise to God. And this guy, hey, look here. No, he ain't saying that. Okay, I'm not gonna speak. I'm not gonna speak to KO.
That's all that means.
I'm not gonna speak to KO.
You said
what, Jonathan?
I said at the end of the day, you can't diminish the belts. You can't diminish the belts because that's what they fight for. But at the same time, you can't make it as if the belts mean you the best, because we all know that's not the truth.
Right.
And we all know.
I'm
and
with
we all
that.
know.
Now, Jonathan, what did you
Jonathan,
what did you say out there? Jonathan, what
Hey y'all, put it this way. The way we determine who's the best.
Hold on. Can I tell him what he said?
Yeah, go ahead, Jonathan. What I say?
I said they need to be talking to you because you the one that said the belts ain't shit.
Oh, nah, they don't mean shit to me.
Right.
Oh yeah, hold on, KO. Hey, KO. I get it. I get what you're saying. But look at this. The way we determine who's the best is in the ring, right? Right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So the belts are a product of fighting in the ring because the belts aren't on the line in some fights, right?
The belts is just leverage. The belts.
Hold on.
Let me explain to y'all what I mean, because people try to dumb down what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
My reasoning, everybody will agree with it. Everybody on this panel, would you rather see Canelo Alvarez versus Munguia for undisputed, or Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez for no belt?
You already know.
There you go. Bro.
Would you rather
There
see?
you go.
Would you rather see Devin? Would you rather see Devin Haney versus William Zepeda for all the belts at 140, or Devin Haney versus Tank Davis for no belts at 140?
Oh, Devin
There
Haney
you go.
versus Tank Davis.
That's
There
the
you
point I'm
go.
making, bro.
No, but
That's
look, no.
That's
I
the
get
point I'm
what you're
making,
saying.
bro.
No.
That's
I
it.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But what we can't do is this: if somebody is
Somebody got some
undisputed,
feedback.
hold
I think
on,
Somebody got crazy feedback.
hold on. If
Yeah, that was
somebody is
feedback. I had to mute you. Go ahead.
if somebody is undisputed in the weight class, but you think somebody else is better, I'm gonna go with the guy that's undisputed because he did put the work in to go get those belts, man. You had to get that man respect for going
That's
to
not
get the
true
belts.
though.
Even if he
No,
beat
you
him,
can't
hold on.
rate
You
him.
didn't have to
That's
get
not
respect.
true though.
I ain't
You're
mad
not
at
true.
that, bro. If you want to rate him higher, but
But
I
that's
say
not
I
that's
think
not
my guy
even
beat
true
him,
though.
then I mean I ain't
That's
mad at that. I'm just
true.
saying if given the
Not
choice,
is that's not true.
if we're all given the choice of you
Uh-huh.
can see a fight that you want to see
Uh-huh.
with no belts, or you
Mhm.
can see a fight that you don't want to see with belts. Every true fight fan is gonna choose the one that we want to see. Fuck them goddamn belts. That's all.
Yeah. No. You right. You
That's
right.
all I'm
You
saying,
right
bro.
about that. You 100% right. But what I'm saying is somebody beating somebody is different than saying the guy that get all the titles is the man in the division, right?
Unless you pulling a Canelo and doing the shit he doing right now, then
Well,
that's a different
I
conversation.
mean, like
Unless you doing what he doing,
when
then
Devin when Devin was undisputed at 135, he is the man, but that doesn't mean he can beat everybody at 135.
But let's be
I agree,
real
I
about
agree with
those belts at 135 though. Like y'all making it as if so before Devin fought Cambosis, he's going for those belts because he need that leverage. At that same time, Cambosis said he wanted to fight Tank, but he knew Tank wasn't going to come to Australia. Tank said he would fight Cambosis, but he don't want the belts. So at the end of the day, like I'm confused that how can you get praised for getting something that somebody didn't even want?
No.
Are you mad because Tank didn't
No,
go
hold
get the
on.
belt? Should have, could have, would have.
Let me
What
respond
do
to him.
mad got to do with a fact? What are you talking about?
Let me respond to him. Let me
He
respond to
didn't go
him.
be undisputed. That's on Tank.
Let me respond to him real quick.
Right, I understand that,
He
but what
would have
I'm
been
saying
undisputed.
is
We gotta
y'all
give Devin.
saying it.
We have
Y'all
to
saying
give
it
Devin.
as if
We have to
Tank
give
was
Devin the
going for
praises.
undisputed, or
No,
as if
what I'm
Why
gonna say is
Tank? But,
this.
but why Tank want to fight Cambosis
With that fight.
if
because
not
he
for the
wasn't gonna.
belts?
He don't need to
I
go to
could-
Australia, and he didn't want to pay 12% to fight
That's on you.
Cambosis for
That's on
undisputed.
you.
Why fight Cambosis? You know what I'm saying, for the jump? If it ain't for the
Hey,
belts,
as long as
who's
hold on,
Cambosis?
as long as
What?
belt.
Hold on. So you're not even fighting the fighter then? It's only about the belts if you say that. You said
I'm saying so, but Cambosis ain't shit because that's what you know. What I'm saying a lot of y'all Tank fans tell me.
what? So hold on. If this
Yeah,
man say if you say Devin great because he got the belts, and the same
I ain't never
person
said
say
Devin great, but go ahead.
Bro, listen, bro. At the end of the day,
y'all
it
play a
ain't
lot of games, bruh. Y'all play a
Camboso
lot
is
of
good.
games.
He
I
ain't
just
what
want
people
these
try to
motherfuckers
make
to
him
fight
out
each
to
other.
be. He a good fighter, but he trash compared to the guys we talking about, the Devins, the Tanks, all these guys.
Right.
Everybody know Loma about to wash him. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
What I'm
Hey,
saying,
We don't know that.
what I'm
knockout.
saying is, if Devin Haney were to beat Teofimo Lopez or Subriel Matias, we are all gonna hold that in a much higher regard than if he would beat Rolly Romero for his
Absolutely.
title, bro.
Hey,
We even
knockout.
hold it in higher regard than his
But
winning
it's about
program.
who you fight. That's all.
Knockout. Hey, knockout. See, this
That's
is
all, bro.
why I like one belt in one weight class. This is why I really like
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
one belt per weight class.
Yeah.
Because of this. When you win the fight and when you win the fight in the ring and they present the title to you, you are the man.
You the only one.
You're the
Ain't
man.
nobody
Like
else
Too
call
you
bad.
themselves
are the
champion.
man. They give the
Everybody
belt
else,
to you.
yeah, I'm with you.
I
Okay.
agree,
Go
bro.
back to
I don't
I
give
can
a
also
listen.
say,
If you told me
hey,
tomorrow
knockout. I can
that
also
these
say I
niggas went
think a
to the
guy out there that
UFC,
can beat you.
bro, if you told me that these motherfuckers went to the UFC model tomorrow, I'd be
I
ecstatic.
agree. I agree.
So
bro.
you ain't gonna get no argument from me on the one championship. Anybody that will argue that shit with you just is ignorant to me. Like that's to me, that's a no-brainer. One belt, one champion. Everybody gotta fight that champion. I mean, that's how you get the best fights, bro.
Yeah. Because at
So
135,
I
if we
don't
had
know. I
at
don't know because there's a
135, if
lot
we
of
had
depth
one
on there.
belt, one
One belt
champion,
too.
I believe Tank could be the champion at 135.
You
I
see,
just
the
believe
thing,
I believe he'll be the
the
champion.
thing
And
with that
everybody
is,
be trying to come and get him.
He'd have to fight motherfuckers.
No,
too.
I'm just
And it
saying.
ain't gonna be
If we had
one belt, one
even though I like
champion.
Shakur Stevenson, I think Tank will be the champion at 135 and everybody be chasing him.
That nigga Tank is the champion of shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, that's all I heard
I'm
the
just
whole
saying.
time.
I mean,
Hey,
he's
and
the
another
champion at 135 right now, bro.
Tank is where Devin trying to get to, though.
Hey,
I mean,
but
been the
here's
champ
another
since he
thing.
beat
Here's another.
Gamboa.
Tank is where Devin
Here's,
trying to
hey,
get to,
the
though.
guy's copying and duplicating every move the man make trying to beat him. So
Come
well,
on.
here's another way.
He
Here's another
trying to
way
get a
looking
fight,
at it.
bro. He ain't copying nobody.
Here's, hey, but look, here's another
ain't
way of looking
copying
at it too.
nobody. He
If,
only want
if
to fight niggas that Tank fought. Good
Bro,
luck
he
with that.
fight. All he trying to he trying to get the
Go
biggest
ahead,
fight
bro.
out
The
there
nigga
right
is
now.
following
Sean
behind the
Ryan
nigga
fought 80
coattails.
biggest fight.
Nigga gonna have brains by the time the fight get made, bro. Go ahead.
hey,
We
but
got the
here's another way.
feedback.
Here's another way of
Can't
looking at
just
it.
admit it. Can't just admit this shit. You got to drag his name through. You got niggas on here got lie for you every day. Like, it's crazy. This
Hey,
is
here's
crazy.
another way of looking at it.
I
Here's
don't have
another way of looking
brains.
at it too.
Motherfucker about the motherfucker trying to dress a certain way. Nigga trying to act hard and shit. Come on, bro. You
Hey man, and look here. Hey, if you had, if Haney had the belt at 135 and he was considered technically through the institution, stamped and confirmed the man, and Tank was doing what he was doing, it would be required that that man with that belt, who is stamped and confirmed by the institution itself, would still have to fight Tank. If doing what Tank is doing, doing what Tank is doing.
Well, here's
The
one.
only time Devin became available for Tank to fight, he moved up.
Hey, Victor, I agree with you on this. This is what I agree with you on. Devin Haney was undisputed at 135. He should have took on all comers.
Nigga, he did.
No, he didn't.
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 No, he did not.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
And y'all,
He didn't
y'all
take on
got
all
some real,
comers.
y'all got some real boxing fans up here, bro. Y'all, this is different shit up here on the Saturday scene, like, bro. Y'all ain't finna convince a motherfucker that Cambosos and then the arguable decision against Loma
I was watching
is a
Devin
fucking
Haney
is an
before.
all-time great 135 run, bro. Ain't nobody.
I was watching Devin Haney before the NORAD. Y'all ain't telling me nothing.
Ain't nobody going for that, bro. Y'all act like this nigga went on a run and shit. That nigga beat Cambo.
He left the division without fighting Shakur or Tank. He left the division.
What you talking about?
He left the
ain't duck
division.
nobody.
Yeah, he
Ain't
did.
duck nobody.
Yeah, he did.
Who?
Ain't duck
Who
nobody.
ducked?
Shakur was trying to have that fight and Devin moved up.
Shakur didn't duck nothing.
Y'all want Devin Haney to give his leverage.
What
but you
leverage
don't
did
want
Devin
Tank to give
have?
his leverage.
Well, here's the thing. Devin Haney is not in charge of the belts. The sanctioning bodies got their rules. The sanctioning bodies got their rules, and Haney ain't in charge of that. It's not his leverage. When you're the champion, you gotta follow their rules.
Hold on, y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with what y'all talking about. Last time you came here disrespecting, bro, content creators, I blocked your ass for 5 minutes. I just timed your ass out for 10 minutes, bro. Y'all gonna come over here disrespecting shit, causing drama and causing bullshit in the chat. So I blocked your ass for 10 minutes. If you do it again when you start disrespecting people that make content, I'm gonna just block your ass for good from my channel. That's the second one. Make that shit the last time, homeboy. We're gonna do that shit over here. Y'all go ahead, man.
Hey, I just want to stay in the ring. I want to stay in the ring where you were. I'm just trying to make this point. What I'm trying to say is that if Taney would have been awarded the belt and the championship at 135, and Tank was doing. You understand what I'm saying, right? In other words, all them other motherfuckers, with the exception of Shakur and Tank, all the motherfuckers were defeated. All the motherfuckers were defeated. All the motherfuckers were defeated. Losses, that kind of shit. But Tank and Shakur were undefeated challengers, left and remaining. So if Devin Haney would have either had to go on up or would he had to clean out, like we say, clean out the division, he'd had to go through. I'll put Shakur in there too because he was undefeated. Shakur and Tank.
Tank didn't want it because he ain't seen shit. And Shakur,
okay, well, whatever.
And y'all want him Devin to give up his leverage?
That's a lie. That's a lie. Tank, you said Tank ain't one.
Devin's not giving up leverage. Devin has to follow the WBC rules.
I've been on this motherfucker for 4 hours, man. I gotta run. I gotta get ready for these fights. I got some work I gotta do around the house before these fights come on. So salute to all y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all coming up. Shout out to everybody.
Thanks for having me on, bro.
KO, everybody that came through in the super chat. I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all live next week. Everybody enjoy the fights tonight, man. We got some real good fights going down. We got Raymond Ford taking on Cash, man. We got Luis Alberto. Good fights on ESPN, so y'all be sure to check them out. But salute to everybody that hit the link today, man. I appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Take it easy, KO.
Salute. See y'all later, man.
Take it easy, man.